Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Council of Creators episode 51. Chainsaw Reacts is here. And Behind the Colonel is back on the show. Thank you so much,
Up,
sir,
guys?
for being here. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I've been watching that Sonic trailer over, like especially like the part where Shadow like glides on his bike. When I saw that bike, I was so excited. I didn't know if they were gonna bring it in.
I mean, I gotta say, like that, it's crazy. People are posting about how we've come a long way with that franchise because there's first images from that first trailer with the first look at Sonic, like ugly Sonic, right? Ugly Sonic.
I heard a long time. This was like I think once the first Sonic movie came out that design was like some kind of weird thing that Paramount was doing. Where like, okay, let's purposefully make it bad, and then like everyone will like instantly love just like a normal Sonic design. Like if we, you know what I mean?
A marketing thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw some. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how true that is, but I think I love.
Yeah, I've heard that before, and I think it really boils down to like, did they spend all that money to animate a bad Sonic?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So, and people say, hey, bullying is bad against the studios because everyone was bullying the studios. Like, guys, you fumbled the ball, you screwed it up. I don't know, but like, I think at the end of the day, if it was a marketing ploy or whatever, because when it comes to trailers, we're manipulated and fooled and lied to all the time.
Yeah.
Because stuff's out of context. The Marvel trailers, especially Marvel, is really good at making us think, oh, and also too, if you look back on that first film, there were shots of like, Dr. Robotnik's henchman. He's cut out of shots in the trailer. So I don't know, but that's a really expensive way to market. But I mean, look, if that first film released with that original design, it would have tanked. It would have definitely gotten a lot of different responses. But yeah, I love that. The trailer for the third one is great. I knew they were going to show Jim Carrey. You knew they were going to show him in it. Yeah. It was really, really cool. We're going to bring him in. RJ's here. Welcome, sir.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Talking Sonic 3, man.
I know. I saw. No, I'm excited. I didn't get to see the trailer until later that day because I started at my new job early month, so it's been chaotic.
Yeah.
So I saw a rumor about this movie, and I like it a lot. So that part in the trailer when like Eggman's like, oh, like if I'll only help you under this one condition, and Sonic gives him like one of his quills, like you get. So someone's saying that in that movie, the way that they're gonna like the person that's gonna help them defeat Shadow is gonna be Metal Sonic, and that quill is gonna be what Eggman uses to make Metal Sonic.
It's possible. I mean, there's a lot because there's people. Because I was even asking while I was watching the trailer. I was like, okay, question: where do we go from here? There's options, but like, what is next? Because they're not going to end this in a trilogy.
No, of course not.
Yeah, this movie's going to make money.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean that trailer.
And the big question is too, like, will Jim Carrey come out of retirement again?
Oh my god! Yeah, no.
Like, I mean, because honestly, that's a big question. Like, can you do Sonic movies without Jim Carrey's Robotnik? Because it's a weird question to ask because it's kind of like, well, can you do a Mario movie without Bowser? I mean, I guess you could, but
technically,
yeah.
And the way they're really pushing this, at least in the marketing aspect, and I don't think they're lying about it. They're teaming up in this movie, so like,
yeah. Well, for now. Yeah.
There's going to be a betrayal, but like that's a big push in the marketing. It's like, hey, remember this villain? Yeah, like that guy, he's teaming up with Sonic. And now we're seeing also another character Jim Carrey's playing, which I feel like that may be of how they sold this film to him when he's already retired.
Hey, if you want to do something more interesting, you got to play two characters opposite each other.
And you team up with Sonic in the movie. Like that's a part of the narrative. So it's not like Dr. Robotnik is kind of like not staying stagnant. Like they're developing and growing, which we know he's going to portray Sonic. And as you mentioned, that Metal Sonic thing, I think that's a solid theory.
Yeah.
And so there's
honestly, you think about what's left and what they haven't introduced yet. The two biggest characters are Amy and Rouge the Bat. Yeah. And if you're going to do Metal Sonic for Sonic 4, I mean, Sonic CD, if you know that game, the plot is literally about Metal Sonic and Amy. So there you go. There's your fourth movie. You know, if you want to go that route.
And there's and then there's other characters, Silver, Blade,
Oh yeah, what's the other one? Big the cat, Cream the rabbit. There's a bunch of other characters they could still use.
Yeah. I just don't think they would have, like, in that trailer, they could have just been like, oh, we need help defeating Shadow, so Eggman's going to help us team up. But they made it a point to, like, show Sonic giving him one of his like, that was, like, kind of like a little focal point of that trailer.
Yeah,
so
it could be a throwback to the first film where he was obsessed with it.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
But I also see your point, because there's also people pointing out that in the shot of Robotnik's henchman at, like, a pier, and it's, like, behind the character shot of him standing in front of them, and then there's Robotnik's, like, robot. The way it's stationed with the characters lined up, there's a spot that looks like it's empty that may be for a character that's not been revealed in the marketing. But then people are saying, well, wait, if it's one of those two characters, like people say Amy or Rouge, one of them, why would they not show them in the marketing? It's not a big enough character to hide in the marketing. Like, well, I don't know.
Well,
spoil it.
To be fair, for the first Sonic movie, they didn't show Tails in the trailer, and he was at the very end of that movie. So they very well could do that.
Yeah. So it may be a thing to where maybe this whole teaming up with Robotnik maybe is second to third act, and maybe the first act is all this craziness, and all of a sudden one of those characters shows up, and they don't want to spoil that. I don't know. We don't know.
So quick question. I have not watched the Knuckles series on Paramount Plus. Did either of you two watch it?
I have.
I think Colonel did. Yeah.
Okay.
Funny enough, that was like the best my channel's ever done was that series. I have no idea why. It just really popped off. Anyway, you really don't need to watch that series to understand anything.
I was going to ask. It feels like it was required viewing because
no. Because
the other thing is too, I've heard very mixed things. Some people really liked it. A lot of people are very disappointed by it.
I enjoy it for what it is. It's very much just like, I think his name's Wade. Like the side character from this first and second movie. Well, it's basically just him and I almost said Sonic, Knuckles go to meet his family. They go to a bowling tournament, and Knuckles fights a bunch of bad people.
Okay, yeah, that was what I was hearing. Said Knuckles is not in the show enough. Was one of the main complaints.
Yeah, there's a whole episode where Knuckles isn't even in it.
Well, I see. Wow, man, he had like 6,000 views for episode.
Yeah,
6.
it did really well. Yeah. I have no idea why, but it just did really well.
I mean, and I think there was some interest in it because everyone's like, a live action TV show within this universe, and I think overall it was successful in terms of like people were interested in checking out. I don't know if they're gonna do more.
Watched it for sure.
You know what
I hope it opens the door to other spin-offs because like you could do a Shadow TV show after this if you want to, or Shadow movie.
If Keanu's up for it, I mean, why not? I mean, I guess just do the voice, right? So I mean,
one thing that I would love to see them do, because they had it in the second one. In the second one, there's this really weird scene that's pretty popular now. Like in the middle of the movie, there's no Sonic or Tails or any, like they're not in the scene at all. It's when they're captured at that one wedding by the government.
Yeah.
There's a whole wedding scene where like the bride like wreaks havoc on the guy, like the one government agent.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It's like one of my favorite parts of those movies. And I hope they I just hope they like make the movies as funny as the first and second one was. Like, I know this is going to have more of a serious tone.
Yeah, I would say this is like more serious. It could be just the marketing though, but it really feels like this is with Shadow's backstory and everything.
Though with this movie, it's got to do a balancing act between the tones because I assume you both know Shadow's backstory for the most part, right?
Yeah, for the, I mean, I don't know it exactly to the full extent, but like just even based on the trailer alone, the way they're handling, like kind of explaining, it's like, okay, we're gonna get dark. And I think that's fine.
I won't go into the full details, but like there's a girl in the trailer. Her name is Maria. She's going to be super important to the movie. And I don't know how far they're going to go with it because this is stuff that was in Sonic Adventure 2. But that game went for stuff. Like it showed some really dark imagery. It's like, I don't know if they're going to go that.
They might.
But
they might. I feel like, these Sonic films, they've done a good job of kind of keeping it family friendly. Essentially, there's been a couple of jokes that, toes that line, but I wouldn't be surprised since it's the third one. There's been people who started this franchise a little younger, and I feel like and also too, I think with it being a CGI character, it's a little bit different than a live action villain per se. I don't know, but I'm not worried about it. I feel like they're going to find a good balance because it's probably going to be to where, Sonic and Tails, they're going to be the goofballs, and Knuckles is too, to an extent. Shadow's going to be that dark spot throughout the whole thing. So it's going to be
dark, but it'll probably still have his humorous moments too. You know?
It's Keanu. Like, we know Keanu can do some funny moments. I feel like it's going to be, but his lines that we've heard were great.
Oh yeah,
like it's John Wick, but still, it's like, okay,
Here's the thing: it's just Keanu's normal speaking voice, but you know what? It's fine. It works.
Someone had commented on the trailer, said, "Who murdered this? Who murdered this hedgehog's dog?"
Well, I was gonna say too, there was some interesting. So the director of the Sonic movies, Jeff Fowler. You know where he got his start in the industry? He started as a VFX artist. He worked at, I think it was Blur Studio, the same with Tim Miller. The first project he ever worked on was the Shadow the Hedgehog video game. He did the CG cinematics for it. So he put out a tweet on his Twitter page. He said, this is like a full circle moment because I've now done 3 Sonic movies and I finally get to introduce Shadow, and that was the first game I ever worked on, was that those CGI cutscenes.
And I'm glad that they waited for Shadow.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, even watching the trailer, if you played the games, some of the moves Shadow does are like direct copies from certain cutscenes. Like they literally just went, all right, use this as like our animatic, and let's just do this but in live action. It's really cool.
Oh, you knew when they were gonna get to this. I mean, he already knew that what he worked on with the game. He's like, yeah, we gotta include this, because it's even if people don't get the reference, it's gonna be like, if it worked in the game, it's gonna work in this film. And the design is flawless. I know it's just Sonic with the black and red coloring, but man, it works. It works so good.
Well, before I came on, I heard you guys talk about the first movie. Could you imagine the ugly Sonic design, but a Shadow? This wouldn't work.
Someone posted a photo of a mock-up of that. I'll see if I can find it. Listen, they took they just recolored ugly Sonic, but it looked bad.
One of the things that I loved about the Sonic designer, I think it was Shadow in the trailer, was the attention. He must have just come out of the water or something happened, but they were showing his legs, and you could legitimately see the moisture on his legs, and it was really good.
Sure. Mm-hmm. I feel like the CGI in this movie, they took it up a notch. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah, this would be Sonic if it was ugly Sonic.
Oh God, no.
Please.
Oh,
yeah, just maybe with angrier eyebrows.
But that still doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
it's crazy to think though, where this franchise was when that first trailer came out compared to now. It's just that one decision, intentional or not, whether it was a marketing ploy or not, it really rejuvenated and created a franchise to where I don't think we'd be at this movie right now if they had to change that.
We definitely wouldn't be to where we are, yeah, for sure. Because if they released that first film without changing the design, it would have gotten a lot of bad responses.
Yeah. And the thing is, the movie would have been fine. Because here's the thing, regardless of the design or not, it all comes down to the script and how the story is, right? The story and the script would have been fine, but I think the design, people just would have focused only on that and not given it a chance.
It's hard not to, because though that is a focal point for your movie. You know what I mean? Oh my God, that looks so good. I love that shot.
It's a smart move to have this as the thumbnail for the trailer too.
Yeah,
have this shot. My God,
the Paramount marketing team.
Why does he look like Mike Tyson about to throw some?
Yeah, well, the way they even showed it, in the I love the your expectation in the trailer, because you see where Knuckles goes in, he zaps through time, twists his knuckle, throws him, and then Sonic, my turn, and then it actually stops,
Yeah.
and then he takes out Tails, and then takes up Sonic and slams him.
And I love how the
Yeah.
trailer they use Knuckles to show like from the second movie, Knuckles is super powerful. Like he's one of the most powerful things we've seen in these movies.
Yep.
Instantly just twists his arm and makes him yell.
Yeah, I think that was,
this dude means business.
Yeah.
It was also really good to do that, like in case you've lived under a rock or kids that don't know who Sonic is, to kind of do that and just show like the level of like where Shadow is and stuff. Also, whoever was talking about their favorite movie, like most anticipated movie for the rest of the year, I'd probably give it to either this or Joker 2. Those are probably my two most anticipated for the rest.
Not Mufasa?
I'm excited for Mufasa. I'm excited for Mufasa.
Yeah.
But I don't like those are the two that come to my mind.
Oh, okay. No, I was making the joke because it's going to be Sonic 3 versus Mufasa because they open on the same day.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Sonic 3, and then I'll see Mufasa.
Oh, of course. I forget the line, but when they revealed Keanu Reeves and Cyberpunk, where it's like, "Wake the fuck up, samurai! We have a city to burn." I found this meme. "Wake the fuck up, loser!" The trailer sound. I thought that was good.
Well, Keanu's a good voice actor though, because wasn't he also what was that character in Toy Story 4? Duke Kaboom.
Oh,
Duke Kaboom.
He was really fun as Duke Kaboom.
Yeah. Now I like the rumor that Hayden Christensen was going to be the voice. I love that Keanu's the voice, but I would have been interesting if they would have heard Hayden.
The other rumor too I saw before he got cast was there was also a rumor that it was going to be Robert Pattinson. And
just doing the Batman voice.
Where is she?
It's Christian Bale. Where is she?
Well, he's done voice acting. Have you guys watched the Miyazaki movie, The Boy and the Heron?
I've not, but I've seen the trailer where you hear him a little bit, and it's like it's crazy to think that's him. Yeah,
he voices the Heron. He's really good. Like he was a really good, did really good voice acting.
Well, in the best way possible, I need him to focus on the Batman too, because I need that movie.
I getcha.
Yeah,
I just love him as Batman so much.
I mean,
speaking of
Matt
him,
Reeves to finish it. Yeah.
Speaking of him, another movie I'm really excited to see with him in it. I think it's called Mickey 17. Or Mickey.
Yes, yeah, that's home movie.
From what I've heard of that, I'm really excited for that. That comes out next year, though, I think.
Yeah, anything that Bong Joon-ho does, I'm there because I think he's the best director working right now. So anything he does, I'm interested in.
Keanu Reeves was in that one SpongeBob movie as the
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Tumbleweed. That was weird.
Yeah.
That was a weird role.
They're making so many SpongeBob movies now too. Like there's
and they all are bad. Like I just want them to go back to like the first one. Like the first one was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, the first one is a perfect movie. Apparently, there's going to be like a Plankton movie coming to Netflix next year.
Like, I'll even say this: I didn't mind Sponge Out of Water. Like, I was okay with Sponge Out of Water, but everything after that, I've been like, all right.
And there's a Sandy Cheeks movie that's out now.
Yeah,
I heard it's not good.
Yeah, I heard it was bad.
Apparently, the Sandy movie's not very good, but the Plankton movie coming out next year, people have heard good things because the guy who voices Plankton, Mr. Lawrence, who's also a writer on the show. He's apparently like the creative head of that movie, and he's really doing a lot with it. So,
also the look of these new movies from SpongeBob on Netflix, I just don't like the look of them.
Oh,
animation wise, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, Transformers 1. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Transformers 1.
I know, and it kind of surprised me when we got the first reactions because I think Paramount did like some early screenings with both fans and critics, and like the first trailer was okay. It definitely leaned a little too comedic and silly, like kids movie for me. But people are saying like it's actually a really dark and like really well done. So.
Yeah, people are saying that the actual the marketing is not doing the film justice. Here's this that was the look of that the Sandy Cheeks movie.
I don't know. It looks too clean. It looks too clean.
It looks weird.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they're making the animation. I know because the movies have done some different animation styles, but how about just do the animation
that's why
of the show?
I liked, what was the second one? Was it Sponge Out of Water? Most of Sponge Out of Water was still 2D animated until they went the real world. Like that's more better for me, honestly.
Well, because the first one they did in theaters, like it was 2D, but it was a little bit upgraded, like more budget. But then I don't know what they're doing, man. I don't get it.
I need a Danny Phantom live action, no, not live action movie.
I've still not seen that show, but I've heard a lot of people say they want more.
That is my like favorite Nickelodeon animated show. Like I don't know. It just I have a history with that show when from a kid. I don't know. I loved it.
Yeah, Danny Phantom. I remember that show growing up, and it was basically like Nickelodeon's Ben 10. That's the best way I can put it. Like that's what it felt like.
I've heard that comparison too. Yeah. With me covering Ben 10, people say, yeah, that's what it is. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Danny Phantom was good. Yeah, I've heard that. But you're behind the camel? I didn't know that.
Where's my humps?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're doing a Scary Movie 6. Yeah, I think it's a reboot, I think. I don't know about that. I mean, I like the Scary Movie films. Well, they're not, like, great, but they're ridiculous, but we don't even know. I think that time has passed.
Are we getting, speaking of Scream, because I'm just thinking of Ghostface, are we getting Scream 7? Like, is that happening?
They're making it.
Yeah, they're making it. It's just that it's completely changed from what it originally was going to be. They have a new director, new writer. They have it's going to be about Sydney and Gail. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. There was a rumor going around that Spyglass and Paramount had talked to Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega to come back, and they were going to try and make peace, but apparently that rumor was false. So
wait, Gore, you didn't like 5? Are you talking about 5 or 6? Because 6 was
I think it's about the Scary Movie, not
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I love the new Scream movies.
I thought he was talking about Scream 5. I was like, Scream 5's like one of the best ones.
Yeah. Maybe this is a hot take. I like Scream 5. I think Scream 6 is even better, to be honest. I feel like Scream 6.
I would probably agree with you if it wasn't for the way that they did the ending. Like I don't know, it just wasn't
okay. Yeah, that is the one part I will give you. I feel like the villains 5 were better than Scream 6 for sure.
Yeah,
but in terms of, like the movie, the set and everything.
Yeah, I think having it in New York was really cool. Scream 5 and 6 were fun. I really liked I'll tell you what Scream 6 did really well, the posters. Like the whole like transit system making Ghostface. Like
the marketing went great for Scream.
But Scream 1 or just Scream, it will always be the best one.
Of course,
at least for now.
It's a classic for sure.
What do you mean disease? You don't want to know.
Yeah.
It gave him the scary disease.
You know what? I was going to bring this up too. Speaking of Scream, because it involves Jenna Ortega, I actually watched the original Beetlejuice for the first time last weekend. I had never seen
the first time. Okay.
First time. I'd never seen it before.
Thoughts? I'm curious. This is interesting.
You know what? I was very pleasantly surprised by it because I was expecting a zany Tim Burton movie, and I did get that, but I was really surprised that the movie really has like a lot of heart. Like it's a very heartfelt movie at its core, like about like the relationship between Lydia and Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis. You know, that kind of stuck up on me. I was expecting more of a zany comedy. It still is, but like the heart of that movie is that relationship between those three. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Other big surprise was Michael Keaton's not in the movie that much. I mean, he's there, but like apparently he's only in it for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's what was, and it was funny because like Michael Keaton came out and addressed that, saying like that was one of the stipulations of doing the sequel. I didn't want to be in it too much. Thing is, he's all in the marketing.
Yeah.
Well, he's all in the marketing so much, and so I wonder is that going to hurt the film when the sequel releases, because everyone is expecting a lot of Beetlejuice, and the marketing is saying Beetlejuice, like all the time. So. Are they really showing all of his footage in the marketing? Like that's the question.
That is a concern for sure. Yeah, I mean, if he's in the original movie for like 15 minutes, and he's in like Beetlejuice 2 for like 25, 30. I mean,
he's saying he may be in it the same amount of time as the first one.
Really? Wow.
That's what he's saying. We haven't. Like, there's people who've seen the movie. We haven't seen it, but like, I don't know.
I have my tickets for next Thursday, so I'll be.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Like I said, it'll be good to see the movies back to back. I'll be curious though, because have they even talked about what they're going to do regarding Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis's characters? They're going to come back at all?
Well,
I don't
Alec
think,
Baldwin character's probably not.
yeah,
gonna come back.
there's not.
Well,
been
yeah,
really
Alec
any-
Baldwin. Yeah, he probably can't come back.
There's
Yeah,
I mean,
that
he
would make
technically
sense.
could, but I understand the point of no. But yeah, I mean,
I would have to imagine again watching the first film, like how would Lydia not talk about them? You know, just like have to come up in that movie.
it probably will be brought up and mentioned, but probably not like, oh, here they are. You know, they're here. Like, no, it's like, it's okay.
Yeah, because I think I read online that they were talking about the speculation. Well, it's like, yeah, ghosts aren't supposed to age. So how would you do that? Would you do like de-aging if you brought them back? Would you make them look
Just go back in time, duh.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Gore. Yeah, no Jeffrey Jones. We don't even they killed him off. I mean, that's on the spoilers in the trailer. Like the dad died. There's a reason for that, but not bringing that actor back.
I found this.
That's great. The memes are great.
I love that. That was funny.
How is it possible that every shot or like clip that I see of Shadow just looks amazing? Like there's not.
Yeah, that clip obviously it's not the best quality because it's it's just.
But it's still cool. Like,
but
it's the framing and everything.
Yeah, the way the movement and shit. Yeah,
that's right from the games too. Like that skate movie does. That's how he moves when you control him in the games. It's really cool.
And the way they're, even though like obviously the name Shadow, the way they're using the lighting and everything and the darkness to make him even more creepier, like because all the shots we've seen are all in darkness, like no light shots. Like we're not seeing him out in the day, so at least in the marketing we haven't. So
Shadow's gonna be in the next Tony Hawk Pro Skater game.
Please.
They really need to make another one of those.
I thought the what was the remasters of 1 and 2 that
really
came out?
Fun. Yeah,
those are great. I love that. That was fun.
Yeah, well, Activision got bought up by Microsoft, and there's been a whole thing. I don't know if either of you two saw it, but they were going to make us Crash Bandicoot 5, and apparently, like
I did hear, yeah,
canceled. And the details about it finally came out in like this big video. Oh, it broke my heart. Oh, it hurt so bad. They were going to do a crossover game where it was going to be Crash Bandicoot 5 with Spyro the Dragon. I'm just like, oh my God, why would you do this? Why would you cancel this?
Are you being serious?
No, I'm being dead serious. Like this, look it up. Look up Crash Bandicoot 5 on YouTube.
Something.
You'll see the concept art, and it's like Crash Bandicoot with Spyro the Dragon. It's going to be a crossover game.
Oh, there you go.
I've had this wallet for like 5 to 6 years. I'm a massive Spyro fan. If that would have happened, I probably would have like stopped breathing.
And do you know why they canceled it?
Probably a really dumb reason.
Because Activision decided they were going to close down the studio, or not close them down. They were going to have them become a support studio for Call of Duty and just focus on that instead of making single player games.
Of course they did.
Which
makes me not want to play the beta now. Nope,
yeah.
I'm boycotting the beta.
The good news is that Toys for Bob broke off from Activision and they became an independent company. So, but that doesn't mean they get to work on Crash or Spyro because they don't own that. But yeah, it sucks. The gaming industry, man. Sometimes it's a cruel mistress.
Let's just take one of the best, solo games, the game that literally birthed Skylanders, and just turn it into a Call of Duty development team.
Why not? Put Spyro in Call of Duty. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah, that would. No, wait, I'm okay with that.
Call of Spyro.
Yeah, they're gonna turn Call of Duty into like Fortnite, where it's gonna have like skins.
No. Put Spyro in Fortnite. Who cares? Just do that.
Whatever. It doesn't make sense, but like just
put Crash Bandicoot in Fortnite.
Spyro with a Glock.
Which why not? Right? He fires it out of his mouth. Why not?
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's like a fan creation map on Fortnite where you can raise your dragon. Like, that's Spyro. Why not? Whatever. I've had fun doing that. Raising my own dragon, building my castle. That's what I do. But yeah, the gaming industry, man, it's weird because like there's a story out there now about this Concord multiplayer game that's kind of like
the PlayStation exclusive. Yeah,
and so it's interesting because like every couple of years, there's games that come out that is like, you know, they bomb and they just underperform and it's a disaster. Well, this happens all the time in the movie theater industry, but for some reason in gaming, it's seen a little bit differently. I think it's because it takes so much longer a lot of the times to make games versus movies. But literally, yeah, listen, more people watch our videos than actually play Concord. Yeah, that's true. Like they had less than 1,000 players at launch, and everyone's about, well, they spent 8 years and it's a disaster. Well, yeah, well, there's movies that literally get made all the time that were in 5, 6, 7, 8 years in development, and they come out like, I don't know if think Borderlands, like Borderlands been in development for a long ass time, and they finally made a version of it, and that thing is going to lose so much money. But it's a norm. It's a normal, I guess, in the movie theater industry.
Yeah,
for
well,
that to happen
a ton of times, but the issue is that a game like Concord, which was supposedly worked on like 8 years ago, it was greenlit during a time where multiplayer hero shooters and live service games were like massive. But by the time it actually comes out, it's entering a marketplace where it's like people are kind of like either over the hero shooters and the multiplayer live service stuff, or they found their new game already that's like they don't need a game like that because it just feels like it's not a hot commodity. So Concord's a hero shooter like Overwatch. Well, it's like I'll just play Overwatch, or if I want to play a new hero shooter, I'm gonna go play Marvel Rivals because that game looks way more exciting. And it's with IP and characters I know.
Marvel Rivals,
which that game is awesome. I don't know if anyone's played the closed beta that was on consoles recently.
I did not get to, but let me tell you.
I did, and it was amazing. I'm so excited for that game.
Let me tell you something. When I saw at Gamescom that they announced Captain America and the Winter Soldier were going to be in the game, I instantly put that game on my wish list.
Oh yeah,
instantly.
And Marvel Rivals is not free, right?
It's free to play. They said the game is free to play. All heroes.
Yeah, I saw that. All heroes are free. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing you'll probably ever buy in that game is skins.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, it's $40 for that Concord game and other games free. And I think the point is like Overwatch was like the peak. And I think to your point, like, well, people moved on. The thing is, I think Concord didn't get people, because I didn't see any marketing into this game or hear anything about this game until after it came out and all the bad stories came out.
Yeah, they announced it and showed it at one of the PlayStation State of Plays. And like they spent so much time on it trying to hype it up, and just no one was interested. Because again, it just looked like a generic hero shooter. It looked like Overwatch. And I think Rivals, but it has characters like we're not attached to. I don't know who these characters are or why I should care.
And I think that's why Marvel Rivals is because it's free to play. And everyone recognizes all these characters, either from MCU or television shows or comics. So there's an incentive. Plus, I think, at least from what I've seen from Concord, it looks like exactly like Overwatch in a sense. At least Marvel Rivals has a little bit of different like style of their actual design of their characters, and there's so much variation of gameplay because there's not like a ton of characters running around with a bunch of guns. Like there is that, but there's other kinds of ways to play.
Play differently and they feel different. You know, they still fill out the tank, DPS, or healer role, but they each do something different. It feels unique.
Yeah, like in Doctor Strange alone with the portals and shit, like that's very interesting how they're doing that. Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, the other thing is too, like the common criticism I saw of Concord when they first revealed it, and you watch the reveal trailer where they do the cinematic, it literally looks like a rip-off Guardians of the Galaxy. It literally looked like trying to do the James style humor, the Marvel humor, but it just doesn't work at all. At least in that reveal trailer.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now here. Yeah, and then there's tweets that are coming out saying Concord is actually an amazing game. People are like, well, it's weird timing that these tweets praising the game are coming out at the same time as all the bad press and the bad stuff coming out.
I mean, I can't say. I mean, maybe some people are playing it and they're finding fun because, like, the gameplay itself could be solid, if not generic. I mean, it can still be generic but fun. Yeah. It's just no one's playing it. Like, it's a $40 game and a competitive multiplayer. Like, that's the problem with multiplayer, honestly, with these multiplayer games. When you're competing with Fortnite, Overwatch, Valorant.
They've got so much money and history behind them already.
And
it's hard to compete. People want to stay on those same games.
Exactly, and these games are already free, and they've got their player base. And
Yeah.
It's just like, why
should I switch? Why should I? Right.
It looks decent, but I've already played this years ago in Overwatch. It doesn't look any different for me than Overwatch.
This looks a lot like Destiny as well.
Okay, that's a good. I like that comparison. Destiny, that's a good thing. But I mean, like if you just look at how the characters are moving, it just feels like it's just Overwatch.
If we got something like this, but it was just like a campaign, like I would be down. Like I wish we got more campaign, like first-person shooter kind of games, like just solo, like kind of like Halo or something, like, but not like multiplayer. Like,
or hell, even Titanfall 2, which is one of the best.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Titanfall 2. I missed that franchise.
Which
I know they did Apex Legends.
I'm very angry with EA about that because they really bungled the release of Titanfall 2, releasing it like right after Battlefield 1. It's like, why would you do that?
Also, I saw someone in your chat said about the Fantastic Four leaked photo of the Thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that, but that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the physical. Yeah. And well, obviously it's going to be CGI in post, but they're at least they're having a physical thing on set.
Yeah, they got like a stand-in actor doing
thing.
I mean, if that's the design, that's incredibly comic book accurate. Like that's like very.
And I think Kevin Feige was like, if we're going to do Fantastic Four finally after all these years, we're not going to screw it up, but we may screw it up story-wise. But design character-wise, we're not going to fumble this.
I'm not going to lie. I really have faith in what they're doing with the whole, like, 60s retrofuturism thing. Like, I'm really into it. Everything that I've seen of the suits and the design.
Yeah, the white, like, retro-looking suits and stuff that they have.
I'll say this. If it was any other era of, like, Fantastic Four, like, say it was, like, a modern, like, 2024 Fantastic Four, right? Like, a modern day. I don't know if I would like Reed Richards as Pedro Pascal, but being that it's like in a retro futurism 60s kind of thing, I'm kind of in for it. Like, I feel like Pedro Pascal will fit that. Like that little, I don't know if you guys saw that little clip of him like teaching and like it was like
the Comic-Con
like trailer. I was like, yes, like that is like, I don't know, I just think he fits that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, when they first announced him as Reed, I was kind of disappointed because I'm just like, I mean, he's just casting everything. Am I just going to see Joel? Am I just going to see all these other characters he's played? It was kind of a stupid question to ask, honestly, because he is a great actor. But watching that sizzle reel, I'm like, yeah, I can see it. I mean, I think he, like you said, I think he fits the world they're creating for this movie.
Right.
So far, I love everything we've seen from Fantastic Four. I hate the title, though. They got to just change it to Fantastic Four. The First Steps, I hate that subtitle. Just call it the Fantastic Four. It's fine. You don't have to have a long subtitle. But anyway, the everything about the movie visually, in terms of like what they're going for, the story sounds interesting based off of what the leaks have been. Like everything sounds great with that movie for sure. It looks like the comic book accurate Fantastic Four movie we've always wanted. But then I think to myself, man, this is all great, but their Doctor Doom is going to be Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
that's like the only thing that's like the hiccup. We're just like, oh, okay, that's what we're going with that. Okay. I mean, I don't think I've talked to you about the chainsaw, about the RDJ thing, but I'm still conflicted about that, and that's like my one thing. We're just like, I just don't know.
I get that point, but I think in this point, I think Marvel was in a situation where, and I get the other side of the argument. Well, they didn't need to have Robert Downey Jr. come back as that character. They could have brought him back as Superior Iron Man or a version of Iron Man in the Avengers films. Yeah. However, it has a lot of people talking. Like, why is he playing Victor Von Doom? They keep saying Victor Von Doom. But I honestly still think at the end of the day, it's going to be revealed he is a Tony Stark variant because he looks exactly the same. I feel like they might change his look a little bit, but it's going to be Robert Downey Jr. Like, there's no question of who he is. So I think what it is to get a lot of people talking. And the thing is, Kang, even without the Jonathan Majors situation and the personal stuff outside of the MCU, wasn't working. Like, people didn't think that Kang is a great character. Like, I saw how they handled Kang in Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. The way those guys, Joshua Fine and Christopher, like, they handled it so well. However, in this, it wasn't working. And as it was pointed out, this version of Kang, I understand, but a version of Kang got defeated by ants.
See, but that
Can we talk about it for a minute? Because I have something to say about this very topic.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Okay, so whenever this topic's about, so the first thing I say, and this is probably the weaker point out of the two, is that, you know, the ants were like these sophisticated, smart, whatever you want to say that. The point that matters more to me is I always bring this up. The whole point of why Kang was in the quantum realm was because they were limiting his power. It's essentially like having like Thanos with no combat training.
Yeah.
He's just, you know, what's he going to do?
Mm.
So by putting Kang in the quantum realm, they're quite literally giving him no access to his greatest asset.
Well, I think the problem is that the direction they went with Kang, they kind of unfortunately put themselves in a corner by doing this.
And I think the movie does not do a good job of showing this, but I think it's also important to remember that Kang wasn't defeated by the ants. Because I think people are like, oh, well, but at the very end, like, we don't really know exactly what happened to him. There's theories and stuff, but
yeah, I like Gore's point. He doesn't have to be scary. He was great. I think he was great. Like, he was the best part of that film. But
if I'm being honest, I when I was kind of seeing like how like Kang would be in this, like Thanos was a scary villain. The way I saw Kang, especially because there were so many variants of him, was like, he's reckless, he's crazy, he's a psychopath. And there's a moment that I always reference in Quantumania. It's one of the few moments that I really enjoy out of that movie, where it's him and Janet talking, and she like steals the device to his time travel machine, and he like has this giant freak out where he just like explodes the thing. And I love that because it just shows like his rage and just how nuts he is. Like how, like, I don't know, I just loved seeing him like that.
Yeah, no, there's great moments for sure. I think for me, because Chainsaw, all your points are 100% valid. And
I think, yeah, like, to be clear, I have my own thing towards King, but I also understand why people like aren't.
It's just that for me, as a fan of the MCU, what I get nervous about, and again, this is talking about stuff that's like years away. We'll see how they do it. It's just, I hate the idea of throwing away the storyline we've been following with the King stuff and just going, okay, let's just throw this away and bring in this other character in who could have been like a villain you had for 10 plus years in terms of build up. You know, Doctor Who could have been like the big, like the true next Thanos level villain where like you up over like 10 to 15 years worth of movies. It's like, okay, we're going to call an audible and
honestly,
go ahead.
Honestly, I wouldn't have been upset if they did the Kang Dynasty and then did Doctor Doom, because I could have seen them doing it like an Ultron situation where like the second movie was Kang, like a little like you know how like the second movie they bring in Ultron, he's not really in anything up to that. Well, they could have done something, you know, a little bit different where there is a little build up to Kang, but he is the villain for that movie. And then from that point, you go to Doctor. Like, I feel like that would have been because you
could have given the Kang stuff a resolution and then have Doom come in and take over.
Right. Like, my biggest problem with the MCU right now is that there's not enough team ups. Like, as it's not great, but the one thing I will praise the Marvels for is that we got characters teaming up in that universe. That's what Age of Ultron did right. Civil War, things like that. Like, we have all these characters, Ms. Marvel, Moon Knight. I mean, Loki, he's still kind of there, you know. You have all these characters, Shang-Chi, that it all just feels disconnected. The fun was like watching like Falcon and then watching like Rhodey meet these other characters and watching them all like become Avengers together.
Right. This is where they kind of broke up their formula, because before, each phase of the MCU was concluded by an Avengers movie.
Mhm.
The Avengers movies were the culmination of that phase's worth of storylines, because you would have the characters team up.
Right. And I'm not saying they have to do it. I mean, obviously they're going to introduce like the Fantastic Four. I could totally see them doing things like things leading up to that and then go. But to kind of go off your point, the biggest thing for me with Kang is like I just don't think they should have done it. I know the whole thing with Jonathan Majors, but I just felt like it was especially with like Loki now.
Yeah.
Like I get like the way Loki ended and stuff, but it's like Kang was a massive part of that, and like that was a build-up, and now that's just gone.
Yeah, honestly, if I was in charge, right, if I was being paid the big bucks, I would have recast Kang, done the Kang Dynasty movie, and then, like you said, you can move to Doctor Doom starting with Secret Wars, right? And then you can,
Mhm.
I mean, but again, maybe this idea they have is going to work out.
Yeah,
I would have been more on board for it, honestly, if it would have been a new actor. But the fact that it's Robert Downey Jr. is what makes me a little nervous, because I'm like, is it casting? Is it them going, hey, isn't this kind of cute? Our greatest hero is now our greatest villain.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, he was like a superior Iron Man, like an evil Tony Stark.
Mhm.
I guess it's okay, but if he's actually Victor Von Doom, I'm kind of like, like, why is our first introduction to Doom in the MCU going to be evil Tony Stark? Like, it's just kind of like, I don't know.
I think the only thing that I mean I like the casting and everything. I think the only thing that bothers me is that I think everyone wanted that fresh take. Like,
everyone, but it's funny. But people were like, I want Mads Mikkelsen, but Mads already played a character in the MCU.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
the disappointing part for me as a Marvel fan, I have been desperate to get a good Doctor Doom in live action, because no version, except for like, I guess the 1990s version's the closest one to a good Doctor Doom.
Mhm.
But none of the other ones, have, like, especially the 2015 one. My God, I don't know what that doing, but like, I wanted to see like a legit Doctor Doom in live action, and now it's kind of like,
right.
I don't know if we're gonna get that.
So, to touch on the point that one of the people in the comments made about Thunderbolts, one of the reasons I'm so excited for next year's Marvel stuff is because not only is the Thunderbolts doing it, but there was a big rumor that in Captain America: Brave New World that he's going to be teaming up with other Avengers at some point.
Yeah, there's a rumor in the third act that there's a couple of other characters that show up.
If that happens, like, I know we haven't gotten really anything about the Thunderbolts. I'm still excited for that movie just because I'm a big Winter Soldier fanatic, but I think that movie will surprise. I think it's just like a matter of like people are panicking because we haven't seen much from it.
Yeah.
But I think when we do, I have confidence. The cast is at least decent. We know at least half the characters that are in it.
Mhm.
So, but I think that next year, especially with like those two movies and the team up stuff, and if we still get the Blade movie, possibly like what's her name, Elsa Bloodstone being in that, like, I would like, because then that would be like Werewolf by Night, like that, like that's what I want.
Which is rumored they're doing Midnight Suns at some point, or doing something else with Werewolf. Cameron, I think this rumor started out because of the fact that they weren't recasting, and we don't know for sure if this is true. And honestly, to the points that have been made so far, I think there is still room for another Doctor Doom, because I really do feel after Secret Wars, it's going to be kind of like what happened at Crisis for the CW and what they did in the comics for Crisis and what they've done with other multiverse storylines, that we kind of continue the story. We kind of continue the continuity, but we do reboots of some things and other things are not. So it's kind of a soft reboot.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a new Iron Man moving forward, whether that's Tony Stark, another Tony Stark, or something else entirely. Not saying Robert Downey Jr. That means that Sam Wilson, aka Anthony Mackie, is continuing as Cap, but then you have someone else maybe who's playing the new Black Panther moving forward. So we could still,
that would be a really smart move on there.
Which I feel like, so they're probably gonna have some things continue from the past continuity of the phases, and then have some new shit. that's in there. And so I think it's going to be a mix. So I feel like we might get a new Kang down the road after whatever this contract, if this is true with Jonathan Majors, or down the road, they're going to try Kang again. And I feel like there's a good opportunity for them to do, okay, within 6 or 7 years after Secret Wars, and we have this version of Victor Von Doom is done, or Evil Tony, we could bring in another actor to play a new Doom that has other storyline, because I feel like what they're doing here, they're just telling one interesting story involving Doom. There's plenty of stuff that they have not tapped into. So
I will agree though. I do see, to me, I feel like they want to get to Secret Wars as quickly as they can, so they can soft reboot the MCU. They can do the X-Men, they can do Fantastic Four, and do a more centralized universe, and more like just start fresh with a clean slate in a way where you can start with a new story, new narrative path.
Yeah. I one thing I do want to talk about that's kind of with the MCU is Spider-Man and like Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Yeah, the rumor is now the fourth one's taking place between the two Avengers movies, supposedly, rumor-wise.
Between what?
The two Avengers movies, like it's going to release between the two Avengers movies.
Okay, so the whole I've had this kind of for a while, since No Way Home. The whole thing that because there was a whole thing of like they can't use villains that haven't been like if they've been in a Spider-Man movie that Sony made, that they can't use it.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, Sony has to. So from what I understand, Sony has to approve the movie. So for example, after Far From Home, the initial pitch for the third Tom Holland Spider-Man movie was a movie where Kraven the Hunter was going to hunt down Spider-Man because his identity. Sony said no because it said you cannot use Kraven. We're going to make our own Kraven movie.
Yeah,
so that's kind of what they have to agree.
So my whole thing that I really hope they do with that trilogy, so the first movie, I still think they should do like the Daredevil. I hope they hope they do that, like Daredevil, Kingpin, and I hope I want Kingpin to maybe hire Scorpions, and Scorpions that kind of villain. You know what I mean? I can see that happening, and then in that movie, I think that they should set up, because of Aunt May dying in No Way Home, and Feast is now without, because she was like running. I would like Martin Lee to come in and take that role.
Mr. Negative would be incredible.
Yeah, Mr. Negative.
But I think they should introduce him in the first movie, like just as Martin Lee.
Yeah,
and then build it up.
And then in the second, right?
All of your ideas are absolutely wonderful, and I love them all. I'm going to tell you straight up, though, if this rumor is true about Spider-Man 4, none of that is happening because Sony wants to go full multiverse with this movie again.
Yeah.
And Marvel might have okayed it because they just want to make another Spider-Man movie.
Well, I also think, too, if it is taking place between these two Avengers films, I can kind of see how that makes sense. Because, like, let's just say hypothetically, okay, Doomsday comes out first. And the rumor is it's been supposedly mostly characters from the MCU timeline that's in Doomsday that's setting up Secret Wars. And there may be some multiversal aspects like of characters that are not in the MCU that are going to make appearances, but it's mostly just characters that are in the MCU timeline. Well, if this is the case, if this is a multiversal, would be surprised for a second is if they send Peter or Spider-Man, because they don't know it's Peter Parker, they just know it's Spider-Man, on a mission in that Avengers film, and we see him going through the multiverse, like he works with Doctor Strange. He's now traveling through the multiverse, trying to find Andrew Garfield and try to find Tobey Maguire and maybe find some other characters, and then we kind of followed that crazy antics.
Basically bring them back to join the fight.
And then so I feel like that's probably what they're going to do, and maybe Doom is following Peter. Maybe they bring Tony, like Robert Downey Jr. into that or something, or maybe they have other characters that are introduced that are working for Doom in Doomsday. Yeah, well, maybe there's other characters in Doomsday that is working with Victor Von Doom, so they don't have to spend the money for Robert, and they send those characters into his film.
Yeah, that's certainly a possibility. The other rumor I saw was that the idea is that they want to do the two Avengers movies, and the movies set between those two Avengers movies are going to act like comic book tie-ins, to where it's like...
Yeah, so I feel like that would make sense. That you're going to have Tom Holland go and find the two other Peters. He's running into maybe other characters. Maybe that's how we get cameos of other heroes that we may see in Secret Wars. Maybe not. Maybe that's how we see Channing Tatum as Gambit again for a scene or two, and maybe he's not Secret Wars, but here he is again in this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I know where Peter may end up going. He's going to go to this Earth to find Ronan.
Yep.
That's where he's going to go.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, like, I know you from somewhere. They used to be in indie movies or something like that, or
I think you were in that Uncharted movie.
Yeah.
I think.
And then I hit my foot with the door, and I go, "Oh crap!" And they're like, "I know that from somewhere," and I'm like, "No, you don't."
Yeah.
No, you
So
don't.
I had this little theory that I thought up a little while ago of the whole thing that, like, obviously in the MCU, no one knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Like, nobody obviously
Now,
yeah. Right. So the whole thing that I had thought of was, well, what's going on in Spider-Verse with how Miles doesn't really have a universe where he belongs now, being that, like, if he goes back to his, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, well, what if he just goes to Tom Holland? Like, what if that is the solution? Because in that universe, there's no, like, do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. It's just that
I can see
ambition
them-
is good. It's just that they've already introduced his Miles' Uncle Aaron in Homecoming.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would convolute more both the MCU and the Spider-Verse universe. And I have such respect and admiration for that universe, for how simple, clean, and execution their multiverse stuff has been, that I'm like, to meddle with it would be,
Right.
I don't know. But, like, again, it's ambitious. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I wouldn't freak out if
Here's the thing, though, right?
Miles Morales appears in the MCU, or if Tom Holland appears in Beyond the Spider-Verse. I would freak the fuck out, but I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, with the way these Avengers movies are shaping up, nothing would surprise me. I could see them having a 3D animated Miles Morales pop up in Secret Wars, to where he's actually animated like the Spider-Verse movies and running around doing stuff.
I mean, I've not heard this rumor, but I don't see this happening, because I feel like Sony is going to be. I bet Sony's going to be like open game for live action, but I think any animation, it's probably not going to be the same kind of open, like, because at least Sony knows that they have to, their live action stuff is really
and that's the thing, right? So with the rumor about Spider-Man 4, one of the rumors was, so it's going to be like a comic book tie-in, right? So the movies set in between the two Avengers movies are going to be set on Battleworld. So the idea is that, okay, if Spider-Man 4 set on Battleworld, it's like all these multiverses have collided. That's how Sony gets their win, because they can have Tom Hardy's Venom finally fight Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Or, like, you can have them cross over with the Sony universe of characters, because they'll be there because it's Battleworld. Which I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, they really wanted that. They really wanted their Tom Holland to fight their Sony villains, I guess.
So bad. Yeah, because they teased at the end of Venom 2, like, oh shit, look at this. I was like,
and then at the end of No Way Home, I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Morbius happened or one of the end credit scene of Morbius.
So then Sony can be like, hey guys, look, these movies actually did matter. It's part of the MCU now. Yay!
It feels like how they've been trying to tease our version of the Sinister Six and how we're gonna do it. And No Way Home, they kind of did it, but they didn't. And then it kind of reminds me of the way, I'm not trying to mix things up, but like, it was so cool to see Ben Affleck in the very Dark Knight Returns suit vibe era. But I'm like, but now if they ever do that storyline, it's like, well, we already did it here already, and it's just like, it doesn't. It kind of loses it. It's like, oh, we're finally adapting this storyline that's been in the works for a while, and it's, I don't know, like, I just hope, again, simple, keep it simple. Like, if there's anything I want to take away, that they can do these many characters, because they proved Infinity War and Endgame is possible. Now it's just a matter of, like, take your time with it and make it simple. Remember to go back to that time where it's like, okay, if you follow through, you'll be ahead of the curve. But if you haven't followed through, you could still have a blast with these two movies. And especially with introducing Doom, I'm like, please, that goal. And I love RDJ, but I'm like, please, the goal is, don't make me see that dude. Make me see Victor. I need to see Victor, because if that's the case, then that really undercuts the.
That's probably going to be at the end of Doomsday, right?
The character.
Yeah.
That's the thing. To me, if they have balls of steel, they'll keep that mask on for like 99% of the movie. You don't even see it. You don't even see Robert Downey Jr.'s face for most of that movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But
Can
I think there should be scenes where we see him without the mask, and maybe maybe he kills some characters, and we see him interacting with them with his mask off, but like they won't know. So,
and it'll be a big like Empire moment where like someone knocks the mask off, and it's like the guy that's been killing all our friends is the guy who brought us here, or at least looks like the guy who brought us here. It's like, what the fuck? Can I just say, because we're talking about mask, God bless Matt Shackman and the team behind FF. The fact that they're putting Ebon on that suit, or maybe it's a stunt double, I don't know. But the fact that they're doing a suit and a mask of the Thing in this day and age from a big studio, that is. I said it, like I screamed like Maximilian, dude. I was like, holy shit! This just remind me of the Hellboy days, of Del Toro's Hellboy days, where I knew some of that stuff was CG, but damn it, I could tell that was Ron Perlman in a mask. Or I could tell that was Doug Jones as Abe Sapien. Like there's a way where you can do both a suit and the.
And I wonder if it's an answer to the constant changes Marvel was doing to like their CGI in post. And like, okay, well, instead of just having an all CG character, we're going to have a physical one on set. So that's going to be maybe helpful. Because I think with all these stories of like the unions and stuff of CG workers and everything and working on these projects post-production, they started to form and say, we're fighting back against this time crunch, because Marvel specifically was very bad at changing everything last minute.
Because what ends up happening is, James Gunn has talked about this too, where it's like, if you don't approve a script and you finalize the script and you make all these changes as you're shooting a movie, that throws your VFX team under the bus, because like they'll develop, like you said, they'll do whole scenes and they got to throw it out because that's not in the movie anymore.
Yeah, and this point here about the no reshoots, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point down the road there is a reshoot. But he's saying
it won't be anything crazy.
No, it won't be like a month or something.
It'll be like extended coverage of something. It's like, okay, you know what? People like this. It's kind of the way they did.
Once they're in the edit, they're gonna go. Yeah, like once in their edit, they're gonna go. Okay, we have the scene, but we probably need more something in like maybe the beginning or something build up.
Like pickup shots.
And there's ADR in post. Yeah, so they're fixing some problems there too. But yeah.
I just love that, like, again, people say you should stay off social media and whatnot. At least to this extent, when he's breaking down how he does his process, I respect that so much, because that's a free film school course right there. Just telling you, yo, the way I do it, you see my movies, is I break it down like this. And the fact that, and I'm not making this because these two movies are coming out at the same time. I'm not turning into a dick measuring contest.
Oh, you are.
I'm like,
you are.
Damn it. That I'm like, I love that he's saying that for a year, these artists have time to make this film fully realized with all the CG stuff we need from them. And I don't know, I don't really see that often. The salute to the visual effects artist, and the fact that it's him. And now look at his filmography. Like, you can see how much either time or scheduling he took it into consideration. I'm like,
the Guardians films had so many crazy character designs and shit. Like, yeah, of course. And it's funny because you have James Gunn, who was formerly at Marvel, still on very good terms with Marvel. Maybe at some point down the road, 20 plus years, he'll come back to Marvel, maybe doing another movie. You never know. But then you have that. And then you have Taika Waititi during Thor Love and Thunder, where he's like shitting on the CGI in videos with Tessa Thompson next to him. Like, yeah, this looks terrible. Like, oh, what's going on here? Why does it look so weird? It's like, wow, man.
It's sort of like adding gas to the fire, which I think I truly think in some regards that's his was it New Zealand comedy?
I think he was trying to be funny, but it's not
just like, dude, people are throwing rocks at your film, specifically at your VFX. I can't imagine what the VFX artists are feeling when they see it, because nobody lives in a bubble. Nobody. Like, we're living that age where everything gets sent to you in some form or fashion. And the fact that he goes on an interview from a big outlet and breaks down a scene and whatnot, and it's just like, dude,
and the way it's
I get it,
is bad.
But not this moment right now. Like
yeah.
like especially that movie. Which again, I'm not losing sleep over Love and Thunder, but woo.
Well, what it really does, it comes across as like unprepared, being an ass, and it's just not cool, you know. But I mean, and speaking of being an ass, Johnny and Cody,
Yes, sir. That's what I do.
Hey,
I had to
Johnny.
find a way to bring you guys in. So
Segue.
Had to-
I do be an ass though.
I was thinking cringe and uncomfortable, but like, no, I mean,
No, I'm an ass.
maybe.
That was accurate.
I mean, yeah,
Johnny,
Oh,
are you gonna
Cody,
be,
your mic's not plugged in, man. Oh,
Yes, Colonel.
Oh,
Are you gonna be playing the Black Ops 6 beta this weekend?
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of figured you would be.
Oh yeah. I was watching COD Next before I was on here. I watched the multiplayer part. And then when I get out of here, I'm probably gonna fall asleep watching the zombies part, and I'm just gonna ignore the Warzone part. I don't give a shit about Warzone, but multiplayer and zombies.
The beta
Bro's
starts on Friday, right?
Yep. So
It's gonna fall asleep.
Wait,
to
it's not a
the
free beta,
zombie
is it?
music.
it's free. It's early access if you pre-order or if you have a certain Game Pass level subscription on Xbox.
Oh.
And I'm a Treyarch fanboy, so I pre-ordered the fucking Vault Edition, so I will be there swagged out, sweating, and doubling up on my Old Spice.
Also on my my fellow Xfinity customers, you can get the beta code as well. Because
there you go. Yeah, he was telling me Xfinity, you get it too.
Yeah, they like Xfinity.
What's it? I think is your mic working, Cody?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
There we go.
Yep, there you go.
Right.
Yeah, we had to hear another white boy talk. Yeah.
I entered and I was like, wait a minute, my mic isn't plugged in, and then I was like, I should probably
well, like last week where these fucking fools didn't tell me my mic wasn't hooked up. We should maybe let you talk for 30 minutes without telling you that we couldn't hear you. That's what we should have done.
That would have been pretty funny.
Well, you know.
It would have been a good bit.
Well, a good bit. Who doesn't like a good bit?
Yeah.
I heard us talking about a shitty Thor movie.
Well, we were specifically talking about how James Gunn was stating that he gave the visual effects artist a year to work on post-production for Superman, and how you have that guy, and then you also now you have Taika Waititi last year or was it 2 years ago with Thor: Love and Thunder, and he's breaking down a scene with Tessa Thompson and like making fun of the visual effects.
Oh,
like,
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's really weird the difference between that. It's like, man, like because these people are literally making it to where your movie is watchable. Because if there's no CG in post production, a lot of these movies,
it's just tomfoolery.
Yeah, like what the hell am I watching? Because if you watch like the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the re-release where they're showing none of the visual effects, just the actors.
Yeah.
It's trippy as hell because there's like whole shots where it's just one guy and then everything is CG in post production.
They did that. They re-released it without special effects.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, they were showing like certain moments from the film that were like pre-visual effects. So
that's interesting.
The raw shot.
And thankfully this was coming out. So when I interviewed, I think his character was Raka.
He's my favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, Peter. When I asked Peter Macon, I asked him like, "Hey, so what are your thoughts about them re-releasing the movie?" And now you could see you. He's like, "It's weird because this is what we saw in camera on the day. We don't know what's gonna look like in post. Like we have an idea, but there's no like you can't go back and look at like, okay, here's what you're looking like. No, this is like you in these weird suits and the stilts and stuff." You don't know what you're really going to look like in post.
It reminds me of when I used to watch The Hobbit making of, and I like the Hobbit movies. I know they're not great, but I like them. And I remember seeing the bit, and again, I'm not a big Tolkien fan or Lord of the Rings fan. I like it, but I don't love it. And just seeing poor Sir Ian McKellen like breaking down in a table that's green, CG, green room, green screens, and then he has these like stations of the faces of all the characters that he has to act opposite, and he just be like, God damn it! This is what I signed up for, and I'm like, I feel so bad for actors who have to go through that rhythm, and like that's why. Listen, the Caesar saga, the trilogy is glorious. I went to go see each of those movies in the cinema. They'll never take away from that. Andy, God damn it, should have deserved a nomination.
Absolutely,
for his performance, in my opinion.
For sure.
But that's why the OG Planet of the Apes will never get faded away from me, because those are people in those suits making characters work, in my opinion. Like, look at those suits. People think it's campy, it's retro, but I'm like, Roddy McDowell made those, Kim Hunter made those apes work, man. Like, I don't know.
I can just imagine Sir Ian McKellen walking on set like, Am I on Attack of the Clones set? What's going on?
Where's
my set at? Where's my set?
Act off of. There's nothing to like really grip yourself and kind of like get yourself into that mode. I mean, that's why the prequels, you know, they have such a hard time because it's just you're acting against nothing. You don't get an idea of your set. You don't get
especially the latter two. The latter two, man. Like, and I love running this, but man, you look at those making of, and you're like, thank God, episode 1 somebody wasn't put it in the budget to like, let's make a set.
What did you guys think of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
I didn't love it. I thought it was just okay, to be honest.
Okay.
I thought it was good. It wasn't. I don't think it reached the heights of the previous trilogy. I mean,
it was. That was my thing. I kind of compared it too much to Matt Reeves' movies. I think, and it just felt completely flat for me.
Like I loved War, so I was just like,
I think Dawn and War are literal 10 out of 10s. Yeah. But I'm also a Matt Reeves fanboy,
so this might come as a shock, but I have Kingdom and Dune 2 as my movies of the year so far. Like I really enjoyed Kingdom.
Oh well, I mean, I have
Dune 2 was incredible, man.
Dune 2's on a mountain right now that I don't think will ever get climbed for the rest of the year. To be honest,
I keep forgetting that came out this year.
Yeah,
it was early on.
I mean, spoiler: if I actually make my best movies of the year list and I don't get lazy, that is like by far and away the best movie I've seen this year. Like I don't even think it's close, to be honest.
Alien Romulus is up there.
Alien Romulus is great, but still, I think like Dune is just up here. Everything else is like here.
For me, it's like I don't think I've seen a movie this year besides Dune that has immersed me into its world as much as Dune.
Yeah.
Did. Like watching it in IMAX, I was literally lost in the world. Like I was like, dude, I'm here right now.
Furiosa was pretty good too.
Furiosa was good.
I had
Immersion.
Yeah.
Like, Immersion for me, Long Legs. I was so into.
Tell me why that was, dude. You read my mind. That was gonna be my second.
Long Legs. Honestly, Long Legs is probably my second right now. I can't wait to buy that Blu-ray and just watch it over and over again.
Hell out of me.
I went in just hoping it would be good, and then I would sit there. I was like, I'm uncomfortable. This is great. I fucking love every second of this. That's fantastic.
When I'm watching a movie and I catch myself like hypnotized in the movie where I'm like, whoa, like.
I was really into it.
I had that moment watching Long Legs.
I remember going into Dune, like that day. I was like, I don't know what was happening with me. I was just like, I don't feel like going to the cinema. I like, I felt like blasphemy. And I was like, what the hell? I don't feel like going out, get immersed in the world. Oh Jesus!
Purple Crown.
Just wait for the watch along, dude. Yeah, just wait for the watch along. See how immersed we are.
And I remember that night.
Put Borderlands on your favorites list?
Oh yeah, Borderlands. Yeah.
Literally my worst movie of the year.
I definitely watched it.
Yeah.
I definitely watched Madden Web too.
Well, you guys brought up Long Legs. Hopefully, we'll see his legs soon. Gore's here.
Hey, I'm going to mention Draven.
No, where Draven's at.
What's up, Gore?
Hey. Honestly, if we're talking about movies that are going to surprise us, tell me why I was actually surprised by the Kraven trailer. Like, I don't think the movie's going to be good. I think it's going to get shit on.
Trailer didn't look as bad as I thought.
Right. Like, I was like, why does this actually look confidently made? Like, it's bloody. I dig it. Like, the action.
The last trailer using Johnny Cash, I was like, oh, so this is what they're trying to do now. I was
like Logan vibes. Yeah.
There's
Johnny Cash. I'm a big Johnny Cash fan. So,
okay.
To me, it having a decent trailer almost pissed me off even more because I was like, I already know. And I mean, I might sound like a dick, but I was like, I already know it's going to be terrible. I have no faith in Sony Spider-Man movies except for Spider-Verse. I was like, they really tried on this trailer. I'm going to sit there. It's going to be fucking stupid. I was like, so this is kind of almost insulting. I was like, you're really trying to sell me on
rated
this.
R Purple Crown? Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
An R dubbed version of Purple Crown.
Red Crown.
An unedited version
of the Levi cut.
See exactly. I got my fucking crayon here, guys.
Crown.
I want to see Harold go up against Shazam.
Ooh, no. The hierarchy has changed.
With the Eminem in the trailer song? With the Eminem song? Yeah.
This looks like a job for me.
Did you guys see that one clip of Zachary Levi getting interviewed by like a bunch of kids?
Oh, yeah. We
reacted.
They're like, when is your acting career going to be like taken off or something?
We think you'll be a great actor someday. Oh, thank you.
That was pretty good.
See, and like, that's the thing. Like when I watched the first Shazam, like, Zachary Levi's good in the movie. Like, he's good. Like, his acting is good. it's just one, the roles he's been taking, and two, I also kind of feel like with Shazam specifically, it kind of falls on the direction because you have Asher Angel and Zachary Levi playing the same character, but they feel like two completely different people. And I think there was a shot in the second one that it was even in the trailer, but in the movie where Billy looks sad and he transforms into Shazam right there, and then Zachary Levi's sitting there smiling, and it's like, where was the communication there that day? Like on the set, like what happened there?
Also, not to mention, they'll never top that shot from the first Shazam when
Where
Billy,
he's jumping off the roof. Dude, that shot is sick.
Yeah.
I go back and I look at that
The
shot.
scene before that is the reason why it's sick.
Oh, the mom scene. The mom scene?
I
Yeah.
would have
dude.
laughed if he would have said Shazam and then it actually misses him and he falls and dies.
Aim for the bushes.
Like it
Goes
just
to the
didn't
left.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, aim for
Aim for the bushes.
Like, sorry, I picked another kid. I forgot to tell you.
Dawn of
My bad.
Purple.
Harold versus Shazam. Dawn of Purple. I'm down.
Dawn of
Dawn
The
of the
Snyder
Crane.
cut.
That's the true Snyder cut right there.
That's
That's
it.
it right there.
I wanna
Can't wait
see
for
Za- I
Zack
wanna
Snyder to
see Zack's
remake for
ver-
the
Zack's
Purple Crayon.
version of the Purple Crayon.
No.
That'll be peak cinema.
Yeah. I guess we have to say bye to RJ. I guess he's got to dip out, man.
Yeah.
We got- Who has a job? Who works?
Yeah,
anymore?
what? A job.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
gonna go celebrate first though, because as we were talking, I literally just received my first paycheck for my new job.
Hey.
Hey.
500
You'll love to
bucks.
hear it.
No, I'm kidding.
Stripping
Nah,
pays a lot.
Yeah, strip man. Good. Hey man, thanks for being here. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no, of course.
Yeah, man.
Great
Yeah.
time as always. Really enjoy being on here. But,
Yeah, man.
Have a good night, man.
Hey, man.
See ya.
You guys.
Peace.
Bye. Who the
the
fuck
fuck?
was that guy?
I don't know, but I might have to pick up stripping as a side job. It's not a bad
That
idea.
could have been Zachary Levi for all we know. We don't
Can I
know who that
subscribe
was.
to that?
I'd
How do
throw
I
him some
sign up for
dollars.
that?
He's at the glory hole.
While we're on the topic, please subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
hey,
you go.
yeah. The council
Ooh,
OnlyFans
hey.
coming soon.
Yeah,
Cody,
I'll give
is
you
it
a
in
purple
your- on
crayon.
your Instagram
Yeah.
tonight?
If you want to see Captain America with a purple crayon, join my OnlyFans.
Yo,
Nice.
Only a purple crayon.
Captain America.
That's it.
Wait,
Only
wait,
crayons.
wait,
Only crayon.
Captain America and
It's
his
it's my new Kickstarter. Only crayons. Who needs porn when you could just look at crayons? Ooh, that's a really nice red orange.
the imagination
Look at this
to this
bag.
We only
Yeah.
allow crayons here, people. That's it. You got
Yeah.
colored pencils, you're
Just
out.
suggestive
crayons.
pictures with crayons.
I don't think anybody understood how that he came
He
back.
probably just
Wait,
said
Jamon
Shazam
Hansen?
3 times and then he got like realized. Yeah.
Yeah, came back.
Shazam, Shazam, Shazam.
Hey,
Shazam.
Nathaniel asked a question. He said, "Does anyone know how the wizard from the first Shazam came
Yeah.
back in the sequel?"
That's what I was saying. That's how he came back.
No, no one saw it, so no.
The power of friendship.
I saw
I
it in the
would
theaters.
know,
There
but
was
I
like no one. There was
forgot.
hardly anybody
Skittles
else
or
there.
something. I don't know.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
put
didn't
it,
see
man.
it. I didn't
Next
love
time,
the
too.
first Shazam as much as everybody else. I thought it was like very okay.
I thought
So
it was
I-
good, but yeah,
I
I,
was
didn't
surprised.
think it was
I mean,
like
it wasn't as good
a
as Batman v
92
Superman,
worth or something.
but-
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean-
gonna lie. I like the extended cut of Batman vs Superman probably 20 times.
Yeah,
more
they
than
got
Shazam.
rid
It's
of
definitely
about 10% of the plot holes. Wasn't it?
Yeah, so that was good. And it definitely needed to be 3 hours long.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, it was
I had
great.
another birthday while watching it.
Yeah,
Okay.
That was the
That's
last
why-
movie I camped out for, like, or waited in
Mhm.
line for. Like, PVS was the last time before reserve seating.
fair
For
enough.
me, I want to say the last movie I remember being in line for like that was probably Aquaman, because I went to Burbank to see it.
My
So we saw it in
man.
the big, yeah, we saw it in the huge theater, and like that was pretty sick. Like we were just in line, and I forgot if we had phone tickets or paper tickets, and we had someone walk up to us, and they were like, "Do you have this kind of ticket?" And I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "All right, come with me." And I look at my buddy, I'm like, "Are we getting punked? Like, are we about to lose our spot?" And we went up to the front, and they were like, "Let me see your ticket." We gave it to her, and she's like, "All right, go in." So we literally got like we were like the second people in the theater. I was like, "Oh yeah, dude."
Nice.
Just skipped a line of like 80 people. But yeah, that was probably the last time I was like in line for a movie. I miss those days, man.
Mhm.
Like I miss those early days of the DCEU, like when BVS was coming out and Suicide Squad. Like the hype was just on another level.
Imagine
dude.
being
It
the
was
person
fun.
in line for Suicide Squad.
I know, right? You're just like, dude, this movie's gonna be awesome, and then you're like, fuck.
What happened?
It was a good
So,
music
well, I
video.
was wrong.
It's Will Smith. It couldn't be bad.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I got Phantom Menace so hard with Justice League.
I was gonna say I Phantom Menace with Suicide Squad a little
I
bit. Like,
got
no, it
Phantom
was great,
Menace
dude.
with Justice League so hard, dude. I walked out like that movie was the shit, and then I was like, that movie was shit. Not the shit. It was
Just
shit.
poopy.
Yeah, it was just shit. But yeah, no, I definitely
Joss
was.
Poopy.
Yeah.
With that poster for Phantom Menace.
I mean, yeah, it's one of the best movie
one
posters of all
That
time.
sure was a shadow.
Absolutely, dude. Speaking of Shadow, what did you guys think of the Sonic 3 trailer?
It looked like a trailer.
10
It
out
did.
of
It was
10.
certainly a trailer.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I saw a
Describe it
screenshot.
with Shadow on it.
One word. Whoa.
One word, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, playing two
Well,
fucking
two.
different characters.
I
Oh,
wanna
he is. I didn't even know that. I just saw screenshots of Jim
I
Carrey. I was
want
like,
to
oh,
see Shadow
Yeah, he's
become
playing
like
Gerald.
John Wick and just bring out a
Mm.
gun.
Gerald in the orange.
Honestly,
round.
hey, Shadow had a gun in his game.
Is
so
this
I
from
hope
the,
yeah,
is this
he
from the,
did.
ex-
The
is this from the-
director.
is this from the extended trailer? I don't remember
Ooh,
that.
he's looking pretty hot.
No, that's in the trailer.
That's Keanu.
That's
Yeah.
Blink and you miss
That's
it.
pretty sexy.
Yeah, he did the mocap. He wore the ribbons too.
he's just
Can't
gonna be
wait
like,
to see the cosplays. Of that.
look at my bows.
The director
I'm
of the
gonna need a bow.
the director of these movies directed Shadow the Hedgehog's cutscenes from the game. So
Oh,
Nice.
that's true. That's not a joke. That's true.
We
Oh,
showed
really?
this earlier, but we're going to show
Yeah.
it again. This is what it would look like if they didn't change the design of Sonic. This is what Shadow would have looked like.
Oh my god.
Wow, that is
Oh,
majestic.
They need to edit the smile so it's upside down.
I need to hear
Oh my
Keanu's voice coming out of that monstrosity.
I know, literally. You're a colorful bunch.
Dude,
Didn't that
like,
Sonic
They
version
need to redesign.
appeared in Alvin and the Chipmunks or Chip and Dale, whatever that movie was? That they he
Mhm.
made a cameo.
Yeah, that was so. I was crying laughing. That
Yeah,
was
that was
so
really
good.
They got
I couldn't
Tim
believe
Robbins'
it.
voice.
Yeah, Tim Robbins
It's
did a
beautiful.
voice.
Beautiful
Like, this
choice.
is peak.
is there a Tails version
Like,
of
because
that?
every time I look at Tim Robinson, I think he's like should be redesigned.
He's real life ugly. Sonic.
Yeah, he should be redesigned. So like the perfect casting.
It's so good. That movie was good. I love that movie.
I love that show. I think you should leave. God, it's so good. Tim Robinson, please watch it. It's so fucking good.
I've seen a bunch of clips from it. It is really
Oh,
funny.
it's so good.
My friend loves it.
The prank that they do where he dresses up like an old dude and he has latex over himself and he just stands in the middle of the mall and he's just like all right, go ahead, do the prank. And he just like stands there and he's just like, all right, do the prank. He's just like, I can't fucking hear because it's too much shit over. There's too much shit on me. I can't fucking breathe. It's really good. 10 out of 10.
I love it.
See, now that's funny, bro.
That there's funny.
That's
That there funny right there.
Peak.
Peak cinema.
This shot right here is still insane what they did here.
Oh yeah, this part was sick.
Damn.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Wrong way.
anybody-
Someone's gonna edit that.
Would have moaned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly what I was
that's what so good.
Insane.
Does this movie take place in London? Is hello?
It might be international. We don't know.
Jolly
Yeah.
good, jolly good.
Oh, it's a fucking Sonic in it.
Right when Shadow started talking, I was laughing
Is he gonna
for
go
like the
fight
last half of the
Mysterio?
trailer.
Yeah.
On the London Bridge.
You're a colorful bunch.
I do have to watch it just so I can hear Keanu say something.
Dude, honestly, when he was announced, I was like, that's fucking perfect.
Perfect.
Like,
I've been
that's
saying he needs to be fucking Shadow. It's-
Yeah, I was like, do I need to watch the
Everyone
Sonic
hated
movies now?
Christmas. I'm like, no, I need Keanu
Dude,
Reeves.
honestly, if you haven't seen them, you should. They have no.
I heard
business
they're good.
being as good as they
They're
are.
really fun. They're fun.
Because I'm a big Sonic guy.
especially like,
so.
yeah, me too. But yeah, if you like Sonic, then
I just like Jim Carrey, so
if you like
Oh,
Jim
he's
Carrey,
good.
like
He's genuinely good.
Yeah, he came out of
Especially the
retirement
second
for
one.
this movie.
Yeah, he's genuinely.
yeah, I
good.
was kind of surprised. I thought he was like done, but I was like, yeah, so they probably gave him fucking.
I think he's especially good in the second one. I like him better in the second one.
He said another Sonic movie, gotta come out of retirement for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, give me
Honestly,
$1 trillion.
yeah,
Only
I'll do
shit
it.
he's been in the last few years, so I guess.
To me, that tells me that like he's having a lot of fun, you know, and like enough fun, like fun enough to come back out of retirement to do it. So
I
that's
mean,
pretty cool.
I think that they sold him on this right here.
Yeah,
Probably.
Oh, I
Yeah.
get to be two. I get to look like Lemony Snicket's.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, going well for him. Yeah,
what
I'm
was
gonna be
his
one of
name?
Count Olaf's
Olaf?
disguises. I'm dead.
guys, like out Olaf. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. It felt like one of his disguises. When he
Yeah, I remember watching that as a kid. I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like,
Like I think Jim Carrey will jump at any opportunity to be a character actor because that's where he.
Oh yeah.
he was fantastic on Dawn FM by the Weekend. What a great performance he gave on that album.
Yeah.
That and
This
Sonic is what he's been up to
For
recently.
what I've seen and heard of Sonic, it's a 180 from the last thing I saw of him, which was that Jim and Andy documentary.
Oh,
Johnny,
yeah,
if you haven't
yeah.
seen that one,
yeah.
I gotta
I
watch that. I
haven't
heard a
seen
lot.
that. I do need to watch that.
I haven't seen it, but
Yeah,
I've seen
Like Andy
clips,
Kaufman,
and it sounds like he went pretty deep in there.
oh, yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah,
went
yeah.
method, bro. Like
that
Man on the
shit
Moon.
crazy.
hmm
Venom Moon. It's a good movie.
I gotta see that movie where he's a serial killer too. Like I haven't seen some of his serious stuff. I gotta watch his serious stuff.
Cable Guy?
Yeah, Cable Guy. Yep, his Academy Award-winning performance at Cable Guy.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Vibes, for sure.
Yeah, and the Grinch, of course.
Yeah, the Grinch movie. Yeah, he's a serial killer in that one.
Yeah.
Almighty.
I guess we have to say goodbye to Behind the Colonel. I guess.
Yeah,
Colonel?
Yeah, man.
Colonel.
Yeah, I feel like he just doesn't want to be around Johnny. I feel like that's what.
No, I do.
Yeah.
No, Johnny,
I really do.
I attract a certain type of audience.
I was gonna say something.
That audience is me.
I gotta go prepare. I gotta go hide in Johnny's closet while he's distracted.
Oh.
You're not supposed to leak that, dude.
Hashtag canceled.
Yeah, me and Darren's basement's connected to my closet. It's a magical,
leak something
mystical
later.
portal to hell. Yeah, it's terrible.
A mystical wonderland.
It's disgusting in there,
Imagine
but we have a good time.
Imagine we actually see Behind the Colonel walk out that door behind Johnny right now. It's just like, hey, bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
just
both
sits-
have very similar room temperatures. Right now.
He just lays on my bed in the background.
How do you know the temperature of my room?
I think they're both in the same room. Actually.
Yeah.
Literally. All right. See you, man. Thanks for being here.
Later,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Have a good one, man.
See
Thank
ya.
you so much.
Bye.
But
Fuck
who the
outta
fuck
here.
was that guy?
I knew that guy.
There
He's
you
in my
go.
closet.
Yeah, he's in my closet.
He's in my closet. I know that guy.
I know I'm gonna do them later.
Hey, did you guys see that?
It's for
that
only
image?
crayons.
Did you guys see the image of the thing today that they posted?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
I haven't
like,
seen anything today
Hey,
except
what
for the
about
Terrifier
Daredevil?
trailer.
Paying
I
attention
kind
show
of-
him. It is glorious.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like what we saw in that concept teaser, like where you saw like the shadow of the thing. That's
Looks like
pretty
the
much it.
Roger Corman.
Foundational.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Foundational.
but
Foundational.
I can't wait until they CG it over completely.
that's what I'm saying. I think like what they did with the Sonic. I think it was Sonic 2, where they had like these plastic stand-ins of each character.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they're doing.
Most
Like, they're
CG
using it
characters,
as a
they have
reference.
that. Yeah, they have it for
Yeah.
shadow lighting and
Right.
stuff like that. Yeah.
As long as it's an
Thanos,
enhancement.
even Thanos had like, you ever see the Josh Brolin? Like he's
Yeah,
just
it's
there,
good.
but he has like the
Yeah.
big ass head on
Oh
top. Of him.
wow!
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I
you
was
can tell
not
it's definitely-
expecting that at all.
You can
Wow.
tell it's not like it's just a mask, though.
Right. Like, the
Yeah.
mouth
you can
doesn't
tell
move or
it's not-
anything. Yeah.
you
That's
can
pretty
tell.
cool though.
But like
Yeah.
that also like it doesn't just help us be like, oh, he's actually like I tell folks and people be like, well, you're crazy. The Iron Man 1 and first Avengers suit will never be top. Like those were handmade suits. Yes, there was CG enhancement,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I felt RDJ was in that suit. I felt
Right.
Tony Stark built that suit. Like
When
ever
there were
since then.
clanking on them and stuff, you just hear the noise, the sound
Yeah.
effects too really helped.
And then you see Civil War, where it's a floating head in an airport, and you're like, what happened?
And like
Yeah,
it's I tell
Mhm.
folks that like, now this helps us believe that the thing is there. And it also helps. I can only imagine how much that helps Pedro, Vanessa, and Joseph to be like,
Yeah.
okay, Ben is there. That we're not just looking at Ebon in his pajama suits, which
Yeah.
that's already a tough feat to like go through as an actor. But
Right.
it's just like it helps him. Okay, it's
assume-
all of us there.
I
And
assume
it'll
he's not
help-
in a suit.
Right, and it'll help. It'll help the VFX team as well, because they're not having to create an entire character. It's like I feel like if they just have the enhancements, like maybe the limbs and the mouth, I feel like it leaves a lot more room for the VFX to be like a lot tighter and better for the thing. So I'm excited, dude. I love the direction they're going for Fantastic Four. Like at first, I wasn't a big fan of it taking place on an alternate Earth, because then I'm
Same.
like, because I was like, my initial thought was, okay, so they're not part of the main MCU timeline, so why do I care? But it's like the script, that's the script's job. It's like, okay, these people aren't in your normal MCU universe, so we're going to give you a reason to care about them. So when they do show up there, you're invested in their story. So that's where I'm at. I'm like, I really hope that I buy the reason. Like, I hope I care. Like, I'm like, okay, they're not in the 616. Now they are. I'm sure that's how the movie's going to end, with them in the 616. But that's probably the biggest uphill for me for them is, and I know they know that, is like, okay, this isn't taking place in the normal timeline. So how do we get people to care about these characters besides them just knowing it's the Fantastic Four? So
this
hopefully,
world, yeah, that world,
yeah,
if you will.
right,
Yeah.
in that world. So it's like we're gonna see this futuristic New York once, and then they're gonna get transported to 616. So I hope that by then it feels earned and I'm invested in their story. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the movie.
I love the like again it's even I remember even the first image they dropped of the cast, like it felt right, like that handmade painted or whatever, like
I
design,
agree.
it didn't look photoshopped at all, but like it looked like there was telling us a story and as much they can give us without putting out any footage.
Right.
And I agree that footage that people have leaked and you could see at the two events was the highlight of Comic-Con for me. Like it was cool to see RDJ there, but like that FF stuff reassured me. Okay, they know what they're doing. This feels right, and
Right.
it's in that realm of The Incredibles, which to me has been like that's how you do FF. You do that.
Right.
You make me care about these people, even though I already read books of them. Made me care about why I'm watching this for 2 hours and plus.
Right, yeah. And I wasn't sold on Pascal as Reed just because I feel he's been cast in everything. Wonderful actor. But then I saw that teaser poster and I was like, okay, this is good. And then I saw the concept teaser, which was all B-roll. Like it wasn't even actual footage. Like this is just B-roll of the cast being the cast. And I was like, dude,
this is the footage from D23 where you see like the cast sitting at like a table and you see Johnny in his suit. Yeah, there's shots where if you're paying attention, like because sometimes obviously they're zooming in on the suit, but if you watch the whole clip from far back, when Pedro's turning, you see the gray in his hair and his eyes, and you instantly go, "That's
Reed." Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly how it was for me. At first, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Then I saw the concept, and I'm like, dude, this is all B-roll. Like this is just the cast being the cast, and it's already this realized and like this good. Yeah, I'm hyped, dude. Like
someone said it earlier that like it was the teaching, the part where this footage where he's teaching kids science. I'm like, that's Reed. He's such a geek. He doesn't realize that kids are bored by his science until he looks. He's like, okay, explosion. Who wants to see explosion? They're like, let's do it.
Yep. And the inflection in his voice, like it's just so Reed, dude. Like it's so good.
I wish it's a shame. It's a damn shame that Jack Kirby can't see this. Yeah, that him and his wife, like, and even Stan Lee's wife, because she was the big pillar of like, Stan, just fucking do your own comic, just whatever. You're gonna get fired, whatever. And then the minute that issue hit, nothing's been the same since.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, I know that a lot of people are mad they waited this long for the first family, but I feel like it's gonna pay off. Like, I feel like this is the right time to introduce them. Especially, you know, like Deadpool said, you're entering at a bit of a low point. So I kind of hope that Deadpool and Wolverine started the trajectory to get back to where they were. Yeah. But I feel like Fantastic Four could really bounce them back to where they were at to bring them back into their groove. Yeah.
And so Giacchino's doing the music. Like,
yeah, it sounds so good.
Like, it's so good.
Yeah. I regret. I bumped into him twice at Comic-Con. I regret not fucking being like, dude. You know,
you should have.
I did yell at him. I did.
That dude's a guy.
Yes, he is. Yeah. The second time, I yelled at him, "Congrats on that, fam!" And he looked back. He's like, "Thank you."
And he's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, exactly. I was literally,
"Who the fuck?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is this guy?"
Well, so I'm pointing back. I thought of you guys yelling that out. I was like, "Yep."
Speaking of joining something at a low point, Jake's here. Welcome, sir.
Damn. I knew that was the segue.
Well,
no.
Yeah. Now it's the low point.
Do you have the Wolverine suit on?
No, it's put up for the moment.
That's better.
No, it's that suit's put up for the moment.
Oh boy!
Hell, I don't even know.
What's that for kinky sex times?
I don't even know if I still fit in that thing.
You don't.
Try right now. Let's try.
Try it.
I am not trying it.
Change on camera right now. Go.
Yep.
No, you got to pay extra for that.
Oh,
I thought this was a topless episode. I forgot. I'll take my
subscribe to his Only Crayons, guys.
Only Crayons.
I
don't know why Lance said that.
Got a little nub.
I'm a nudist now. Like, the fuck are you talking about?
Lance does. I don't know. There's something wrong with the man.
I mean,
his brain's not right.
Yeah, you clearly think something's wrong with the man.
Well, I mean, you both are on his show each week now. I mean,
yeah, I know. That's why
I'm not on there each week.
Pretty much, they're close. I mean, we know who you're really there to talk to. Come on now, we know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If I wasn't there, he wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. You over there. Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. Look.
Yeah, you point at him
right there.
Yeah.
Other way. That's Cody.
Yeah.
This guy talking to me?
You waved like, hey.
I was like, hello.
Like you're rubbing his
fucking
head.
guy's talking to me? Right
no.
Yeah, as we're talking about the frickin'
bugs
or dicks,
with James Gunn going on earlier, it's like I better not be too vocal here because I have a lot. No
opinions are allowed to be here. No.
Unbelievable.
Oh, so why is this guy to my right allowed?
Unbelievable.
No, we're all here just to agree with the norm and agree with the bandwagon. That's all we're here for.
So this guy to my right is considered the norm now?
Yep.
Did everybody get their
shield
checks?
I'm on your left, but
did everybody get their shield checks?
Yeah, I got my shield checks. For saying the Acolyte should not have been canceled and that it was a perfect show. That Concord, the video game, is a 10 out of 10. It should definitely have more players.
I definitely didn't get checked then, if that's what you have to say.
Well, I remember when Gore came in one time and he got paid by Sony from Adam Webb and he had to read like a little thing. And he was
they were like, you gotta say you loved it. I'm like, I did love it.
I remember when Gore got paid to show off Rise of Kong on stream.
I actually toned down my review because I loved it so much, and they just wanted me to say it was pretty good. They didn't think anybody would believe it if I said I loved it, but I actually did.
Yeah.
So modest.
The only checks I got in the mail were my Vonderhaar checks from Treyarch for Call of Duty Black Ops games, but he left Treyarch now, so I don't think I'm gonna get paid. So if I don't like Black Ops 6, I can say I don't like Black Ops 6.
I know people that genuinely say
I'm gonna be
just pre-order on Amazon if you don't want to pay, and you can still get
everything is woke is great. Love it.
That's true.
That's why I'm on the show.
All I gotta say is put a chicken in, make it gay. That's all you gotta do.
There are people that genuinely say they enjoy that movie, and like what you want to like, but still, I'm a little concerned.
I'm honestly just flabbergasted at the dubbing. Like, I genuinely, I just want to know.
Oh, I mean, what happened with that ADR?
That guy has been in other movies where he spoke perfectly fine English. So
right,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't. Like, I watch clips and he's like, no, yeah, I can understand him. That's for sure. So I don't know what the fuck.
I've seen other performances of his and he's good in those. So I don't know.
His entire role is dubbed. Not even like a couple scenes. Every time he talks, it's dubbed.
Jesus Christ.
Which is bad.
Well, I mean, I don't know who was in charge of the ADR, but they fell asleep.
Yeah. They did. I'm sure they did their best.
I maybe.
I still haven't seen this episode.
Yeah,
don't show too much of this, they're gonna get hit.
No, I'll pause. I'll pause it.
Yeah,
it's the next bit that's hilarious to me.
Fuck Indiana Jones, put a chicken in and make her name it gay.
It's fucking Bambi. And I like how everyone's like not even questioning why is there a short boy here dressed up as Kathleen Kennedy.
That's about right.
Because they're Africa.
Whoa.
You made me put my drink down, bro. What the fuck you saying?
Hey, it was your quote. I just borrowed it.
No, that was in a secret Discord call where we say really fucked up shit. Okay, how dare you bring that up?
You mean you don't say that on live?
No, never.
No.
Yeah,
I don't say the place that you said. I don't dare say it.
The place.
I don't want to say it.
No. Wow.
Went to the opposite end now where Africa's turned into Voldemort where you can't even say its name.
No, if you say it, people will show up at your door ready to take you away.
Whoa.
Take me away.
What do you mean by that?
Well, what's wrong with going to Africa, Jake? You have a problem going to Africa?
I didn't say anything was wrong with going to Africa.
Maybe I want to go to Africa.
Hey, there's a whole song about how great it is. So
yeah.
I love Toto.
Good for you. What?
I love Weezer.
I love how they were trolled into doing that song.
Honestly, this is probably the hottest take I've ever had on the show. I like the Weezer version better than Toto.
What?
Yeah, I do. I like the Weezer version better.
What are you
What?
racist?
What
The fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny has a label now.
Yeah, I could. If you want me to sit in my corner, I can sit in my
I
corner.
for sure thought you were gonna see the Pitbull cover more from.
He has a
Aquaman
Pitbull
with
cover.
Everybody knows they.
I didn't know.
Hey. Alien
That
and
might be
Farm
my
version
favorite.
of Smooth Criminal is the best version.
All right, yeah, no.
I just finished forgetting that existed. Thank you.
Them in
That I can't
in
get by.
a wrestling ring for some reason. I don't know.
I just finished forgetting that cover existed. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, I throw up in my mouth every time I hear that.
Bambi's a baby deer.
Fuck baby dear, put a chicken in, make her gay.
Here you are, Miss Kennedy, the linguine and clam sauce.
Excuse me, I believe I asked you to put a chicken in and make her gay.
Yes, the chef was a little confused what you meant by that.
It means put a chicken in the linguine and make her fucking gay.
Does this become a part of the show now where we just watch random clips online?
Well, we are all reaction.
Yeah, we're
channel.
reactors, dude.
Yeah, we are on a reaction channel, so that's fair.
Hit the like button, subscribe for more reactions. I was kidding.
Subscribe to my only crayons.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
only
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
you get to
they
see
released
his
like a
purple
10-minute fucking opening of the
Yep.
Purple Crayon.
I know. I sent it on Discord. Like someone was feeling bad. I think it was Jake.
It was
He said
me.
he was feeling down. He was crying. So I was like, here you go.
No, I was just pissed off because my work got on my nerves.
Yeah, they fired him. So I sent him the clip of Harold fighting.
Harold and the giant shit.
Dude, they didn't make him fight like a horrible like a Taliban thing or something like that. Now I'll watch it.
Yeah, Harold versus ISIS.
He deals with that shit.
Probably would have raised the score of the movie.
Harold v. ISIS.
That's what I need.
Giant machine gun.
God, that would have been the movie.
People get beheaded. He just draws their heads back on with the crayons. I got you, bro. Never trip.
He draws a Studer. And
no, that would have been the movie of the decade. It's like, no,
oh my god.
Oh my god, he's drawing SEAL Team 6.
This is how Harold drawing a fucking bike.
Oh. I don't want to get spoiled, dude.
Oh, what? I don't want to see this.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Whoa, dude. Whoa.
No, why does that look like the park where they filmed Shazam at night when he's like testing his powers?
It was. They filmed this at the same time.
It's the same thing.
What the fuck was that?
No.
What the fuck was that? Who the fuck?
He's like, what? This fake ass Gene Hackman looking fucker.
His face sums up the whole movie.
Fake ass Gene Hackman's really upset
Why
about
is he
it.
wearing a person's jumpsuit? The fuck?
He's a mechanic. Like, why is
He's Michael Myers.
He's Michael Myers.
He's Michael Myers.
He's Michael Myers.
No, that guy really does look
This
like
is the
Gene
weirdest
Hackman.
scene from Halloween Ends, actually.
Yeah.
No, that guy did look like
Halloween
Gene-
Ends. Harold Begins.
no, that guy did look like Gene Hackman. That's scary.
What the fuck am I looking at here?
Yeah,
She got
Why is
skunk
her hair
food.
like that?
She got the first
got the
real
skunk
life
food.
unicorn.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's
Burrell
adorable.
and
Just the guy ran over.
I was about to
That's
say,
great.
someone just hit him. Please, someone hit him.
That's fantastic.
Honestly, you probably could show the whole movie. They wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Hey,
It's
you're
already
giving
on.
us free
It's already
advertising.
a free use or whatever.
It's
Yeah,
like Tubi.
I mean, like, who's going to care enough to strike you for it?
Yeah.
I mean, the people striking you for it will make more money than a movie made.
That's true.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So you just explained why we shouldn't do it. Great.
I don't know. After that one scene, I might have to walk back my Dune 2 comments. It looks pretty good.
I mean, yeah, I think you're right. I feel like Harold Peppercorn's probably like leagues above Dune Part 2.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah.
Zachary Levi fucking
Hot take.
shits on
Where's Crayon?
Timothy Chalamet.
I think what they're saying is if Zachary Levi was actually Paul Atreides, it would have been better.
Oh, now that's peak cinema.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
feel like,
That's it right there. The
Yeah.
Duke of Crayola.
or no, they incorporate Paul Atreides turns into older Paul Atreides, which is Zachary Levi. So they still do that. It's just
Flash
You know what?
forward.
Maybe whenever Zachary Levi becomes a great actor someday, they'll do it.
he'll be
Yeah, man,
Dune
he
Part
got
3.
cut out of the scene with Anya Taylor-Joy in Dune 2. It's actually exactly
Yeah, 'cause
fine.
I still go back to
He's
that.
looking at the camera. It's her looking at the camera. She's actually looking at Zachary Levi.
Yes, exactly.
I
He's
still
just
go
standing with
back-
his crayon.
I still go back to that clip we played where they had that really bad quality logo in the background. He's getting interviewed by those kids. I still go back
Oh,
to
yeah.
that clip every now and then.
Yeah.
I just imagine him like in a desert like outfit with the hood on,
Yeah.
and then
And he has
pans
purple
him,
crown.
and he looks purple crayon.
Oh,
He's
man.
really happy about it.
They would not be able to handle the powers of that crayon. That's what I got you.
He hands the
Oh,
crown to
Tony.
Anya and he's like, deliver them to heaven or deliver them
Yeah.
to paradise.
Oh my god.
No, like it's no that whole scene where like Paul like says, I'm pointing the way. And then he goes to that one guy's like, your grandmother called this place before Dune. Purple crown. And they drop down. He goes,
I'm drawing the way.
I'm drawing the way.
You just made Dune 2 like 6 times better.
Yeah.
They should redo the whole movie. I'm drawing the way.
Whenever
You need to get the knee on the phone, dude. Be like, hey,
Whenever
can we
they
get some
release it-
crayons in Dune 3?
No,
Yeah,
no,
man.
I got one. Whenever they release an extended cut, they need to call it Dune 2 the purple cut.
The
Mhm.
purple cut. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, just change all the sand to purple sand and shit.
Shit would
yeah.
That's a good
Slap.
idea.
Yeah,
Just
man.
put purple filter
Harder
and
than Will Smith,
deep
probably.
fake Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, put Grimace in it too. Fuck it.
I
You know,
was
everything
thinking-
purple.
I was gonna say you put fucking Grimace in there.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
full
Grimace in there,
Barney, Grimace, purple crayon, all the
Shrek
purple
in there,
things.
too.
The purple man from Jessica Jones. Put him in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, David Tate just
Mace Windu. Put Mace Windu in there.
Put
Yeah.
that one
Avenger
boss
in
from
there. You like
Wukong in
purple
there that
lightsabers.
had the Thanos looking face.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
He's purple.
Thanos.
Put
Yeah,
him in there.
Thanos in
Yeah,
there.
put Thanos. He's purple.
Yeah. That's where Mace Windu ended up. We never saw him again because he went to the Dune universe.
Put a purple
Yeah.
dildo in it too.
He
Whatever.
flew out the window into Dune.
Yeah, Doctor Strange opened up a portal. And he just fell through and went to Dune. Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens.
Pretty sick. Oh, he's there
Yeah.
with Gambit. Yeah.
I'll choke myself
Yeah.
enough until I
He's-
turn purple,
he's
and then
in
I
the
can be in the
void.
movie too.
He's in the void.
Well, make a name for myself here.
He's like,
Daddy did.
he's like, you know how long I've been waiting for this.
God.
I have the perfect name for Zachary Levi as Paul Atreides, but I can't say it here. Yeah,
Well, you could say it.
You can kind of figure it out if you really think about it.
Yeah. I mean, if we know you for any amount of time, yeah.
Yeah. I think
I'd still like to hear it.
I won't
though.
say that.
I've got a
I
couple
can't say it.
ideas.
I mean, if
can't
you want
say
this
it.
to be your last
Offensive.
episode, then go ahead.
Here, I'll put it in the chat. Here,
Yeah,
guys.
put it in the private chat.
Put it in the private chat.
Wait, hold on. I need to make sure I get the name like
Sally
spelled
Ray.
I feel like
Yeah,
I know.
no,
If it's not like correct, then you're canceled.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
I feel like I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah. Well, type it in the chat if you don't. If you think.
No.
Yeah, predict it. Yeah, talk, Jake. Why'd you prove it? Oh, I knew he was gonna say that. I knew it. I knew it.
I can't say this. It's not even that funny, but there you go.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was like, it's gonna have some play on that.
Well,
Yeah.
considering all the characters he plays,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I knew
I
that
think
was
I-
going to be involved in some way, but I didn't know how.
Wait, really? It was voted the second most anticipated, releasing in the fall from Fandango.
hell yeah.
What's
Are we on
Sonic number one.
TCP? What's
Sonic
the
number
fuck
one,
is
baby.
happening?
Sonic
What's the
number
highest
one.
anticipated? What's the highest?
Yeah, that's what
Sonic.
It was Sonic.
I don't know.
It's probably
I was gonna say
Beetlejuice.
probably like Transformers or
Fuck
something.
Beetlejuice. That's not.
I thought you
fall
said
anyway.
Venom juice. Venom juice.
Oh,
Just
God.
fucking Venom juice.
I'd
Actually,
fucking
technically,
cry.
Sonic comes out in winter because that's like right after.
My most
Yeah.
anticipated is Terrifier 3. That trailer today kind of fucked.
That's pretty
Literally.
good. I'm glad they aren't showing too much of that too. Like when
Yeah,
comes to the
it
films.
looks great though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm still debating on whether or not I want to see the Transformers movie coming out in a month.
I keep hearing great things. So.
Yeah, everyone says it's
That
great.
same thing about that and the Wild Robot. I keep hearing great things. About
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the Wild Robot I heard good things about.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That Transformers trailer didn't sell me. I was like, I don't
It's
know.
very
It feels
hard
like
for me
high
to-
budget Nickelodeon, but
Yeah, it's very hard for me to get hyped over an animated trailer. Like Inside Out 2's trailers never really got me.
Here is the top 10. So Beetlejuice is number 1.
Yeah.
the fuck? It's not even fall.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fall's like at the end of
Transformers
September.
is- yeah.
I am excited for Wolves.
yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I haven't even heard the Wild Robot. What the hell is that?
Yeah, it's the trailer's crazy. It's really
I'm gonna have
good.
to go watch
Heard
it.
about it, but I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lee
I'll have
is
to
in
watch
top
it.
10.
And I just want to put it out there. Speak no evil. The trailers for that movie look god fucking awful.
Yeah,
and
they
I
look-
love James McAvoy.
they look
See the
bad.
original movie. The original movie I keep hearing is amazing. Which, by the way, only came
Oh,
out
it's a
2
remake. I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
it came
Yeah, I
out
didn't know that either.
2 years ago. By the way. The
Oh,
original
yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about right. Then
Well,
Blumhouse is like, oh, let's hop on that.
Hey, I love James McAvoy, and he does look good in it. But they always do that shit where, like, if someone's crazy, they have to like look at the camera and go.
Yeah, the trailers
Yeah.
just dude,
Same
like,
thing
this
with
just looks
Trap.
bad.
The
Yeah.
trap trailer, like,
No,
he's
Travis
like,
literally like,
he's like, like, why do you even look?
It's
I mean,
interesting
hell,
to see that because
they have Jim Carrey do that in so many of his movies.
this was
Well,
at
yeah,
the
but
end of
that's
last
funny.
year. This was the 2024 top 10. So Deadpool was
Deadpool
number
3.
1.
Oh, that's not the name of the movie.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, it's wrong. Yeah.
I'm just happy
Inside
that,
Out
that
2, to be fair, was the number one.
Well,
The
Dune
top
Part 2. I
list.
mean, at least Dune Part 2 is in the top 10 at least.
I'm so happy Dune is above Venom. I would have cried.
yo, what is Lord of the Rings: The War of
Oh, that's the
Rock?
anime, baby.
Anime.
That trailer
Oh,
came out.
that's
That's the
right.
animated
That's right.
one.
Okay,
Looks
yeah,
good.
yeah.
That looks
I have
good.
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big
Ghost
Lord of
in
the
the
Rings
Shell
guy, but
guy.
I would want to watch that.
Wait, what was that Return movie that was on the other list?
I don't know. Actually, I never heard of
It's
that.
called The Return. I've never heard of it.
Hey, tell me why I'm actually kind of hyped for Gladiator 2. Like I saw.
I was
the
gonna say,
trailer, I'm like,
actually,
I
I
like
kind
the
of,
trailer.
I'm
it looks like
intrigued.
it'll probably flop.
It will.
probably
It will
will,
probably
but-
flop.
Yeah.
But,
Hopefully
like,
not.
I
I'm
feel like
intrigued
the
by it. I'm
quality
gonna
of
see
the
it.
film.
No,
Because I was
if
always
it
thinking,
sucks,
I was
then
like,
I
how
hope
are they going to continue this? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then they show you in the trailer, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
like I
That's
buy
about
it.
what I expected.
I
Like,
can
the
make
kid
the
will come
leap.
back, right?
I can
Yeah.
make the leap. That's fine. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deadpool 3 is actually a sequel. You're correct, 100%.
Yeah, there you go.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
Deadpool
really?
3 is a sequel. There are 2
No.
other movies.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's like
Deadpool 3
Ghost
is a
Simulator.
sequel. Deadpool 3 is a sequel to Wolverine and like Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, that's what they're calling
A
it.
movie needs to
Ah,
start off
nice.
and just call itself whatever 3 or 4, and just say
Yeah.
fuck it. No, there's no other.
Fuck it.
Kings.
Just
Yeah.
fuck
Well, it was
it.
funny
Yeah,
whenever
they're-
the second
yeah,
movie
Kings
was coming
3.
out, and it would have been funny if they just did all the marketing. It's a joke me and my friends made.
No,
They
you're not
said
friends.
Okay, so
For
it
the
won't be funny.
marketing.
Thank you.
They should have just called it Untitled Deadpool Sequel. That should have been the name of the movie.
That
There you go.
yeah. There was a movie like 10 years ago. It was like a shark movie, and the original title was Untitled Shark Movie. That's
Yeah.
what it was going to be
Oh,
called for the longest time.
47
what-
meters down.
No, I don't think. No, it was like it was no, maybe it was that. I don't know. But it was supposed to be called that, and then they were like, "Nah, it's stupid." And they call it like something else. I forgot what.
We'll call it Sharknado 4.
The Meg.
Yeah.
That's
the
the
next one. Or
I still have
Meg
not
4.
seen the second Meg movie. Still have not gotten myself around to that.
This is a real this is a real
I've heard
movie.
shit.
Sharks of the Corn.
of course,
Ooh.
Stephen Kang's
Stephen Kang.
Kang.
Kang the Conqueror.
Kang.
Kang.
I made
Wow.
Sharks of the Corn.
Not gonna lie though, that first poster kind of slaps.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I'm sure an AI
Yeah.
really helped make that.
Doll
Yeah,
shark.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, guys.
dolls,
I just-
Cocaine shark.
Yeah.
We got
Oh.
cocaine bear, cocaine.
Oh.
You know what
Sharkula.
they should make
Ooh.
cocaine koala. That
Just
needs
go
to be
watch,
the next
go
one.
watch
Dude,
Deep Blue Sea.
I'm-
Just go watch
I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
Shark-
Deep
there-
Blue Sea. That was a movie.
There's a movie-
CGI shark.
Hell yeah, bro. There's a movie called Bad CGI Gator that actually looked
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
5-headed shark attack.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a rabbit hole I'm gonna fall down into.
Oh,
some,
there's a million of these.
like, let me tell you about Six-Headed Shark. What a film that was.
Dino Shark.
Yeah, look at Jaws. That movie probably sucks
Shark
cock.
bait.
Jaws. The fuck? That's a stupid name. It should be
Yeah,
called Shark.
that movie
Shark
probably
the Foot.
fucking
So
blows.
fuck.
Why is there
How
an
about
image from fucking
Sharkula?
Shark? Why was there an image from fucking Shark Tale?
The Good, the Bad, and the Shark, or whatever. Hell yeah.
Oh,
he's got them pearlies, bro.
Those are his chompers.
Jaws
his pearly
3D.
whites.
Nice.
It's Jaws 3D. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's best
I'm just waiting for Sharkzilla versus Dolphin. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's,
I
let's
think
get
that,
that going.
that might exist already. Well, hold on.
Red Letter
Let's make it. Let's make it real
movies.
quick. We can make it real quick. We can make it.
Jersey
sorry,
Shore shark attack?
6-headed shark attack. There you go.
Ooh.
Don't. What is this? Don't mix.
Does that one
with
have
the
like a
six.
fucking dick in its mouth? What is that?
Don't
Yeah,
mix with
it's
the
mine,
sticks.
bro.
That
Don't
was like
mix
a
with the
beepy.
Those are
I
feet.
feel like Jake
Those
said
are
that
feet.
before.
Octo Shark.
Matt Reeves?
I have the sharks. Yep.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
the director of the
That's why
Batman.
Batman Part 2 is getting delayed, dude. It's
Hell
like the
yeah.
Planet of the Sharks.
Yeah, Planet of Sharks.
You know, God, Johnny just
probably
got hard
better.
on there. He goes, "Ooh, man."
Oh, yeah, I'm rock hard.
That's just a rip off of a Sharknado poster.
Yeah.
It's fuck-
Yeah.
They didn't rip off some dog
Wait,
shit.
oh, Noah Sharks.
Noah's Shark.
Shark.
I'm watching
Lost,
that.
the Lost
That's
I'll watch
chapter.
that.
Getting higher ground. It's
Dude,
I'm
Russell
watching.
Crowe's back.
That's
They had to take that one out of the Bible. That one got a little too
There's a shot
intense.
from 2-headed shark attack.
I got fucked up, bro.
Oh,
That one
jeez.
got real dark. Noah didn't make it out of that one.
God, so what happens if a 6-headed shark, if they see something they want to chase all in 6 different directions, do they just split apart?
No,
Yeah,
if,
it's
Yeah,
real
that's a
hard.
good
if
question.
you watch
They're
any
like,
clip
we're,
of that, it's bad. It's terrible.
they're like, we've reached an impasse, gentlemen.
Oh,
I
hey.
know what to do.
Look who it is.
Avalanche sharks.
Wait, look right on the right.
It seems we have
who
reached
it is.
an impasse.
Up,
Oh, yeah,
up above. Up one. No, right above.
Kill
Go
those
right to the right of Avalanche Shark.
sharks.
Wait.
That guy. No, it's bad CGI Shark guy.
Oh.
That's our. That's, he's
Hey.
Oh, that's a 2019 movie?
Of course, he reviewed that fucking movie. Oh, watch out! There's a shark behind you. There's a shark in your living room. And it looks like it's like a foot tall.
Was that one literally called Shark Water down there?
Yeah, shark.
Oh, that's
water.
that's a documentary, I think.
Sharkenstein.
Sharkenstein.
Sharkenstein. Look up Sharkula. I'm not even kidding. It has a really catchy theme. I watched the trailer.
That's a thing.
Yeah, Sharkula. It's literally just that Sharkula.
Diarrhea of a madman.
Yo.
Nah, that kind of fucks. I'm not
Wait,
gonna
go
lie.
up and look at
It's
that
literally
book
just
title.
that over and over again. And I had it stuck in my head for
Wait,
like a whole
go-
day.
Go up and
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's him! It's Dracula!
It's Gary Oldman.
Oh my god! Oh, it's Bill Skarsgård.
Go up and look at
It's
that book
Nosferatu.
title. Go up and look at that book title at the very top. See what that said.
There he is. Oh my god! Yo, he's seducing her.
Go to the top. See what that book
Oh yeah,
title said.
Amityville Space. That's a thing.
Yeah,
What?
there's like
Amityville in space.
there's a million Amityville movies.
They get Ryan Reynolds to come back for that?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Nice.
He
No,
finally
go up
kills
to the
his
top.
family.
Look at that again. The very top.
Very top, tippy top.
Jurassic Shark. Aqua. What? How do you pronounce that?
Apocalypse.
This is doing permanent mental damage to Chainsaw just looking at all these posters.
How the fuck do you say that?
He's permanently losing brain cells.
Look at that book title. Look at that book title right there. Diarrhea of a Madman. Look at that book title.
Diarrhea of a
Yeah.
madman.
Yeah, diarrhea of a madman.
I'm wondering how those two subjects are related.
I don't want
Because
to know.
it's shit.
It's about
Go
Jeff.
from a madman
It's about Jeff Sharkula.
It's shit. That's how they're related.
Simple as that, brother.
Renowned murderer Jeff Sharkula. With
Jeff
shit-
Schneider,
with-
Biggie
with-
Cheese.
Would shit into someone's mouth until they died.
Okay, we gotta put
A
bad
horrible
shark
way to
movies
go.
in the title of this stream.
We need a whole shark movie episode. Just
Yeah, we got a lot of movies to watch
Yeah.
live on stream.
Someone should take every shark movie you can find on Tubi and stitch them all together into one big they'll just cut a bunch of different scenes to try to see if they make it make sense.
No, just be like when people are watching football on Sunday with all the different games up at once. We'll just have every single terrible shark movie up at once.
Probably be better than half the shark movies out there.
Looks like a scene in a movie where there's a hacker. You just see all
just look at everything.
He's got
It's like the Dark Knight and Batman has a fucking scene of everything. This is unethical.
It'd be like that scene in Infinity War where Doctor Strange is seeing all the fucking.
It's like I went forward in time to see all the bad shark movies. How many did you see?
Oh God, he got the shark. You're like stroking it.
That's got 14,600,000 bad shark movies.
How many of those 48 million were good?
One. It's called Jaws.
What? It's called Jaws.
It's called Sharknado.
The second one though.
We're going international. Canada Graphs is here.
Hey.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Great wine.
Yes.
what's your favorite shark movie?
All of them. I mean,
good answer.
They're all equally good.
Jaws of Revenge. Yes.
Of course.
I would agree.
Here we go.
is a banger.
Crocosaurus.
Shark versus Croc. Dude, they finally did it. I miss it.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for that. That's the first MCU in my opinion.
That'd make a
That's the true Godzilla
Shark,
versus
yeah.
Kong.
I know
How
that one.
shark?
I like they put
I'm
those
still
names
waiting
up there
for,
like
like-
that means anything.
I'm still waiting for like a shark versus like shippers movie.
Let's do it.
There's that.
Oh,
Sharks
yeah,
versus orcas.
Mega
Sharks versus furries.
Shark v Orca.
What?
What?
Oh
Is that a
shit!
zombie?
Zombie 2. That's Zombie 2.
It's
Shark-
Zombieland 3.
Shark v Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's a classic scene from a really shitty Italian horror movie. A guy dressed up as a zombie fighting an actual shark.
What the fuck?
That's real. That's real too. That's actually
That's actually from Call of Duty Ghosts.
Shark versus Alien. Shark versus Alien.
That's
if that was in Call of Duty Ghost, it would have been good.
Yeah, that was the opening scene of Call of Duty.
That's a real
Dolph
movie.
Lundgren? No.
Dolph Lundgren, bro. Top tier.
Yeah, he's playing. It's a Rocky sequel with Ivan Drago.
Hold on a second.
That's a real movie. Yeah, I heard it was shit.
Shark
Fuck,
Wake
yeah.
Dolph.
Yeah,
Oh my
no, that's a
God,
real
yeah.
movie.
It was released in 2015.
Yeah, it wasn't too long.
Yeah, no,
ago.
I
What?
now.
All right, y'all. It's got a
Shark.
whopping. It's got a whopping
Christy
3.4
Swanson.
out of
Oh,
10.
shit. Yikes.
3.4. That's pretty good.
Nice
That's not bad.
16% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's Super Shark over there. Did you see that one?
Could be real.
talking
Could
about?
be. Could be
Jurassic
real.
Shark.
I like the sharks.
Jurassic Shark. Let's
I
do
like-
it.
We need Spielberg to make the Jaws and
I
Jurassic
like the
Park
T-Rex is
crossover.
just standing
Jurassic
in the middle of water.
No, it's right there in the middle. It's right there.
Yeah, play the shitty Titanic. Yeah, that's a. I've seen that actually. That's a.
No, we'll
classic.
call it Sharktanic, where the shark is the ship.
I assure you. I assure you that
Titanic
exists.
Park.
No,
Oh,
Sharktanic. The
Sharktanic.
Sharktanic idea
Let's do
sounds too
it.
close to my idea, which is Noah's Shark, and you
Yeah,
just have all the animals go into a shark.
Yo,
You made that?
Chainsaw,
Fair,
show him the
fair.
poster, dude.
Oh, yeah, Noah.
That's a real thing. It's
Yeah,
called
it's a real
Noah's
thing.
Shark.
I think he made it.
No
That's why I
way.
know it.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's a real
God.
thing.
we
It's a real
just
thing.
saw it.
There it is.
Yeah, look.
Giraffe.
Oh, this would actually be a fun
Why?
game. See if you can
They
figure
didn't
out
even
like
pay you or anything. Come on.
Is that Noah down there? I think
this
I
would
saw
be
Noah.
this would be a fun
Yeah,
game.
Oh,
to
there's
do.
an official trailer for it. I got
No,
to
there's a
check that
picture.
out.
Look at him right there. There's Noah.
I assure you, we can watch it. And it won't be a problem.
I'm gonna find out.
Imagine you lose your channel to Noah's Shark.
Noah's Shark. Noah's
No
Shark.
better way-
I mean, that'd be
better way
kind
to
of
go.
epic.
That
There
would
would
be
be
an
no
epic way to
better
go.
way to go out.
That would be a fun game to play, though.
Oh, okay, here we go.
YouTube channel.
All right, I
That
got
would be a
it.
fun game to play. Just try to figure out like shark names and see if you made up one or. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yes.
go.
It's only a
Alright.
The
minute.
drum roll.
Noah's Shark, baby. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Wild Eye release,
Jesus
baby.
Christ.
Let's
Here we go. I watch a lot of these trailers, by the way. So.
Oh, look at that.
Bravo, looks great.
Adobe After Effects, baby.
This might. I think this might be real.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh no.
I think that was.
Oh.
No.
Someone's trying to use up
What?
their trial on
Oh,
iPhone.
is that holy board?
Neil Breen
Really want
executively
to know the
produced
secret
it.
of the
He's
ark, the
executive
lost
produced
fourth
by
son
Neil
of
Breen.
Noah, and of
Is that-
Eden.
Was that Gloria on there?
That's the same guy from.
That is the guy who plays Dracula.
Yeah, that is that guy.
Dude, it is.
100% was.
Oh,
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, well, I'm in it.
that's
They made this
a,
on freaking iMovie.
What the fuck is what? Where's the shark? There he is. Thank you. Yeah, this is just shark.
Whoa, what?
There we go.
Where's Noah's
he's got
shark?
an MP40.
They use the hand pumper for everything. Damn, bro. Wait, why is it off center?
No, please look up what rating this movie got.
10 out of 10, obviously.
Please tell me this got all the Oscars.
It did.
I could be wrong. I think it got best screenwriting. Though.
What year did it come out?
The trailer came out 3 years ago.
Certainly, it at least won best editing.
Can someone edit in the best visual effects award from whatever last year? They just put this in there
There was a
as a
special
nominee.
category. It said best edited using iMovie.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Oh my god, that shot of him going like this.
That scene where they like go over and with that little hatchet.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, that's top tier, bro.
Somebody said still a better movie than The Crow.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean
Honestly, that's fair.
Yeah, I saw it. It was not great.
Purple Crayon has got some serious competition now.
Yeah.
Was it not? I've honestly been debating on going to watch The Crow just to have fun in the theater by myself.
I haven't seen. You probably have some fun. There's a nice long action scene towards the end where he just. It's pretty much the one you see in the trailer where he's like murdering everybody. Yeah.
My buddy and I went and saw the when the Phantom Menace got re-released. We were the only ones in the theater. Dude, it was one of the best theater experiences I've ever had.
My theater was pretty full when I saw it.
Dude, this trailer! I saw the trailer. Amazing.
Cat-nado.
This trailer top tier.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Cat-nado.
The first half of it, I don't understand what the fuck's going on, but the last half.
Oh, I love it. Someone commented on my video saying this was their grandma. And like literally one of the people that made it. You'll see. All right, just go ahead.
Cats, they're God's so
Hey, Wild Eye is busy these days, man.
person so much joy and happiness. They can be truly wonderful, but they can also
Those are wild
be
eyes
little
there.
killers. Monsters from hell, some may call them, waiting for that one day to attack.
It's pretty effective.
Ladies and gentlemen, that day
Good
has
slideshow.
come, and now
Here we
we're
go.
all
Footage.
We're all fucked.
These are alien sound effects. What the fuck?
What's your little cat? Wow.
Oh god, it was horrible. And these cats were spinning around this tornado. You wouldn't believe it. And they were like,
I want to marry that woman. Dude, I saw one. You could see them like they start disappearing, like just like literally fading away. Like you can already see some of them like actually like just being transparent.
Some competition.
Oh yeah.
I am legit. At the bottom that should say all cats were harmed in the making of this movie.
Holy
I'm
shit.
at a loss for words.
We fucked them all up.
I'm actually at a loss for words.
It's that good.
Now, what happens if a Cat-nado and a Shark-nado collide?
You don't
want I mean, the Earth is done.
Sharknado.
You get that Aquapocalypse movie we saw.
Over, man.
Then that's when we get Sharknado v Cat-nado. Dawn of Nados.
Dawn of Nados, there you go.
Shit, it's Sharknado.
Sharknado, yeah, probably.
All right, so watch along list. We've got Harold and the Purple Crayon, Demon Pool, Cat-nado, Noah Shark.
I gotta see what happens in Noah Shark.
For a Council of Creators episode where we just watch shitty movies. That'd be
or at least the trailers for them.
Or trailers. Watching shitty stuff. That'd be great.
Because every time I watch one of these movies, it's like, for the first 10 minutes, I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, you know what you're in for.
Yeah, and then there's like some moments like and then most of it's just like.
So what we'll do is we'll watch the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes. And that's
there you
it.
go. Yeah, that's all you really need.
You guys have seen that Birdemic movie, right? Or heard the story about
yeah,
that
the
Birdemic movie?
Horrifyingly shit movie. The first one.
Yeah, the director was wholly confident in that shit.
Oh yes, he was.
Yeah. I had something happen. This was a few months ago. I was watching this movie on Tubi. Blue is the Warmest Color is what the movie is called.
Oh yeah, the lesbian movie.
Yeah. So I didn't know what the movie was about.
What's your name
like,
from
those first 10 minutes, I'm like,
Yeah,
this is a little boring. And then I jumped like an hour into the
Hell
movie
yeah.
just to see if anything's happening. And I go
His
right
face
on.
is like,
I go right onto that scene that's like 11 minutes long. I'm
hell
like,
yeah, bro.
oh, okay.
His face turned into that Jack Nicholson gif where he's like,
He's like, you know what? Maybe I will watch this movie.
pretty good.
Just this part.
Maybe I can. Maybe I
Harold and the
can
Blue
handle the
Crown.
truth.
Harold and the Blue is the warmest color.
Yeah, they had me at hello.
Hey, we just saw you in
Yeah, we just saw.
you reviewed CGI shark shots.
Yeah.
Good CGI shark.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, here
Bert-
it is.
Bert-
This is it. This is the
Oh
one.
no!
That movie's so shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Hold
music.
on.
It's good.
Oh my god, bro.
I hate it.
Yes, this is it, dude.
Bro, what? Oh my god, it's No Country for Old Men.
I can quote this movie.
It is no
Give me all your gas.
It is no country for old men.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, this fucking scene is ridiculous.
The human species.
Yeah.
What part of this isn't?
Terrifying.
No, this scene is like 5-10 minutes.
What was
long.
that
Yeah,
random
it's bullshit.
shot of him pumping gas?
Oh, well, then
What
they get
was
to
that?
Oh, the birds attacked and immediately gas ran out.
The one
my
just
God.
fucking dies.
I don't want to
Wait,
practice
said
in the
this?
windshield.
They got entertainment
That's
Weekly to
peak.
say that.
Now, if Thor: Love and Thunder had that kind of CGI,
Yeah.
movie be
Not that
saved.
floating head of the
Yeah.
kid.
God, what's that bit at the beginning where they're like, "This is pandemic"? I was
That
like,
almost looks like the fake movie from Schitt's Creek that
I was like,
Moira was in, the
someone-
fucking bird movie.
I was like,
Dude, Schitt's Creek is my
somebody looked
show.
at
That
that
shit
and
It's
is
so
my
good.
thought that it was the best delivery in the world.
I mean, the acting is very good.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure what the
and-
fuck's happening here, but this is Neil Breen in the Twisted Pair trailer.
Yo,
Where
Neil
am I?
Breen is a
Where am I?
legend, bro. Neil Breen
Yeah,
is
well,
a legend.
I just found the shot. So watch.
Yeah, dude, watch this shit. Whoa!
Oh my god.
What?
In AI, fright
What?
and interest
What?
are not far from each other.
I love this
Things
man.
can become real in
Wish
your
he was my
mind.
dad.
I trust you.
What
Come sleep,
sort of
and you
effect
believe
was
things
that?
you wouldn't ordinarily.
I don't know.
No, we should watch the whole
Oh,
trailer. It's amazing.
God. That hurt my
Oh my
eyes.
God.
He does it there's like 10 times where he does this. Like,
That single effect
Who
hurt
watched
my
it?
eyes.
he actually did the stunt. Look,
Whoa!
There was the entire budget right there.
Keanu
No,
Reeves
it's not.
wishes.
I mean, yeah, because it was used on
Honestly.
GoFundMe, so
Tom Cruise ain't
weird.
shit, bro. This 65.
He's an upside down.
it's like
Architect,
Keanu Reeves,
man.
get out of here.
Wait. No, this bit. That scene's great. Watch this.
Rot
good.
and die.
Watch this.
Nothing. I'm good.
Oh. Now there's
my
more
God.
people. They're the same people, just copy and paste it.
Terrifying.
Oh no!
We will live in a
What?
virtual metaverse, a virtual universe.
Is there a
Living
full
in
movie
our
of this?
own
Is he trying to do a
world
multiverse
every
movie?
day.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Not, yeah, I love
The
it.
Neil Breen universe?
Everyone has
What
the
are we
right to love
He's an alien.
Neil
Yes, brother.
and peace.
doing? The
He has a
Breen
twin
verse?
brother in this movie, and they're both aliens.
Oh my god.
It's
Well,
pretty good.
I haven't
He's
seen him
making-
since the
he's-
Red Letter Media days.
He
That's
made a
the Breen verse.
cameo in the Google search. Now he's here. Welcome, sir.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Hanging out,
How you
man.
doing, man?
Not too bad, not too bad. Sorry for the low energy start there. I was like, oh, they're talking to me. Shit.
No worries.
We put you on the spot.
No, we literally saw. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it again on Google because we were typing in bad shark movies and you popped up.
Yeah. You're
Oh,
done that
hey.
for YouTube.
Whole bad sharks movie segment right now.
Yeah, dude. Speak of bad sharks, and I'll pop up like a genie. I love that shit.
You seen Noah's Shark, dude? You seen
favorites.
Noah's Shark?
I haven't seen Noah's Shark, but I do actually have a lot of those B shark movies that I like Swamp Shark. I think stands out,
Yep.
and
I saw that one.
a few others. Bait, I think, was a particularly high end.
Oh, that one's that was one that had a budget, right?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
probably-
yeah.
Aren't they all in a store most of the movie?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, and the parking garage below it, so to
Yeah,
speak.
yeah. I think I saw that one.
Yeah, I love these. I have an outline for my own low budget shark movie that isn't far off from some of the stuff that you guys talked about. So
Actually, I actually have script that's in its second draft now for kind of a low budget thing that I'm going to see if I can get some people together to make.
Arrow fanfic.
Is it better than the Neil Breen movie though?
Yeah, Neil Breen. Yeah.
I'd do unspeakable things to do a Neil Breen movie.
That
I want to be in there.
Would you do what
rates
Channing
up-
Tatum said he would do?
Oh yeah.
That rates a 4.8 on IMDb. That is almost average.
At a 5 or 10?
Yeah, there's nothing about Neil Breen that's average.
Speaking of Neil Breen quality and shark movies, did anyone see Big Shark, or did I miss that discussion already?
Not yet.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Tommy Wiseau movie.
Yep.
I really
Why
want
so?
Oh, hi, Shark.
Yeah, a shark movie?
Yeah,
crazy,
it's,
guys.
it's just
Oh.
called Big Shark.
It's called Big Shark.
Nice. Okay.
Trailers
You
were great.
turned me a pawn shark.
He probably just walks up.
Literally.
No, he probably just walks
We're gonna
up
get the
to
disaster artist
Is
too
this
from it.
Is this it right here? Big Shark?
That's
Yep.
definitely it.
Oh, damn it.
Trailers for this have been coming out for like 4 years. It's like,
Boys, I'm the referee. Who's ready for a fight? You two. What's your name?
Big Shark.
He didn't star in this movie, did he?
from the makers of Big Shark comes Big Shark.
The next
Look at all the sharks in this.
Where's the
trailer.
shark?
Yeah, where's the shark at?
Where's Michael B. Jordan,
That's
dude?
his name. That's
No,
his,
no, no.
That's his
Yeah.
boxing name.
Yeah, the boxing name is Big Shark.
Big Shark. Yeah, gotcha.
I still want to see Creed in it.
Damn it.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan will be in this. Confirmed.
Yeah.
That's the surprise cameo at the end.
Yeah. There he is. There he is. Oh my God!
Oh, it's
Run!
the Tommy Wiseau movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Big
No.
Shark. Big Shark.
He looked like he fell over for a second.
Wait, hold on. Wait. There he is. I know that stream anywhere.
They need a category in the Academy Awards just for shark movies.
Yeah,
honestly.
Best shark movie.
I like
It'd be
how
Big Shark every year.
90% of that trailer didn't have a fucking shark in it.
Yeah.
Well, you have to. It's
a
like a
metaphor,
teaser.
Gotta
dude.
build the suspense, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, what?
Spielberg, you know?
It's a teaser.
Once
man.
there was a shark, they made up for it by having a big shark.
It was
true.
Yeah, no,
fair-
they just
fair
got
point.
like a giant
pretty big
inflatable and
shark.
had people
Jason Statham was
pry
like,
its-
"Oh,
They just
shit."
had people pry its mouth open from the corner so you couldn't see it. It was a giant
Yeah.
inflatable shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Plot twist:
Yeah.
it takes place in the same universe as The Room.
Yeah.
It probably
He
does.
just walks up to the shark.
It's
and
his
goes,
twin
anyway,
brother.
how's your
That's
sex
why he's still
life?"
alive.
You're tearing me apart, shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the shark's gonna be like,
Every time he goes,
Yeah. No, then the shark's gonna go, I did not eat her. I did not.
I did not.
I
Oh,
did
hi,
not.
shark.
Oh, hi, shark.
It's
Piranha
Great White
it sounds like
Shark.
Mark, so that works.
Piranha Great White
Piranha,
Shark.
great white. What does that title even mean?
Piranha,
Great white shark.
Is
Are
it
they-
pretending
it
to be part of
translates
the
to
Piranha
cinema.
series?
That was,
I think it's probably
that
probably
was-
trying to pretend to be in the Piranha.
that was a Jaws ripoff
franchise.
poster.
Nuh-uh.
No, can't prove it.
Pull it up again.
Nuh-uh. That's all I need to see.
Yeah.
It's great. It's art.
What,
Fake
you don't wanna-
news.
What, you don't want to see?
Oh yeah. Well, there's this too. They have where it's Shark Exorcist,
Oh,
Oh,
my
Shark
God.
Exorcist.
Shark Kansas Women's Prison.
Yeah, Shark Kansas is so good.
Hey, I got
Shark
one we
and
haven't
Saw.
seen yet.
Shark.
It's called Shark and Saw, Women's Prison.
That's what.
Hey, I
I
got
said.
That's
one
probably
we
what the
haven't seen.
Blumhouse Exorcist trilogy was going to turn into, the Shark Exorcist.
No, imagine if they did this. Imagine if they did the Shark Shank Redemption.
Shark Exorcist is actually
Satan
really
has
creepy.
jaws.
To be fair, Shark Exorcist, the Red Letter Media covered it. It's really creepy. Like it's actually really weird. Like towards the end, it's especially.
I
Weird.
mean, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Scarier than Exorcist Believer.
No, I mean creepy as in like the director's a pervert.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no.
I've come to the conclusion that if shark
Schneider.
is in the title of your movie outside of like Shark Water and like Jaws, there's probably a creepy factor hidden in there somewhere.
Yeah,
Like Shark
it
Tale?
matters on what kind of shark. Yeah, Sharknado
Shark
is really
Tale, yeah.
creepy. Bro.
Shark
Like
Tale.
Shark Tale? Yeah.
Yeah, Shark
Yeah,
Tale scares the
I
shit
wonder
out of
what
me, bro.
the set
Yeah, Will
conditions were like for
Smith-
Noah Shark.
Will Smith, yeah, they made that fish look like Will Smith.
Sets.
Yeah,
cardboard box.
you see how good that movie looked.
Yeah, they went to Home Depot, spent
They built a lot of
$45
sets, dude. Yeah,
Spent $45 and made a cardboard room.
yeah. iMovie and
Imagine what $45 would have gotten you back in the day for this stuff.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
would have got at least an $80 movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Sad
It would
he
have
likes
been easy to.
he likes squirting mayonnaise in his mouth.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Oh
Team
god.
money, get the fuck out of here.
Well, sorry, you're joining at a bit of a low point, and the low point is now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go to bed soon. I just wanted to stop in.
Oh, of course.
He just wants to shoot white stuff into his mouth again.
Bro,
Shoot
I
himself.
gotta get,
About to get into the house tour again?
tired, bro.
Are you tired?
Oh my god.
Well, I was just editing a Beetlejuice reaction. That's why I wasn't in the.
No, you can't do that.
What reaction were you editing?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
You saw the movie, the first movie.
I'm sorry, what reaction? Say it a third time.
Beetlejuice versus Shark.
Don't say it again.
Don't do it.
Beetle Shark.
Oh, fake.
Juice NATO.
There we go.
Juice NATO.
Oh my god, it's Michael Keaton.
D-Money, you know you can just hold the phone sideways instead of vertical, right?
No, he doesn't actually.
Really? What do you mean, really? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god!
Life means
Yo, you grew up with this shit. What the fuck? You're like 15. How do you not know this?
Why
Forking.
did money? Oh,
I mean, he's
go
like
to
12.
bed.
Give him credit.
Go to bed.
Yeah, he stands for dumbass.
Who yawns?
Draven, so you had never seen the original Beetlejuice movie?
No, I've seen it. I was watching it again.
He's just faking his reactions.
Yeah, fake his reaction. Typical.
Are you surprised this time that Beetlejuice is barely in the movie?
Yeah, I mean, because for a movie called Beetlejuice, he's not in the movie that much.
No, he doesn't even show up until like 40 minutes in the fucking movie. It's already like an 85-minute movie.
Yeah, and it was probably called something else beforehand, and they were like, you know what? This sounds like a better title. We'll do this instead.
Maybe. I can see
The
that.
original title was Evil Demon Dude, and then it was like,
Oh,
that's
a
not
cool
good.
name. That's a sick name. Oh,
Wait, so
Pretty
then they would
hard.
have had to say that 3 times.
I'll give him the hands.
Evil
so
Demon
that-
Dude. Evil Demon Dude.
Hold the fuck up. I just found a clip. Holy
Oh,
shit.
no.
Oh.
Neil
Of
Breen
Harold
fights a
and the-
tiger.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude.
Oh, no, I have seen this. This is
Can I-
No way.
This is actually this is crazy. Look at this.
Ooh. Ooh.
Bam. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh, that probably broke his knees doing that.
Oh, fuck. Oh, please don't. Oh, Revenant flashbacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
Revenant. I
no.
was thinking Revenant.
Oh, my God, no.
Wow.
I got 20 on Neil.
Ooh,
Look
what
at
a block.
how the tiger
Ooh.
walked
Dude,
away.
this is
I'll
a
take
very
that
well
action.
choreographed
man.
fight.
I'll take that action, CG.
Dude, Zack Snyder, watch out.
Oh. Wow.
The Revenant could never.
Great form.
Yeah.
Great form. Oh, look at that.
Damn,
Avatar.
Right in the kisser.
Yeah, Avatar wishes.
I love how this goes on way too long.
Oh, he died.
No, this is
Dude, Tiger-
perfect.
Tiger's like, yeah, that's right, pussy, roll away. Ow, damn.
Was that a slow-mo shot for a second?
Some
Like a
Star
slow
Trek
mo?
shit.
It looked like it.
Is there even a sound effect when he punches it?
No.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
of course
No,
not.
no, I don't
No.
think so.
No.
No.
They didn't have the budget for that.
Yeah.
What the?
You look at the camera. Here's look at the camera.
He's like, am I done yet? Am I done?
Yeah,
We're still
wait,
going?
how long do you
All
want
right.
to do this?
Did you yell cut? I couldn't tell. Did you say cut?
You just
That
shut up.
part,
Wait,
man.
Is that Jesus right there?
No, Neil
Hey,
costs like $5
the
too much,
tortured
so they couldn't get a sound effect.
Yeah. Cade is the character from Twisted Pair.
Let's go.
Is it
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
He
has a
tamed it
brain.
like
A brain
Minecraft.
Wow.
He's one of the pair. Yeah.
I wanted to
Crocodile
like bite his
Dundee.
face off at the
It's like
end.
when you break a horse, bro. It's just like, you know.
Yeah,
Dude,
Pretty much the best movie I've ever watched.
Dude caught
It's
his
pretty
first
good.
Pokemon.
I love how that scene just went on way too long.
no, that was perfect. I could have used longer scene, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, honestly, that's about as long as that one scene in 1917 where
I
he's
can't
running.
imagine what the
And it's about as
that
good as
movie
good.
would have been like.
Mhm. It's a good one take.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
what was
probably
that?
Better,
I
honestly.
said, imagine what the set photos for that movie would have been like.
It's a green screen, bro. What the fuck's wrong with you? It's just one giant
Yeah,
green
but it's
wall.
been a guy going like this number.
Exclusive photos. Neil Breen fights an imaginary character.
Yeah.
I'm going
Just
I would
been
have liked to
doing this the whole
have
time.
seen him throw a roundhouse, but you know.
Oh my God, this
Oh.
movie's.
I'm
This-
going to
this
bed.
was
Good night,
cute.
guys.
Bye,
Oh, good night.
whore.
Get out of here,
Bye.
slut.
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck was that guy?
All right, this movie's just. All right, go
What
ahead.
the hell is this?
Wild
I
Eye.
think a
Huh?
Wild Eye released that.
It's the next A24.
Man, Wild Eye has been busy.
is running out. I mean, General
They
Darwin
used
has
the
been
shit
more
of that
than
green
gracious with our
screen,
setbacks.
obviously.
I'm not sure he will be for very
What the
long.
fuck?
The government will stop funding this project unless you start showing some damn results.
There's
that
drinking
William
sippers
Hurt?
in those bottles.
I might have seen parts of this.
Red Letter Media covered this at one point.
What don't they cover?
Yeah, sure. Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal on the left.
Looks like freaking Josh Gad.
Oh no.
There we go. You ready?
Yep, I have. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Purple crayon, yeah.
It's queso.
That's the real Thanos.
It's queso. Queso and Thanos had a child.
Grape
No, it's the love child of queso.
Oh, that's true. Which guy is the actual dude? It's the same fat guy you saw earlier.
Oh my god, it's Josh Brolin.
No, that's the love child of queso and Thanos.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with her?
What is that?
There's a little cartoon dog. You see her?
I thought she was about to fall or something.
Oh my god. The Amazing Bulk.
It's pretty great.
Probably better than the Incredible.
Oh my god.
There you go. Green screen.
That's what I
Getting
call.
some work, bro.
That's what I call compositing.
What year is this?
Yeah, last week. Bro, just came out.
Pretty certain I heard Martin Scorsese call this cinema.
Yeah, he watched this and thought it was it. He thought that was the Incredible Hulk, and that's why he said they're just bullshit movies.
I don't think Martin Scorsese can spell cinema anymore.
You can actually watch the full movie on YouTube.
Okay.
Don't disrespect my paisan.
Yeah, of course. Canada's like, ooh, tempting offer.
Yeah. Sorry, it doesn't make Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah. What do you want from the guy?
Real cinema.
All right, so I was just briefly.
Sorry, that movie was.
So this is how they walk in the movie, is what this guy's doing.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, because it's on a green screen. Matthew Mercer looking fuck.
Oh my god, is that a Thunderbolt? Oh, whoa.
Oh my god, that was William Hurt. Oh yeah, there's a whole this whole thing is just
They just like made all this shit in Maya, but
this is insane. What is this? It's just shit they found in like asset stores.
No, I was gonna say they just made all this shit in Maya, but didn't render it.
What the?
No, they didn't make any of it.
This is groundbreaking.
This is the next Avatar movie, I think.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ,
bro, he's kind of cheeked up. I'm not gonna lie.
Look at the Flash.
He's dummy thick, bro. He got that yet.
It's the Flash.
Woo, man, I want to clap him.
Fuck them kids.
Hey, whoa, he's naked, bro. There's a kid there. Come on.
This is what happens when you get Gorilla Grodd and mix him with Thanos.
Yeah. This is the world after he killed Barack Obama.
So Canada, which one delivered the baby?
Which one? What even
Red
is
Baron.
this?
Red Baron. Bro.
This is the movie.
The Red Baron. Not the pizza.
Wow, he ate that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is there any
Pirate
real
ship.
actor using
Pirate
this?
ship. Hey,
Jack Sparrow?
Wrexham.
Play a fucking
I don't
Lone Ranger shit.
Hey guys, look, it's Wrexham practice.
Oh,
God,
man.
it's so stupid.
Have you guys watched that Wrexham show? Is it worth watching? I was thinking about checking.
I haven't
it out.
yet. No.
I haven't yet. No.
I haven't yet, no.
No,
I haven't yet.
no.
I haven't
They
yet.
came to my
no,
town and I didn't watch it.
Thunderbolt Ross.
Damn.
Ross, there you go.
Yeah, that was William Hurt, actually. That was William Hurt's last role before
You know,
he
that looks better than Harrison Ford as the Red Hulk.
Damn.
Damn.
Jack, spare no food. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Someone send that to in Queso's chat right now.
The trailer.
Like, hey,
The Incredible Bowl.
What?
This year? What?
Well, yeah, they're doing this.
Yeah. It's just watch that Meat Canyon video. That's all you need.
That video is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, we need to put like reacting to shitty trailers and stuff in the title.
Oh yeah. The shitty trailer of the week.
Just put shark in the title. Everyone will understand.
Shark, yeah, shark.
Look up shark trailer and then go to recently added and see what comes up.
We have to see if we could get the directors of some of these movies on the show.
Well, most of them are homeless, but sure.
we just covered shitty trailers for like the next month.
We could.
Hey, you know who would be really, honestly, would be cool to have on this little on the show?
Neil Brett? No, I'm kidding.
Do you guys, honestly, yes. But do you guys watch High Top? Do you guys know like his
I know of him, yeah.
and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have
It
him
gives
on,
me a
dude.
seizure every time I watch one of his videos, but
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit I don't always agree with his takes, but
Yeah,
I've been kind of
especially-
following his Robin film, his Jason Todd film, and it looks pretty good, dude. I
One
respect
recent-
the guy.
I didn't know he was making
One recent take I saw his that I was like, wow, I do not agree with a lot of this. Was his Deadpool and Wolverine take. I was like, you know what?
he did
I
do a
was
video
like,
about
you know
that,
what?
yeah.
he didn't like it?
no.
Yeah, he said. I think it was like
Chad.
the title was like had something to do with
killed
the
the multiverse.
yeah, like some about
Yeah.
a multiverse problem or something. Yeah,
But,
I mean,
but he also
the anchor beings
defended-
thing is really stupid. I hate it.
But he also defends, what was it?
Think about
He
it.
also defends like Ang Lee's Hulk movie, for example.
Wow, I like.
I actually don't hate that movie. I think it was a bit too ambitious for its own good, especially at the time it came out.
Because it's trying to take it seriously, but then they also do
Right.
the comic book shit, so it's like very strange.
Because what
I think
was it like? 2003.
Very conflicting.
when
It
that
was
happened?
03, yeah, it was 03.
Yeah, because like Hulk is like contemplative. He's like
You have like serious,
staring off in the
introspective
distance.
Hulk
Okay.
shit, and then all of a sudden he's fighting a hulked out poodle, and I'm like, what?
and then they have the comic book panels and shit.
Yeah.
Like when one of the bad guys dies, they explodes. He goes, oh, and it's like
yeah.
freeze frames.
Yeah,
that,
dude.
that does make me laugh. That
It's
does
one
make
of
me
the
laugh.
stupidest shit I've
Oh,
ever seen.
it's great.
As an amazing cast, like Sam Elliott as Thunderbolt Ross and
yeah.
Jennifer Connelly as like
That's the thing is that
Hey,
like,
Nick Nolte as his daddy.
yeah.
Ang
What's
Lee
the
as
classic?
Ang Lee as a filmmaker is very like what's the word for it? He's very like bold. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he's willing
like a
to
lot of
try
Ang Lee
things.
stuff.
Right. Like he's a very good filmmaker in my opinion.
What was
Yeah,
it?
his it's just with Hulk, it was just so conflicting because you're right. You have like this serious introspective take on Hulk, but then you also have this comic panel style editing. You have the hulked out dogs, and it's just so conflicting. It's like it doesn't know what it wants to be. But I think the good outweighs the bad in the Hulk movie, in my personal opinion. But I can definitely see why people would watch and be like, "This shit is stupid." Like it's
Nick
so
Nolte
stupid.
performance
I don't know. Marvel
is like
fans they were a little
so
rough
amazing.
that year because you had that, and then that and
X-Men,
the Daredevil
X-2.
movie came out in the same year, and then
X2 came out the same year.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Tobey Maguire and Eric Bana are the kings of the poop faces.
Oh yeah, sure.
Because you have Tobey Maguire,
Hey,
who's like,
hey Jordan, did you see the
There.
private chat?
Jordan, who?
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw died.
Look at the private chat.
Wait, what?
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man.
Like, I had to wake him up.
Oh, sorry. Thanks, Cannon, being here, man. Appreciate it. Sorry I have to head out, but I mean, I get it. If you need to go take a nap.
Take care,
Later,
Canada.
Canada Grass.
I'll
Have
see
a
you in the
good night,
future,
man.
everyone.
Yes, Canada.
See you.
Bye.
I'll try to get
Have a
some
good night.
photos of the next shark movie.
Heck yeah. Yes.
It's good seeing you again.
Hey, man.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But
Have a good night, man.
Bye.
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 I don't like being international. I don't like that. No.
No, it's too woke for me.
I almost said
I was
something I
shocked.
should not have said while
Very,
we were
very
live.
world.
Yeah,
said
I
something
just,
really
I just
bad.
don't like it.
They
It's
put
American
his
show.
and made it
We're
gay.
country woke.
I almost said something really bad.
Don't say it.
We need more country diversity.
I'll say it when
yeah.
we're off live.
Yeah.
Say
God.
we're offline.
Just
Yeah,
can't
no, I will
escape your
say it when we're
racism
offline.
as hard as I try.
No.
Ooh,
That's,
okay.
that's why Dre
Oh.
been for a long time. He's like,
I
I
had to
gotta
really
get
hold myself back
Yeah.
on that one.
I was shocked how much people don't like the Incredible Hulk. Like it's like it feels I don't know simple and like I don't know. I was shocked how much I dug it, and yet people are like, oh
Yeah.
I
I watched it again before.
I can
forgot
see
what.
why people
I
at
mean,
the
no.
time were kind of like, okay, this movie's okay, like it's good, but it's not great. But in my opinion, now looking back at the movie, now that we have everything we have for the Hulk and the MCU, it's definitely not a bad movie. Like I would
No,
I
say,
don't think it's bad, but
I still don't like Edward Norton as Bruce Banner.
I agree. I was never a fan of that casting. I think Mark Ruffalo was a much better Bruce Banner in my opinion.
I don't even know if I think Mark Ruffalo was a good Bruce
No,
Banner.
I disagree. Yeah,
I thought he
agree.
was good in the Avengers movie, but then past that, not really.
No, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like when he was okay, this might be a hot take. I know Joss Whedon is a shithead, but when it came to him writing the Hulk, that was the best Hulk we had
oh
seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Joss
Like,
Whedon has
Hulk-
made good stuff. I know
Hulk in
everybody
the
hates him for
Avengers
Justice League
and in
stuff.
Age of Ultron is fucking
Yeah.
peak shit right there, dude. And then
Except for
after
the whole
Age
Black
of
Widow.
Dude, when he talks
Right,
about putting the
right.
whatever in the gun in his mouth and the
Right.
other
So
guy
it's getting
gets out,
awful low.
which
That-
makes
that's
that She-Hulk
good stuff.
scene even worse when she's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Preach. That was my biggest issue
because
with
she's
that.
like, you never had any issues trying to hold back an anger aside. It's like he did it for 10 fucking
I
years.
put
That's
I
what
put
I'm
a fucking
saying.
gun in my mouth. What are you talking about, girl?
Can I-
Goddamn.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
It begs the question: who would make a good Banner? And let me posit. I think the guy that played Linus in Lost. I think he would be a really fucking good Bruce Banner.
Wait, is he the same guy that's in Saw 1?
I don't know. He was in Evil.
He was in Fallout, wasn't
he was also in that. He was also in that one surveillance show that was Jim Caviezel as well, I think.
Frickin' he was an Arrow too.
Michael Emerson.
Yeah. That's
Michael
Yeah, he was an Arrow too. That's what I was thinking.
That's fucking Bruce Banner to me.
He would be a good Bruce Banner, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I could
he was just in Fallout also. If anybody
maybe
yes, Fallout as well.
That's
his head.
Yep. He's in Saw 1. He's the guy that the character's name. You know the Saw theme.
Yeah.
His character
Overture. Yeah, that's right.
He also voices the Joker in the Dark Knight Returns animated movie.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
All right, cool. Well, I win then. I guess everyone agrees that should be Bruce Banner.
I was mind blown when I found that out.
No, yeah. I mean, in my opinion, I remember watching the Avengers like for the first time, the first Avengers movie, and I was like, okay, so they got this dude as the Hulk. I wasn't really familiar with Ruffalo at the time.
Same.
I'll be honest. And so I'm like, I remember seeing him and like the way they designed their Bruce, and I was like, this dude embodies Bruce so much more than Edward Norton did. Like, I love Norton; he's a great actor, but
he's a good representation of Bruce in certain story arcs.
I agree. Like for the Hulk story they were telling, he was fine.
Yeah.
But then I saw Ruffalo and I was like, dude, this is Banner. This is Bruce Banner.
I felt he's a little too warm to be.
That's the thing. Yeah. To me, like Bruce Banner is a dork. You know what I mean? Like maybe
he's
not
a dork, but he's walled himself off.
Right.
Yeah,
for so long.
I felt
Ruffalo's just a little too affable.
I wasn't getting that vibe from Edward Norton. Like I didn't view Bruce as a
there's
dork,
like needs to be someone in between the two.
You know what?
And in my opinion,
that really well. The Ultimate
Age of Ultron. I agree. I think it was Age of Ultron.
Really well.
I think Age of Ultron struck that balance really well because you got Bruce, and then you have that like, I don't know. You really got to see it from Bruce's perspective in that movie. Is like, what is it like to turn into this giant rage monster and fight Tony Stark and have to crash through a building and knowing that like, damn, like my rage caused all of this. Like this is why people are dead or injured or whatever. And it's like, that tortured sense that Bruce that sense of torture that Bruce lives with every day, I feel was captured really well in Age of Ultron. Like that was just me. After Age of Ultron, I feel like Hulk. That's when his decline started to happen.
Well, we and Ruffalo were taking a lot from the Incredible TV show. Like they looked at that and they were like, all right, let's not do the comics and let's just how about he's more trying to help people but be private. And then he gets tangled up into this crew and it's just like, God damn it, the last thing I want to be is in the spotlight.
Dude. Right.
And I will say, if anybody's looking for a good Hulk story, read The Immortal Hulk because
Immortal Hulk is good.
But 12, 13 issues of that is some of the best Hulk I've read.
The Bruce Jones Hulk is where it got horror. That was where it was like Mr. Green and Mr. Blue that they did bring into the Incredible Hulk movie.
Oh, okay.
But that shit was that was like real horror Hulk. Immortal Hulk went even more horror because they could actually, he was like disassembled in jars on a fucking shelf.
Oh my God.
At one point. That
really
shit is cool. Read Immortal Hulk if you like horror because that's really good. But in my opinion, I think the best Hulk story they could do would be a one-off Hulk movie translating the Banner story. It was just called Banner. It's 4 issues, and basically it starts the end of the first issue ends with Banner putting a gun in his mouth and pulling the trigger.
Wow.
And the second issue starts with the Hulk spitting the bullet out.
And
it's basically just about him trying to find a way to end his existence and not being able to. It's really fucking cool.
That's so compelling, dude. That's so good. Like,
yeah, so look up Banner if you're interested in that story.
Yeah, I'll have to look.
That shit's and it was art by Richard. Oh fuck. Corbin. I think Richard Corbin did that. The late great Richard Corbin. Really fucking awesome artist.
Immortal Hulk, is that the one with the Alex Ross covers? The most recent run where people can a horror book?
Yep.
I've heard of
I think if the MC, I mean, it's so far from where they've taken the Hulk. I would love to see a horror-inspired Hulk movie. I think
it makes sense.
Yeah, because I mean, he hasn't been scary since the early.
Right.
Well, it really showcases his actual abilities too. Like he has a better healing factor than Wolverine by a long shot. He can regenerate from a drop of blood.
Right. Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Watch the Planet Hulk movie too. That's another awesome example of Hulk storytelling.
I know
so many people were saying, "Oh, do that in the MCU," and they kind of already tried with Thor Ragnarok, and I'll give them credit. I mean, they probably did the best they were able to do in that movie, but even
without it becoming just another Hulk movie, which they're not allowed to do at the time.
like
so.
there's other stories you can tell with them aside from just that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Is anybody watching Rings of Power tomorrow, season 2?
Nope.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I saw something say it's like 5-star season, and I'm like, oh, okay,
5 out of 10.
Yeah,
5 out of 10.
I know the
No,
early
season
reviews I've seen have been.
Also, I'm waiting for the anime.
Yeah, apparently it's better. Like season
I'm
2 is
gonna
better
wait
than
for the
season
anime.
1.
I was actually thinking about doing like on one of my off days, just dedicating 13 hours and just watching all the extended editions. Just back to back to back.
You should.
It's been so long since I watched them.
Even just maybe taking both my days off and just taking the time to watch them. I've been really wanting to revisit those.
Well, the extended Lord of the Rings are good. I can't. I've seen the extended Hobbits once. I don't remember them being that much better.
They're not great. There's a couple of good scenes they should have kept in there. Like I
Yes.
remember the second one having some
With the elves
the skin
and the
changer guy
dwarves.
also, or the whatever. Yeah, but it's been a while.
I need to revisit
Yeah,
the
they also
Hobbit.
do.
I haven't seen those movies in a minute.
Smaug is one of the best dragons ever put to film. So that's
that whole sequence in the second one was dope. I remember seeing that in the theater, dude. Yeah, dude. And then, like when it ends and he's flying toward the city, I remember it ending and me and my buddy looking at each other like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Best.
You gotta wait. And then Gaston just takes his ass on next one.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, they built him up so much, and then bam.
I mean that happens in the book, to be fair, but
fascinating as hell.
it's actually it's kind of worse in the book. Not that it's actually worse, but it was just like in the book. I don't think that character actually had any character. He was just like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, he had like no development at all.
Got his ass.
Yeah, no, I really
because the book is so short too.
it is.
So
right.
They're really like
Thor only wanted to make 2 movies. There was no need.
Yeah, they're like, let's make a third one. Fuck it. Yeah, it's like
In my opinion, I would have just said, "Fuck it, make a 3.5 hour long Hobbit movie, and that's it. Make the Hobbit, adapt the story that way." People love Lord of the Rings. It was a cultural phenomenon. People are going to show up for it if it's good. You know what I mean?
I'm adding like that
how you
romance
take
and
these-
that fucking one orc guy, and it's just like
I always think it's funny whenever you take these popular franchises that have multiple installments. You take the shorter books, and I'll use Harry Potter for an example. What's
Think of the word. Think of it.
The Chamber of Secrets. That's the one.
That's the second one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the second one. It's the second shortest book. It's the longest movie. And
holy shit, is it really?
Yeah, it's the longest. So
is
not,
it? Are you sure?
I've never.
Definitely Hollows Part 2 is like almost 3 hours long.
It's pretty long.
Yeah, no, Chamber of Secrets is longer.
Damn. I don't care. I was gonna look it up, but I'll just believe it.
Well, it's funny because like Order of the Phoenix is the longest book, and it's one of the shorter movies.
But also, to be fair, Deathly Hallows is technically like 5 hours long.
Yeah, I mean, without counting Deathly
Yeah,
Hallows, it's
yeah.
like a 6-hour movie. Like if you look at
They
all
were
8 of them,
counting
Chamber of
monies.
Secrets is the longest one.
Well, I'm looking at the breakdown at the box office. So
That's true. It is. It's 2 hours and 41 minutes. That's the Chamber of Secrets.
So the box office for the Hobbit trilogy. So the first one, An Unexpected Journey, $1 billion.
Yep.
Destination Smog, 959 million, and then Battle of the Five Armies, 962 million.
So those
Not
last 2
bad.
movies were on the verge of greatness. They were this close.
People are
Okay,
gonna.
I know
They're
I'm
gonna
not the
clown
only
on
one.
this. Wait, go ahead.
I know I'm not the only one in Battle of the Five Armies who noticed that entirely CGI character. You know which one?
Oh yeah. You're talking about Billy
The
Connolly's
redhead,
character.
like,
Yeah, Billy Connolly played him. Yeah.
Dude was
I forgot his
completely
name.
CGI. I
Yeah,
remember
completely
seeing that
CGI.
in the theater, and I was like,
Yeah. If you watch it in
CGI.
48 frames, I'm sure it's even more.
Oh,
noticeable.
Yeah,
it
because you
stands
see
out
like
like
all
a
the
sore
pixels
thumb.
throughout a process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude, but
I already know what's gonna happen with that anime too. It's gonna come out and it's gonna do okay, and people will be like, "Wow, what a!"
I hope
fucking
it does
flop."
well. I'm gonna watch it. It looks dope, dude.
It's an anime, and I know anime is still huge over here. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't think
Do
it's
you
gonna.
think Lord of the
when is
Rings
it
being
coming
in the
out?
at the end of the year? Do we think Lord of the Rings in the title is
December.
going to help sell it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think what's gonna sell it even more is that they show in the first 20 seconds, like the
live
movies.
action footage.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
says
yeah, yeah.
Peter Jackson presents. So it's
Yeah,
like-
and then they do,
But he's not
a mold where
directing
it
it.
goes to
No.
anime.
No,
It'll
the
do
director.
better
The director is
internationally.
the director is the guy that did I don't know
Blade
if anyone
Runner.
watched Blade Runner. Yeah, but they also did Ghost in the Shell, the anime. So
Yeah,
it's-
oh, yeah,
okay,
yeah, they did.
the show. Yeah, so which is great.
But you see, in my opinion, in the West, I feel like studios are trying to blur the line between like animation and anime.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
like
definitely.
I don't know a lot of the production of this Lord of the Rings show. I don't know if it's made here or made in like Japan or something, but
It's international.
okay, so to my knowledge, anime is like Japanese animation.
Yeah, it
like
is.
That's
anime.
the trailer's anime. It's very
Okay, good. Okay, cool. I was gonna say I
it
wasn't sure if
for
it was
sure.
like they're just calling it anime, but it's actually just an animation.
Feels like
you know what I mean?
Castlevania, like a little bit.
Right?
Yeah,
Because
look
like in
at it
my
like that for
opinion, there is a difference between animation and
Oh yeah,
anime.
no, there is.
So
There's a lot of. It has to be West. If it's Western, then it's obviously not. That's
it's not anime. Like in my
no,
opinion,
but
anime is
it could be
different, right.
It could be anime inspired to the point where Castlevania is a West. It's like I can't remember
It's
where
the Western anime. I guess.
Yeah,
Western
I can't remember
anime,
if they're
yeah.
actually over here, but
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not Japanese for sure.
Right.
But it has an anime look, and people usually just call it an anime.
Just
But,
call it anime.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
like
Scott
Castlevania,
Pilgrim
like,
technically
that
is
came
the
from Japan.
the
So.
Scott Pilgrim show that came out, which doesn't really look like an anime, is actually an anime because it was made by a Japanese studio.
I was surprised. I'm okay. I'll admit, Scott Pilgrim is one of my favorite IPs of all time. I love
You're
Scott
surprised by
Pilgrim.
the
I
first
have
one.
I have all the books. I watched the movie in theaters when it came out with a bunch of my friends. I'm a huge Scott Pilgrim fan. When that show came out, I agree. Like I would consider an anime. I liked it. Like it wasn't what I thought it would be, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
No,
it just wasn't what I thought it would be.
I've only
Like
seen
when
the first
Scott,
half and I dug
like
it.
I will say I wasn't a fan that Scott literally vanished until the end of the show, but then I thought about the title. I was like, wait, it is called Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, so now I get it. But,
I thought
but yeah, no,
pants.
right. But I thought it was cool. Like I thought I really like that they're building off of the books and just that universe in general because I've read all the books. I had the final book pre-ordered when the movie came out because the movie and books have two different endings.
Yeah, there's a new edition that looks like a PS2
Exactly.
box.
Right.
Yeah,
but I love that this show like went its own direction. I really respect that. I was like, I genuinely didn't expect that, so I really liked it. I thought
They
it was
gave
good.
Ramona and the other characters more stuff to do. Like there's a whole
Right.
scene
Like the
where
X's
she
had
battles.
way more to do.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
for
I
sure,
dug that a lot. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really liked it a lot. I'm a huge fan of that world.
Nice
so,
companion piece, I
yeah.
would say. Like,
I agree. It's a really good companion piece.
I've only watched the movie, so I can't.
But like
really say
I'm a
much about the
huge,
comic,
I'm a huge
the
animation
manga
nerd.
or
I love animation, so
The soundtrack to the show is, in
Anybody
my opinion, just as good as the movie.
it's so good, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's
my
better. Oh, I got
God.
it
the
on,
movie.
I got
The
that
movie,
vinyl.
in my opinion, the movie won't be topped. The movie is just, it's
yeah,
like
the movie's-
it's
yeah.
S tier to me, dude. Like
I fucking
I
Anybody
love the
see
movie.
what is
No.
it? That one
Anyway.
Adam Sandler animated movie like Eight Crazy Nights? Anybody
Eight
see
Crazy-
that?
I love that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I
My
love
favorite
that.
anime.
I love that. movie.
Yeah, favorite anime of all
Dang,
time.
dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That is definitely a movie, and I will say, if
Yeah,
anybody
the,
hasn't seen it, go watch
the
it.
shitting deers.
Yeah, dude.
They're like laughing and shitting, right? I think, or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Porta
shit,
potty getting pushed down the hill. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah,
That's a technical foul. Classic.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you just got me laughing. Oh, sorry, we better bring
You got me
somebody in.
laughing.
Oh
bro.
shit! Oh shit! We got. Oh god, hold on a second. Oh, we got two. Holy crap!
Oh, my
Omni's
God.
here and Ryan's here. Welcome.
Hey!
Hey, all right, now we got
Hey,
Chris
what's up,
on.
guys?
Hey.
Omni's here, guys. Get serious.
X Files.
Oh.
X-Files.
It was the Scott
Oh, I
Pilgrim
just know
that-
myself.
Coming in,
I
the
mean-
Scott Pilgrim talk was
I was going to
exciting.
say, you pre-ordered the books, right? The hardcovers?
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Better of
Nice. Hey, Omni,
better,
you're
yeah.
you're a Scott Pilgrim fan?
Oh yeah, I've got
Nice.
the old edition back
I got
there.
I got the whole box set with the poster and everything. I love Scott Pilgrim. Dude.
I had the original prints, but they died
Give me
in
1
my
second. Let's see.
loft a few
jam.
years ago.
Yeah, now Scott Pilgrim's my jam, dude. That's one of my favorite franchises ever. I love it.
Takes
play
Off
the
is
game?
Probably one of my
I did.
favorite.
I did play the game.
Yeah.
I actually have it on my
God.
PS5.
Yeah,
Or on,
I
no, on my
suck.
computer. Sorry.
At side scroll beat 'em
yeah.
up like
Hey,
that, so
that's a
I
tough
never
game.
finished it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a tough
no,
game.
that's a hard
It's an
to
old
pause
school
game.
beat 'em
Seeing,
up. I
seeing
love
some
it.
Yeah.
leg, seeing some Cecil leg
hey.
up there.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Long legs.
See some
How
Cecil leg. Mm.
Y'all ever seen this movie Long Legs?
you doing? What's up, man?
What's up, baby?
That's the,
So, girl.
that's the horny show.
Yeah.
One thing I
Yeah.
bought at a Comic-Con.
Sorry, I was going to get some
The one
inspiration
thing
for the
I
show.
bought-
Oh, there you go.
Creators After Dark.
Yeah, you go.
He's going on tour for
I got mine.
the
Nice.
20th.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be making a trip out to Virginia to get my shit signed.
Got one of the
Nice.
hardcovers
I
right here.
got, in this little thing here, I got the autograph
No.
of someone who was in the Scott Pilgrim movie.
Kick him off.
No way.
Yeah, kick him out.
Yeah, man.
Right up there is Brendan Routh's autograph.
You got Brandon Routh's autograph, dude.
What?
Yeah. He cornered him and said, "If you don't fucking sign this, I'm gonna kill you."
He's like, "I'm sorry, Jake."
Yell at him, be like, vegetarian.
Hey, you want no beef? You want no beef?
So the person that was there when I met him,
No.
they were taking pictures of us, but we weren't ready yet. So the first pictures that are there of us, it looks like we're fighting. It looks like we hate each other, but
Well,
no,
you
we're just
probably
having a
do.
really-
You probably
we're just
do.
having a
The,
really good conversation.
Last con I was at, he and Ellen had a panel together.
DeGeneres?
Because I think that was her.
Ellen DeCruel.
That's from that great one too.
Knives.
Oh.
That was her first convention, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks I didn't run into you there.
No, it's probably for the best.
That was a calculated decision.
It was a.
Omni saw you. He was just like,
Yeah, it was a mess there, dude.
Turn to Sam Fisher.
That Saturday, I was only there to get 2 people on that Saturday, and it was the
Get 2
longest
people.
damn lines
Yeah,
I've
on
ever been in. It was
Get 2
Michael J.
people.
White and Sam Raimi. My God.
"Oh,
it was
Michael J. White." I just watched the movie with Michael J. White.
Yeah, what did you tell Michael when you were there?
Oh yeah.
Say to him?
Why is your last name that way? I'm offended. He said that.
No, he is the last person you would want to piss off.
Well,
Oh, no,
your
yeah,
last
he'll
name
fuck you up.
racist?
Dude, did you hear? Watch him talk about Steven Seagal. It's the best.
Watch him talk about
Wait,
Spawn.
what?
Oh yeah. Just Steven Seagal talk shit about a bunch of people that are actually martial artists, and his has like, just watch it. It's really good.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Man.
I mean, that
I
guy's
love
been
Michael
doing-
J. White.
The guy's been doing.
Dude,
martial
watch Blood
arts.
and Bone. Great movie.
Blood and Bone's a good movie.
Yes, great.
Yeah.
Movie.
And what's
Who's
the
a
other one?
Great Bronze Tiger.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was Bronze Tiger.
What's
yeah.
Bronze Tiger?
That's what
Yeah.
I've heard.
Remember the
Yeah.
Suicide Squad?
Yeah,
In Arrow, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In Arrow, yeah.
And the
Yeah,
first
Arrow.
one.
Yeah, the best show ever, right, Jonathan?
Cinema.
Nothing
Legends
bad
of
ever happened on that
Tomorrow,
show.
better,
That
Well,
show,
nothing did. The best thing that
ever
ever happened was Laurel getting killed.
Felicity, yeah. Felicity being there, yeah.
Felicity Jones, I love her.
Yeah,
I like
Jones, yeah.
Oh yeah, Rogue One.
Rogue One? Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
Rogue One, yeah.
Yeah, Rogue One.
Hey,
Rogue-
hey, Felicity Jones, that one that almost became what's her name? Black Cat.
Black, yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey, whoa.
Whoa. We know what you really wanted to say.
Yeah.
Sydney
Black Dog?
Sweeney. I was kidding.
Black Dog?
Better watch out, bro.
Sydney Sweeney's playing Black
Yeah,
Cat.
that rumor is everywhere.
He emphasized that.
Black Cat has big tits, so it's clearly Sydney Sweeney. Like,
Yeah,
That's like the only reason
That's
that
the
fan
only
cast
reason.
exists.
Even me
no,
as
there
a heterosexual, I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah, no,
Like,
there are 2 reasons. why
No.
that rumor's going around.
I'm straight as hell. I want it.
Hell,
Let's do it now.
I don't know if you guys remember this.
Hey,
but, like,
I'm not going to
they
say
were-
no.
Same. I won't say no. Yeah.
I don't know if you
Thank
guys
God, I
remember
need this, guys.
No.
I don't know if you remember this. Back during,
You don't understand it has to
I
happen.
don't have anything else. I need this. I didn't even know who Sydney Sweeney was until like 4 months ago.
She'll be
We
white
call her
cat when
Sweeney
I'm
Todd
done.
every time we talk about her. Sweeney Todd over here.
Yeah, Sweeney
Well,
Todd.
I don't know if y'all remember this, but back when
No, I don't.
production for
Anyway, moving on.
Toby's 4th movie was happening, they were actually going to have Anne Hathaway as
Anne
Black Cat, which is funny because
They
she ended
were.
up going on to play
Yeah.
Catwoman.
Catwoman, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I remember
Bing
that.
No,
Kingsley
she
was-
played the cat. Come on.
Yeah, the cat.
Ben,
Yeah.
they were going to have Ben
One of the
Kingsley as
cats and
Vulture,
cats.
so that was also going to be another
Well,
thing.
Felicity Jones was supposed to play Black Cat in the Amazing movies, and then
Well,
what's her
she
name
was
from
cut.
Titans?
well,
She
had
was.
a
She was
scene
in it.
She had a
She
scene
was in it, yeah.
Felicity Jones played her, yeah.
and then they cut Shailene Woodley out of.
Did
the
you guys
second
know
movie.
Felicity Jones was supposed to be Black Cat?
She was.
You guys here?
First I've
You
heard
know
of
what
it.
you really wanted to say?
Actually, I think she's in the back. Is she in the back room?
In the
right now?
back
Bring her
cave?
in.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's in the back cave.
yeah.
In the back
The
cave.
cat cave.
Yeah, but no,
Crossover.
Actually,
we're going to have Shailene Woodley as what's her name?
no.
Mary Jane.
JM. Yep, JM.
No.
Yep.
JM.
Actually,
Jerry
my
Main.
father
Jane
is,
Mary.
my father's here, but actually my real mother is actually here. It's actually Ryan. So I'm glad you're here, Mom. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Are you proud of your boy?
Yeah, you proud of your boy? You proud of him? You proud of your son? You proud of your boy?
Just say no.
Just say no, man. Just say no.
Johnny's giving him such a condescending look over there.
Yeah, Johnny's like, I'm not getting replaced.
I definitely wasn't looking at Twitter.
God, where's Phil when you need him?
Definitely weren't playing Fortnite right now.
Definitely want to look at
God,
Sydney
no.
Sweeney things.
Where's Phil when you need him?
I
Definitely
don't know
wasn't
what Phil is.
owning in solitaire right now.
That's
That's a good question. I don't
Definitely wasn't watching Madam Web for the 15th time.
You know what I did
Yeah,
rewatch?
for Sydney Sweeney for the 15th.
Yeah,
time.
we all.
did
Oh,
rewatch.
here we go. Fortnite.
Oh.
Yep.
Welcome to the segment, Johnny. What's on your PlayStation?
Johnny, what's it turning into now? Whose line is it anyway? No kidding.
Whoa.
Scenes from a hat. All right. That's fair.
Yeah, scenes from a hat. Jake's true thoughts about black people. Go.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
Here we go. Good. Oh.
Ryan just hides himself.
Right.
I don't want to be here.
Chainsaw, what have you done?
Oh,
I got some buttery popcorn one shot.
I don't know where he's going. Oh no.
Hopefully realizing the error of his ways. Probably not.
Oh shit, he's back. Okay, I thought he left. Okay.
Looks like he just said PCP.
Yeah, no, you got
what the
real
fuck was
excited
that?
for a minute, didn't you?
Well, I thought for a second you stepped off camera to start taking some shots.
It's like a hit of fucking bath salts, dude. The fuck was
Yeah,
that? Except I was like, oh,
that face looks tasty.
Oh, shit.
I was gonna say,
I want to eat a face.
If this keeps going, I might need to bring out the liquor if this gets worse.
Bath salts.
You gonna drink up all my liquor?
It's like, I'm a good see the ass.
That's a quote. No one's gonna get that one.
Or it's a good thing I don't give a fuck.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, negative.
Card.
Wow, dude, you say that because he's white? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Now you're racist.
Against
wild.
yourself.
I didn't do
There
this.
you go, card.
I didn't mean to be white. You just had a fucking card like on.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
above.
on hand, just in case.
Yeah, no, I actually have a deck of cards on my nightstand.
Oh shit!
You know-
You doing tricks?
You know how this? I have a fucking Iron Man mouse. I'm so cool, guys.
Oh,
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
I used to
that
have
was
an Iron
that
Man
cool.
phone
So you're
case.
massaging his forehead every time you're doing stuff?
It's not plugged
That's
in.
basic
My wife's
shit
like, "Why
right
don't you use this mouse?" I'm like, "Oh,
I got basic shit too. There you go.
My one lights up. That's it.
yeah." I just showed this because Johnny's jealous. So
What the fuck is that? Oh, it's Batman.
They re-released
Yeah,
it tonight.
Ooh.
yeah.
Mine lights up in the middle like that.
I'm gonna go with
Travis
that
Scott.
Batman
There's
helmet.
nothing.
I heard it aged poorly.
Like
Nothing
him.
controversial with Travis Scott at all. No.
I'm trying to scare Jake.
There's a
Oh,
little thing.
is that
Well,
scary, Jake?
If Jake was at one of his concerts, he'd be scared.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Here's
I had
the
a
thing
great
picked
time
up
this
at a
concert.
here's the thing I picked up at a con for
I lost a
free.
leg, but you know.
Hey.
It's Minex.
Yep, Minex.
Is that book woke? Because we only talk about woke stuff here.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Since the
only woke
60s.
stuff.
No,
Does
Is
that have
there
gay
a chick in
it?
it? Is there a chick in it? Is she gay? Because if there is, I don't want to. I don't care.
That's
I
one of the,
can't
that's
handle
one of the
that.
funniest moments is us watching.
I told him to put a
That's
chick in it and make it gay.
I
Whoa.
can't
Taking it and make
handle
it
that.
gay.
They smush them
God.
together, and it
I'm
doesn't make
playing
sense to me.
Cicada. You caught me. I'm playing Cicada.
Fuck is cicada?
Yeah, see if you watch Peak Cinema,
Cicada.
the last show, then
I like how you
understand
your voice for we said peak.
Yeah,
peak. It's peak. You couldn't even lie that long.
Yeah, I couldn't know.
God, I don't know why I missed fucking American Pie. I don't know what he was doing there.
Whoa.
American
I
Pie?
really don't know what he
Yeah,
was
that's
doing.
the
Yeah, the
guy
guy
big?
from
Yeah,
American
hold
Pie
on.
was playing
Sean
him.
William Scott.
No, Chris Klein.
Oh, I loved him in
Crusader?
Street Fighter, the second Street Fighter movie that came out.
Yeah,
He's so bad in
The
that.
Legend of
sadly.
Chun-Li.
He's
Yeah.
bad in the Flash too.
He's so good.
Yeah, yeah. This
So
is
good,
this
he's
is what we're
bad
talking
in
about. This is Cicada we're talking
Oh
about.
no. Where's the other
Wow.
one? Where's the other one?
He pretty much acts exactly like that in that Street Fighter movie.
Yep, the other clip. Wait,
Yeah,
hold
do
on
you?
a second.
I'm nowhere
Yeah,
else.
Who was
Say, do you
he
still have
in?
the other one?
Who was he in
Wait,
Street
which
Fighter?
clip?
He
Wait,
was
hold on.
a
He was,
Kevin Nash. What's his name?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me look.
Nash
It wasn't
something, I
Ken.
forgot the
Steve
Yeah.
Nash.
Steve
Hey,
Nash. there you go.
If I was in that
Wow.
scene,
I'm
I
pretty
would
sure
be
that's
like,
it.
"Hey,
Still have
man,
it.
you wearing hockey pads? That's what I want."
Charlie Nash.
Oh, the Gracie clip.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
he was
Okay,
Kevin
yeah,
Nash.
here's this I
Charlie
remember
Nash,
this
yeah.
clip all the
Yeah, Charlie
fucking
Nash.
time.
Metas killed your parents, Gracie. They all deserve to die.
Don't believe him, Grace.
Don't believe him.
Fuck.
He won an Emmy, right?
Back,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like
Bro,
this.
what?
Like this
Yeah.
in the back. She's
That's
so
it.
damn
Insane.
stiff.
Give him a
God bless
Tony
him.
too. Fuck it.
She's
God
so
bless
damn stiff standing back there.
God bless him. Jesus.
She's
That's
standing
the
like
dollar.
this, like
That
between them.
Tony.
that's the dollar store
Jesus.
version of "I'm not wearing hockey pads."
There's
Yeah.
this guy who keeps
No,
saying,
I
Oliver Queen.
50-cent store.
It's funny because my wife watches a show that he's like a husband or an ex-husband or something, and every time my wife's like, "Fucking Cicada," and she's like, "Stop it!" I'm like, "Look, if I ever got to interview him, I would predicate as I'm going to interview about your other shit. I would only talk about the Flash the
That's Street Fighter.
entire time with that guy,
Yeah.
not American Pie or whatever, not
Street
fucking other
Fighter.
shit, just this.
The Legend of Chun-Li.
But you
That-
have to watch
so
Street
that-
Fighter.
that's
and
one
he's
thing
so
I'll
good
do
in
that-
it.
He's in Street
So-
Fighter.
Yeah, he's in
Yes.
the second Street
Yeah,
Fighter movie that
he's
came
so
out.
bad
The
in that
Legend of
movie.
Chun-Li. He's
Hold on.
so great. He's amazing.
Who's
He's
he
the best
playing?
part of it.
Who's he play?
Charlie
Uh,
Nash.
Charlie Nash.
Charlie Nash. He looks exactly like his character in the game.
God, so like every
nailed
popular
it.
fighting game movie or every popular fighting game
No.
that got a movie got a second bad movie. Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and Street Fighter.
That
At
movie
least
threw me off
Annihilation was
because
canon to the original one.
Annihilation's
Yeah.
hilarious too.
Too bad you
will
die. Yeah.
Classic.
It's
Even if
hilariously
we don't want
bad
it to
though.
be.
I
Legend of
gotta
Chili
see it. I haven't
threw me
seen it.
off.
I really want to see it.
Oh, you got
No.
Annihilation.
Some animalities, y'all. God.
And then
that
somehow
was my
that-
animality. It was like, what?
My animality where I turned into a
Somehow that-
dragon.
10
second-
seconds.
My
Yeah.
dragonality, dude.
They only had a $45 budget, so
But somehow
Literally.
that second Tekken movie was even worse than the first one, and the first one was already dog shit.
directed by the guy that directed Ballistic X vs. 7.
Ballistic,
I know that.
yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, whatever
Which
that
is
movie was.
another quality movie. I think that's like the highest reviewed movie on Rotten Tomatoes that has a 0%. Like
What are
how
you
many?
looking
Like,
for?
yeah, what are you looking for? Probably Chun Li clips, right?
Oh,
All right,
that-
hey guys, I gotta head out. I gotta go get my kid to sleep. So,
All right, see you, man.
All right,
See you,
see you
Cody.
guys
Here.
Oh,
Later.
boy.
Bye.
Guys, I gotta
real
bounce
real
too,
quick before I go, I
Yeah.
am planning on returning to content creation.
Cool, man.
I want to put out there. I am like putting together a podcast and everything. I've been doing that behind the scenes. So it'll be the
Right.
Due to Cinema podcast. I'm definitely gonna be launching it soon. Just kind of putting everything together to make sure I'm ready. But definitely excited about that. Just kind of want to throw that out there. So
course, man.
I definitely appreciate you guys having me. I will absolutely be on again if you guys have me. So
Of
thank
course,
you so much.
I definitely want you on, man. And we'll
Yeah,
make sure
absolutely.
not to watch your content. We'll make sure.
Awesome.
No,
Yes. And
come
I'll
on
make
with
sure to
it.
not
Yeah.
have any of you on my show.
No,
No,
never.
No, for real.
It's probably for the best.
But legit, I would love to have every single one of,
Of course.
you on my show because that's
Yeah,
kind of
man.
what it is. Just me talking about the world of nerdom.
Yeah.
Like, just
Shark movies.
DC,
Just-
Marvel,
Shark
Shark
movies.
movies.
Shark
You might want to
movies.
put a
Sharknadoes.
warning label up when you have Jake on because you're gonna have a lot of takes you can't probably put out. So.
Warning.
But yeah, no, for real. Like
Just
I would
warning
love to
fucking
do
racist.
that. So,
This is
yeah.
this is a good place to make those connections, Cody.
And-
I've
and
been on Adam Does Movies channel twice because I met him here on Chainsaw's
Really
stream here. Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
I want,
So
I
yeah.
definitely want Adam back too at some point. Just trying to
Yeah,
figure
so
that
I
out.
definitely, I've been, because honestly, the reason why I mentioned it is because me being on this show last time is what really kind of re-sparked my passion for it. So I thank you, Chainsaw, for having me because really,
I'm
it
glad that
legitimately
I'm glad
re-sparked
that this
the show.
shit show can get some people inspired.
Yeah, it really did.
At least
It
we want
reminded
something,
me.
It's so bad he wants to make good content.
It's gonna say we sparked a positive reaction.
I need to,
Equivalent exchange.
Yeah,
you know?
I need to salvage this. I need to
I mean, it only
salvage it.
took us 50 episodes to do something, right?
Right.
Something.
But no, for real, like yeah.
Aw,
So
sorry,
I thank
Phil.
you for I thank you for
Yeah,
kind of
Sorry, Phil.
reminding me of that. But
Yeah, no
yeah,
problem.
I gotta go. But thank you guys. I will
See you, man.
definitely be back soon. Have a good night,
man.
guys. Thank
Bye,
you.
Cody.
Later.
See you, Cody.
I got to take my leave also, guys. So
Bye,
you
later.
guys have
Later,
a good night.
Cecil.
Hey, Cecil. Thanks,
Hey, it was
man.
good meeting you, Cecil. I appreciate it, man. Have
Good
a good
meeting you
night.
too. I gotta go fix my Tremors story for the comic. So I will
All
be-
right.
Hey guys.
check
Yeah.
out
I gotta go do far less important stuff. All right, guys.
later, guys.
Yeah,
Have a good night, and
Later,
thanks
guys.
again for the
Of course,
thanks again for the
guys.
invite.
Yeah. See you, man. Bye.
Man, who in the fuck were they?
Fuck with these
I
people.
don't know.
I
John, are you
brain dead.
apologizing because you gave Phil the sore throat? Is that what happened?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm wondering. Like,
Whoa,
why does
come
he
on,
sore
man.
throat?
Yeah, that's why I said I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We got a little too.
It's
you
because
know.
he's unfiltered, man. He's taking on all that
Oh,
crap.
Yeah.
Oh, he's filled
Hey,
right now.
let me tell you, that boy got no filter.
Johnny doesn't wear his filter either.
Oh man, I
He
can still
got-
feel it up here in my neck.
Yeah, he got his.
You know, if Johnny actually wore his
God,
filter, that guy
I feel it in my
I'm
nervous
sorry.
system.
We're gonna stop before I actually get changed up.
Yeah. But no,
Please
the
don't.
crazy thing is that if Johnny wore his filter, that guy up there wouldn't have been born.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know,
That's true.
it's true.
That's true.
So, you know,
Yeah. Then
we don't believe in filters.
Yeah, and then people wouldn't have an opportunity to yell at me at fucking work today. God damn. It was
I was really upset. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
yesterday was my turn, and now it's your turn.
No, it was bad. Like this guy came in, every other word was the F word, and he's like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, okay, first of all, you don't need to do that. Like, I'm willing to help you, but shut up. Stop
So then you
talking.
decided to do a show where
Shut your
we
mouth.
scream at you with every other word as fuck as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, well,
Tourette's.
well, the thing is, you're in a place that sells a certain product that everyone needs to be legal.
Butt plugs.
Anal beads.
Work. And yeah, anal beads. And so for him to come screaming and yelling at something, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, well, you need to fix this. I'm like, how am I supposed to fix it? What the fuck, man?
Get the beads out of my ass.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, man? Bend over, fucking asshole.
I put bees in my ass, not beads.
My filter
no,
broke.
the bees.
My filter broke. It did.
Entire hive in my
it's
ass.
grammar broken too. I think his grammar broken it too.
No, that's Broken did it.
Broken
I broke it in my ass.
I broken it with my pee-pee.
Yeah, that was probably Promise Johnny Man a while ago.
Help me.
Jesus.
Whoever can help me, Jesus, anybody.
Jesus Harold and the Purple Crown Christ.
That fat Buddha guy, I'll fucking convert. I don't care.
Jesus Harold Christ.
Oh god. That's good.
Purple crayon.
Yeah, James, I get that, Vin, because sometimes we're like, okay, you want to let out your emotions, but I'm not your therapist.
Yeah,
And
well,
I'm like,
yeah, because I've never met this guy before, and he comes in, and I tell him, like, you don't need to use that language here. Like, I'm trying to help you. He's like, well, once you get to know me, you'll know that's me. Like, I'm like, okay, I don't know you, and I don't
want to know you.
like, I
You're
don't
like,
want
sir,
to.
I literally just fucking work here, right?
You say it was like a higher up or something? Is that
Invite
what
him
you
on
said it
Council
was?
Creators.
Customer.
No, he was a customer, just being an idiot.
Yeah, put him on council.
Just I'll bring him on the
Get his
We'll
Twitter
get to know him, so then we'll know why.
We'll have a live counseling session with him. We'll actually counsel people.
Yeah,
no,
there
we're
you
just
go.
gonna
You might
spend,
have
like,
Tourette's. We don't know.
We're gonna change the name to make it literal. We're counselors now.
we're just gonna
Counseling creators.
Yes,
We're just gonna
exactly.
spend 3 hours mentally breaking him.
He's like Thomas Jane and the Predator.
To be honest, he's probably
We're Thomas Jane and
he would probably be too stupid to figure out how to join. Anyways, first of all,
What's this?
Hey, Ronan,
Stream
we're
Deck? What
like
the fuck
Thomas
is this?
Jane and the Punisher.
yeah.
The fuck is this? I clicked the link, then what? Where's my camera?
This pretty much tells you how bad. So, like, he got into a pretty serious wreck. So a week into that, he's pretty much at home recovering, and his wife came in, and we had heard this whole story. And when she came in and was chatting, she's like, "Yeah, I'm wanting to leave him because like he's telling me like yeah, because she's like every 5 minutes or so, I'm trying to help him because he can't move. He's stuck in his chair because it's a pretty bad wreck, and like it wasn't his fault." And she's like, "Well, look, he's telling me I'm worthless." Like she's like unloading. He's like, "I'm worthless and I'm terrible and I'm a horrible mother and all this shit." I'm like, "Wow, okay." This guy's lucky to be alive, and you're trying to help him. And then when he came in, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, checks out.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Charles Xavier.
Wait, no, but how did he get into your building then?
Because he's now able to move. He's not able to do much, but he's
okay. Never mind.
Yeah, he was on a motorcycle, and the person read a stoplight and then slammed into him.
His ass is lucky to be alive.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so
I know several people that have not survived.
Yeah,
that.
and so for him to then go from that to telling his wife who's doing everything, he can't work, she's trying to help him, and he can't move. Say you're worthless and all. It's like, wow. Like
I get it. Someone's helping you.
I get it. You're angry. You have all these medical bills, which your insurance is going to end up paying, and they did. Yeah. And your bike is totaled. But my God, you probably could have died easily.
And you're taking it out on the one person that's helping you.
Yep.
Yeah, it checks out.
And then he came in complaining, well, we signed the title over and all this shit. What the hell? I'm like, okay, well, and I called and finally got on the phones. I'm like, okay, so why are we needing this? And like, oh, because she signed it wrong. She signed her name wrong. And then he's like, she signed. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it ain't me asking for it. Just give me the shit.
Yeah, some people like they love to read me the riot acts when like I have to card people for like beer or medicine and whatnot. And I could tell they're over
medicine. What kind of medicine? Ooh.
Shit,
Cody. Get that cocaine. That's fentanyl shit. Ooh.
But it's weird because
a drug, man.
A little bit of you know this.
That white stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, nasal drip thing.
That sugar.
That's
Yeah, Mucinex.
Yeah, Mucinex. Yeah, I got bloody noses.
Flintstone gummies.
Yeah.
But I love to snort in the mouth and the Flintstone gummies.
No, it's actually Metamucil.
A whole new world.
No, it's actually Metamucil.
It's weird because I look at them. I could tell you're over 21 years old, and they give me this look, and they say, "What? You can't tell I'm old or whatever age." And I'm like, I have to tell them, "Okay, listen, Miguel could care less how old you are and what we're drinking one up, but the company that you're buying this from cares. So take it up with the computer. Don't take it up with me. I could give two shits."
Yeah, hell, I mean, whenever I worked in retail, half the time I would card older people to try and be like, "What? Do you think I'm young?" I'm like, "I don't see an ID," and we do it as like a complimentary thing, like
some folks do
bit of
think
thing to
like
feel
that.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, not all of them do. But like I remember because I was dealing with this this couple who I would guess was late teens, early 20s, and it was a thing to where could he have passed for 21? Yeah, but I also wasn't willing to risk it. He goes, "You're telling me I gotta go all the way out to my fucking car and get my license?" It's like either that or just don't purchase this alcohol.
You should have your license with you. I would think you wouldn't want to leave that out in the open where it can get jacked and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're carrying in your wallet, have your license in there.
People who don't have their ID with them, I'm like, my IQ can't be higher than yours. It can't be. Like, like, come on now.
Like, I can't be smarter than you.
No, this is common sense. For
I'm
now.
dumb as hell, so I know.
Well, I mean, don't even say common sense because it's not common anymore. Just call it sense.
Senseless.
Yeah. Senseless. There you go.
Senseless in Seattle.
Sense and senseless and sensibility.
I love that place, Seattle. Never been there. I want to be.
Have you been on the Needle?
I want to.
The Needle.
I want to be on a different kind of needle.
Robert De Niro.
Hey, whoa. How can I turn this into him being racist?
What color's the needle?
Yeah.
Red.
Wow.
I don't even want to.
He's an angry white guy. Okay, got it.
He's definitely a fan of the Washington Commanders.
Or it's purple.
I don't even get it.
I don't even get that.
It's because they had to change their team name because it was,
skin.
The red.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Jake's rubbing off on you, Gore. Be careful.
I haven't watched football in like 8 years.
I hope that's
Whoa.
Yeah, because they changed the name. You're like, oh.
No, ever since
Can't support
Carolina
this
had
anymore.
Ever since Carolina
that was
had
my
their
favorite
big
team.
Their big upset
Tim
against
Tebow.
Denver. And I felt so bad for Peyton
Wolf
Manning. I'm
Hollywood.
like, yes, you guys still won for his retirement game, but this was an ugly game for you guys to go out on. It was a 2016 Super Bowl. It was the last game I watched.
Well, speaking of Madden, freaking Nicolas Cage is playing.
Oh.
Yeah, I did see that.
Speaking of man, everybody play the newest dog shit that plays exactly the same as the last 8 years.
Yeah.
No, the last Madden I played was 09.
That was probably better than and had more features than this new one.
I don't know if it's Madden, but there's a football game coming to September's PlayStation Plus.
College football,
games.
you talking
NCAA.
It's one of them. I don't know. It's some football game that's free next month.
Oh, okay.
It might be last year's Madden.
Yeah. I can remember.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
They give you a $2 game for fucking PS.
Yeah, here's the one that's worth a penny.
Yeah, oh boy.
Oh, did you see that thing about where they're bringing back like all the retro GameStops and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
My GameStop near me is one of them.
Yeah,
they don't have. They didn't have shit, by the way.
I saw that. What is it?
It's just they have all the retro games and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
retro games.
PS1, Nintendo.
Yeah, like PS2. That's retro
which
now.
is weird that PS2 and PS3 are retro.
Making me feel
PS3 is retro. Yeah.
PS3
PS2 makes me feel old.
It's like fuck,
Yeah,
I'm old.
what the fuck, bro. No, I ain't old. They just stupid. Calling that
Yeah.
retro. No, I'm not old.
You know what? No, that's the thing I'm
I
gonna
don't
fall
accept
back
it.
on. I'm not old. They're just stupid.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm gonna always fall back on that. Now.
Oh fuck! PlayStation has a deal. Deal Mania. Oh shit!
Mania.
Oh wow.
Deal Mania.
Put that in the dictionary.
Guys, in
Yeah, there you go.
coincidence, the deal ends on 9/11.
Never forget it.
Oh.
Never
Why'd they
forget
have to pick that date?
Red Letter Media's gonna have a field day with that one right there.
Concord is on the top thing here.
I mean, at least
If
there are
Norm
no
Macdonald was still alive, he would love it.
I mean, there are no like airplane
What,
games
Concord?
in that deal, right?
No, not Concord.
No, 9/11.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, yeah.
No. Wait, so there are no airplane games in that deal collection, right?
9/11. That's the player base for Concord.
Yeah, actually, Pilot Simulator is 50% off right now.
Well,
bro.
I didn't. The first I heard about that game was when the articles about it flopping came out.
Yeah, same.
I was like, what? What are we talking about?
You
Yeah.
guys remember the
It's
you
not
guys
great.
remember Pilot Wings on the 64s? Anybody remember that?
Very similar to Concord.
It's
Sorry.
god awful, but no. Like it's
I'm
you
too young
literally
for that.
Yeah, I played it, but
Yeah, no,
I
it's
do
god-awful.
remember it.
yeah, it's not god awful.
It
I don't
was
think
fun
I was
because
born
you
yet.
play it and like it was just so.
Are you
boring.
born now?
You literally fly through
Born
rings
again.
and you land
Daredevil.
somewhere. And whenever we would bring that up in conversation, somebody
Hey, I didn't know. I didn't know
Superman
what a
Ryan,
64 game you fly through rings in.
Yeah,
Ryan, I didn't know you were born again. Are you in Daredevil Born Again?
Yes,
Is that what's happening?
Maybe I am. You have to wait and see.
Are you Matt Murdock? Is that what you're
He's
here
actually
to
Foggy. They replaced him.
He's Foggy.
Maybe I am.
You guys are
No,
talking.
he's
They got
Karen.
rid,
No, he's
they
Karen.
got,
He's
they got
Karen
rid of that
Page.
Mighty Duck
He's
fuck.
Karen Page.
No, he's Karen Page.
No, he's
Yeah,
wearing
Ryan.
one of the Daredevil cows that Daredevil just picks on a random Wednesday.
From season 1.
No, just
Yeah.
like how
yeah.
you saw the whole line of cows in the trailer.
It would have been funny if you just went with Ronan's bit. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Screw you.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's kind of.
That's
What was
that?
that?
What was that
That's
laugh?
kinda hot,
Did
though.
Did y'all hear Corey was like,
I'd watch.
My troll.
I still need to see Daredevil myself as well. I still actually haven't seen the original series yet.
Oh,
I haven't either.
It's glorious.
But I will.
What?
I will see it. I will see it before the new one comes
It's one
out.
of the best comic
so
shows
good.
out there,
I
honestly.
will attempt to.
It's literally on my watch list. Like,
I
will-
still remember.
Marvel's
It's
ever
not as
made.
good as Supergirl, but pretty close.
I know it's a high.
It's definitely not as cringe.
That's
so
a, that's
I
a
don't know
high
if
bar
that
to
is.
reach.
Yeah, it's a high bar. Yeah.
I'll never forget. I still remember like
I think I'm
staying up the
dying.
whole night watching.
Oh no!
I remember
Pulled up on
watching
tape.
that season 1 the whole night and waking up, and then I had relatives come visit us, and you could tell I had not slept, and they're like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? You gotta watch fucking Daredevil."
You were about to lose your vision.
You walked in with the costume.
just came in, you're
Crazy
Daredevil walked
cocaine
in.
binge. And I put on Daredevil in the background.
I need that.
No, Ronan, you were about to.
Never tried black tar heroin and watched Daredevil.
Yeah, I watched all of Daredevil, and you know what? I liked it.
I'm Catholic now.
Yeah, I watched all hour and 48 minutes of that Ben Affleck movie.
Whoa.
Yeah, the Punisher stuff in season 2 is so good that it makes
Oh,
the
yeah.
last half. I won't spoil it, and no one watched it yet. But
That show is also good.
Yeah.
Punisher.
Season
oh, yeah,
2
oh yeah.
is the weakest, in my opinion, of the whole series.
Yeah.
But damn it, because it has the
First half is
best,
so good.
It's still
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an 8.
Yeah, when they're talking on the
It's still
rooftop,
really good.
Yeah.
the best ideological argument in the
Yeah, oh, yeah.
history of live action adaptations. Of
That
of
rooftop
comics
one,
ever.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the rooftop scene's great.
Oh,
When
yeah.
Ryan, Gianni, when y'all see it, you're gonna be like, "Damn, people are gonna have to like get to the heavens to write dialogue, and a scene as good for that."
Also,
in terms of
Johnny,
ideology.
when you're watching the first half of Daredevil season 2, count how many times he scratches the back of his head.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, honestly, I want to watch it just for John Bernthal. Yeah, I was gonna say,
When he rubs the back of his head.
Hey man, let me tell you something, man.
Let me tell you something.
What he does.
Yeah. I mean, the people who have seen this,
He
you know,
loves it.
they know. But when it comes to season 2, just that one prison scene, and you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, The Walking Dead.
Oh
prison,
yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one prison
Where
scene.
you bends the guy
Oh, yeah.
over? Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was
Oh,
hot,
John
bro.
Bernthal bends
No,
the guy
we're
over.
talking about
Oh,
Daredevil.
I'm about to give you this dick, Rick.
No, we're talking about Daredevil, not Chainsaw.
Hey man, let me
Spurs.
show you something, man.
Hey, let me tell you, you play Ghost Recon
No.
Wildlands or
I think
Wildlands?
I think the next episode of Council should just called Woke Creators. I think we should do that. Yeah, just
Yeah.
talk woke stuff the whole time.
Council of Wokeness.
Yeah,
That's a
wokeness.
wokeness.
I'll just
turned
speak
woke
Spanish
today.
the whole time.
I heard if you
What?
play
Yeah.
Star Wars Outlaws, you're
And we're gonna be super
Mm-hmm.
inclusive, and we're gonna understand everything you say. Yeah.
It's gonna be hosted by Jake.
Yep. He's a born again, not
Born again, not racist.
not racist.
Hey, I was technically a host of this for like 5 minutes.
It lasts about 2 hours.
No.
I can't handle it.
I was
It's just too
technically a
much.
host on this for if you go back and watch one of our first episodes.
I'm not doing that.
Don't do that.
His internet crapped out for like 5 minutes, and I was
All right,
in the
jump
corner spot.
neck first into a noose before I do that.
We're gonna see them long legs.
Wait, so so Gore, you're saying you're
Long
gonna go buy a
legs, short
Zachary
life.
Gore, so you're gonna go buy a Zachary Levi cosplay?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Why'd you guys say that? I didn't say I was hanging myself.
Last
I
time
just said jump
Omni was
into
here,
it.
I
Omni
didn't
made the
say it
point
either. You inferred it.
when that was said. Omni's like, "You're gonna you a community strike for saying that." Like, I didn't fucking
Yeah.
say it. He said it.
Yeah.
I just pointed towards another channel. Yeah. No, no.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're looking
hey,
back
if Tom
up
and
on
Jerry
Johnny's-
can make fun of suicide, then what the fuck? Tom
So
and
I'm
Jerry's
saying.
Yeah.
hell yeah. That's
When's
I
the
always
last time you saw
use the
a
Tom and Jerry
thing?
excuse. I'm sorry. go
The bar hasn't changed since then. Everything's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, no, it is not.
Everything that was acceptable then is still acceptable today.
ahead. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, I mean, of
We
course.
haven't
Doc
progressed.
Tropic
It's really
Thunder,
fun.
modern class.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hell, you want to talk about the world progressing? 20 years ago, we're like, oh, we're gonna have flying cars whenever we go to work. 20 years later, don't eat that Tide Pod. That's where we are right now.
They don't
I mean,
do that
yeah.
anymore, bro.
Yeah,
I pop the Tide Pods
Tide
every day,
Pods are
bro.
really tasty.
Bro, I'm
though.
fucking
Have you had
geeking
one?
off a Tide Pod right now.
You
Let me
would
tell you
think
that.
that. You would think
Dude,
that.
Well, I mean,
Feeling a
I
little
wouldn't be surprised if Funk was on the Tide Pod when he was on last. Jesus Christ.
Shit, he might have. He didn't know where the fuck he was.
You might have. I mean, he was in a whole other plane of
now
existence.
he's Tide Pod, bro.
He died. The other died. My favorite part is when I'm playing a clip and halfway through he's like, "Where am I?" And then
Where am I?
I was so fucking high I didn't realize. I didn't know we were watching a clip. I'm like,
You know, all the people changed. The quality got really terrible, and he disappeared.
It was funny.
He's so high he doesn't exist anymore.
He thought he was lost in the void.
Yeah, he got lost.
Yeah, he got lost in the void. Oh, I was about to say something really bad.
no, don't be racist.
You saying something bad?
Damn it. Be glad I held myself back just then.
I
am.
Yeah,
glad you
Chainsaw
held
likes his
yourself.
channel. Yeah,
I'm always glad when you don't say anything.
yeah. Chainsaw's a fan of his channel.
God damn it.
There are times where I feel bad about saying things. I know Jake's the better person. I know it, and that makes me very upset.
Better person.
That makes me very upset.
One day, whenever you're
Makes you cry at night.
I'm just gonna say, I will laugh, but then I will say, you know what? It is only because I love you. There it is.
Oh, that's cute. I wouldn't believe it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a nice little moment. There you go.
No, but seriously,
Yeah.
Jake and Draven know. It sounds so dirty. I don't mean it. They know how to take it on the chin.
Take it on the chin.
Hey, you know.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, whenever it comes to these little
when it comes
or whatnot, Johnny,
You're trying to say?
We'll say.
Oh, you're making fun of my erectile dysfunction, bro?
I'm trying to give you a compliment. Be
What's
quiet.
wrong with my average, dude?
I don't want your compliment.
What's wrong with him, dude? What's wrong?
Insult me. All right, go ahead. No, actually, I want to hear it again.
That was the same thing that happened last week where
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, I'm trying to give you a compliment.
Shut up. And then we fought or something.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was funny because
Or
we
we
were looking
kissed,
at
I
each
can't
other like, hey,
Both.
look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me. Look, come here.
Where are you again?
God,
were you?
Oh,
Look at me.
this guy wants to.
You're good at the fucking jokes.
If you've not played Hogwarts Legacy, it's on sale for $21.
I heard that makes you phobic of everything.
No, yeah, you are. You're phobic. It makes you phobic
That's $21
of everything.
too much.
Too many things that could have labeled. So.
That's
Oh,
21 bucks.
Suicide
All
Squad.
the isms and
Suicide
obius.
Squad killed the Justice League's on sale too.
Oh,
How much?
How many?
$3.99?
Hello.
Yeah, how many pennies?
Unless it's free, it's not worth it.
Yeah,
Is it a
how's it
doubloon?
not on PS
I
Plus?
was about to say, on sale for- on
$21
sale for-
bucks.
I was about to say, on sale for what? 14 cents?
Still not worth it.
1 point for every score has a Metacritic. Nice.
I just saw the cutscenes on YouTube. That's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
Yeah, no,
that's
there was
And I even
YouTube video
regretted doing
saw,
that. I feel they should have paid me to watch them.
There was this YouTube video I saw. It was from that Gaming Sense channel where they said everything wrong with Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
Shit,
The
it's
video's
like 5 hours
40
long.
The video's like 45 minutes long. I commented. I said the video's not long enough.
Yeah, yeah.
How
You
would
should
you
just
even
put
play
an
it?
entire playthrough of the game. There you go.
Yeah.
It's just a live stream of someone playing.
Oh man, that game is like soul sucking, bro. I'm
not in a good
playing
way.
it with
That
podcasts
game-
on. I'm trying to drown out all the fucking shitty dialogue. It's so terrible. They
That
don't
game-
shut up.
that
Didn't
game
they,
makes
like,
the
That makes
Avengers-
people want to like play Arkham Knight even more.
That
Forspoken's on
sale of
sale.
Arkham
On
Knight.
Steam, it had a bit higher player count at one
That
point.
Suicide Squad game makes the Avengers game look like a masterpiece.
Oh,
Didn't they just backpedal in the DLC and like
Yeah.
make it to where all the
Yeah.
Justice League members you killed were
Yep.
just clones?
You just saved Flash in the
Well,
newest
I mean, there
season.
was a thing like
So.
back whenever it was like a month or two after it came out, where if you lined up all the dates and stuff that you spelled out, like there was a message about Batman that was like Batman will return or something.
You like Ryan Gosling?
Please, we gotta do this.
Make it happen.
Do it.
Well, it's funny
Jake.
because Halloween.
Well, you
this
can wear the
year-
hat still if you want.
Halloween this year is on a Thursday, so we can literally do that
Oh, is
day
it?
before. As
Oh,
a fucking-
man.
You're gonna buy me the Black Panther costume.
Yeah.
Somebody go to Spirit Halloween and shit Black Panther
Yeah,
costume.
I
and
was
shit.
about to say, if I'm doing it, then I'm not paying for the Black Panther costume.
Double
I
down,
don't know why
get
you're
him,
not paying
get
for it.
him
We
the
know why.
Shuri Black Panther costume.
It just destroyed.
Why? I don't know why. When I read that, my mind went to like they want to dress up as a member of the Black Panther Party, and so like you just see
The freaking
dick
dog.
out of
Oh,
shit.
Well, we're taking baby steps for Jake. We'll work our way up to
shaving my
that.
head.
Oh, yeah.
Cancer.
But then he's like, I'm not paying for that fucking costume. I'm like, well, I know
I
why.
didn't say that.
Oh, you said it.
You
You're like,
thought
I'm not
it.
paying for that.
You
No,
thought it.
no, I'm not like your one customer today that inserted "fuck" in every other sentence.
You could be though.
Well, you would insert another word.
I mean, you do look a little
I'll
like.
insert something, and then the word "fuck" will be used, or it will be done. Actually,
If I look like him, so does Johnny.
Whoa.
What are you trying to say, dude?
That's
All white
it.
dudes
Let's
look
have an
alike?
orgy. Fuck it. I'm sick of this sexual tension. Let's just do it.
Yeah. And let's call it the X-Files.
Cut it with a knife.
The X-Files.
The Sex Files.
The Sex Files.
Injustice 2 is only $3.
That's a good game.
How is that
Is that the
cheaper?
one with the DLC?
It's the base game. So.
Oh.
Yo,
But, I
Hellboy.
mean,
It's $50 for the DLC.
Shit.
Oh my
Hellboy's
God.
worth it though.
That's how they get you. You pay $3 for the base game and then pay an assload for the DLC.
Raiden's worth it,
Of
bro.
course.
This
Of
guy up
course.
here was so pissed off back in the day whenever they added the Ninja Turtles to it.
What?
That video.
Oh,
That's the best.
Yeah.
No,
That video got deleted.
Yeah, I
They're
deleted
Fortnite now. It's fine.
I deleted that. I deleted that reaction because
it's still up when someone made a compilation of it.
yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
But my original video I was ranting. It's like I only wanted DC characters as DLC, and then I got a bunch
Raiden.
of death threats. I'm like, I'm just fucking done with this. So I deleted the video.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I listened because
Yeah.
my point was I understand this is NetherRealm, but like for a DC game, I want just DC.
Yeah, I understand.
All DC DLC.
You're dumb and stupid, and you need to
No.
die now.
Literally, there were
You need to die now.
there were literally
I'm
people every other comment saying it was a death threat. And then I had another guy who was, I don't know who the fuck the guy is now. I think he's done doing videos. He was another reactor who reacted to the video. He came onto my video like promoting and like pushing up people's comments that were saying that I'm
Dumb to die.
What?
Yes. And
God,
so
damn.
yeah,
I'm
that
sorry I
video,
did that.
yeah, I know you did that. Yeah.
Can you
But-
indirectly call him out?
No, I mean you wouldn't like him. He was black, so you probably wouldn't have liked him. But
Yeah, there's Tyrone Magnus.
yeah,
I know who it is
wasn't
now.
Tyrone.
I know
But
who it is.
I don't even know who the fuck this guy was. But when that happened, you can find the reaction in a couple of compilations. But like my video after watching the trailer is where it was the ranting and shit. Because
Yeah.
I didn't know going in. So
But I mean, I think people were just saying that because you didn't have that same sort of reaction for other guest characters like Hellboy or
You okay,
Sub-Zero,
Ronan?
things like that.
no, I mean I did rant in those videos
I fucking
whenever
love
they
this
showed
show.
this other
It was
characters.
so backhanded. It was great. Oh, he's back. You wouldn't like him. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'll try to roll Magnus. It's like, oh Jesus.
The jokes are just flowing. Like it's
Yeah.
I love that show.
Tyrone will
joke?
never come on this show, not because I don't want him to, but he
because
blocked
Jake's
me,
here,
so-
bro. Like,
Yeah,
Well,
well,
definitely
that's
not that version of Tyrone Magnus, because
Yeah, Magnus.
Magnus.
Yeah, Magnus. But no,
magnets. Tyrone Magnets will be on the show.
Tyrone blocked me because I called his ass out for being a fucking idiot. So it's fine. It's
What
whatever.
do you do that time?
What you want to go through the whole list? Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
yeah,
why
the
not?
Last of Us section when shit.
What?
started
He didn't
really
want to take
blowing
his
up.
girlfriend to Disney.
Well, no, well that was
Oh,
that was its own thing, but it was like literally last year where I forget what it was. I think he was like complaining about something Marvel related, and it was a complete contradiction because he was basically reporting on fake bullshit, and so because I called him out like you're fucking promoting fake bullshit to your audience, and then he blocked me or something. I have to go find the
Honestly,
tweet.
pretty based.
Yeah, it's like,
It's like-
Pretty sure
Grace
this
Randolph-
books everyone like.
So he and Grace Randolph should probably start a club.
yeah.
Now there'd be a show.
And this
Yeah,
was
I love that
Tyrone,
woman.
like 2015 when he was starting.
Oh
like,
yeah, oh definitely.
Does
like
anybody
that
know if
vibe.
Grace is married? I want to like.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's my wife.
You,
You
want to
know
hear a
yet?
divorce or something?
Here, Gore Randolph. I'll take her last name. It's fine.
Gore Randolph.
I'll be.
You think she? Oh no, I'm not.
I bet
saying
she's
that.
freaky. This is all right. We can stop.
I was about to say, does she work?
She's gonna dress you up like Randolph or Rudolph.
Randolph. She could dress me up like herself.
Yeah,
Grace Rudolph.
Which one? Which? I bet you'll
my
never figure out.
masterpiece.
It's gonna be my masterpiase. I look like Grace Randolph except I have a swastika.
So
That's Inglourious
Tommy, are you
Bastards.
okay? Are you okay, Tommy?
That's a reference to Inglourious Bastards.
You're just taking it
found
all.
No, I got it.
I found the tweet. So it was Neb Good Takes on Twitter. He posted a 44-second clip. Said this man is 45 years old and he's talking about Guardians 3 and he's screaming in his room, finally a good Marvel movie without woke bullshit.
Oh,
and
I did actually. I did see that.
Yeah.
And so
I agreed with him.
So I quote.
He was kind of spitting.
I quote
spitting
tweeted.
facts.
I quote tweeted saying this is embarrassing because he's just screaming his head off about this, and then that's what blocked me. And then I'm like, all right,
I think I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last one that I saw him do something like that was when X-Men 97 trailer like came out, and he was humming the X-Men theme, but saying woke shit, and I was just like.
But it's funny because literally,
What the
I
fuck?
bet he because like once again, people don't realize X-Men are woke since
No,
yeah, no, exactly.
not my X-Men.
Like, it's been that way since the 1960s.
Grace made it.
What?
That'd be the ultimate celebrity
Gore,
marriage.
Gore, I'm sorry.
Grace is like, I can't go to Disney World.
That'd almost be as good as LeBron and Serena Williams having children together.
Wait, so does she not look at Tyrone's hair and call it political?
Oh, you remember when that shit?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah.
Do I not know what?
That Superman shit.
That was so
terrific.
stupid,
Yeah, Mr. Terrific. That was fucked.
And she does not know jack shit about those characters, and she pretended to.
Well, she also gave Borderlands a good review, so
That's true. It was
Hey,
probably
you know
its
what?
only good review.
yeah. She also hated the Suicide Squad and the Mario movie.
Did she
But
like? Did she like
She really liked
Thanksgiving?
Borderlands. Though.
Well,
I don't
James
know.
Gunn called her out, and it was just like, well,
Let's find out.
Yeah, him and there was another woman that called her out. I can't remember her name, but it was basically saying, "Hey, you know, good job
Michelle
reporting on
Obama.
stuff that you have no fucking idea about."
Thanksgiving review.
Jane Fonda.
Let's see. It was Jane
I think
Fonda.
it was the, if I remember right,
No.
the showrunner for Obi-Wan,
I think,
or was it
so.
Bird director?
Oh, what? No,
yeah,
no,
it
no,
was.
Birds of
That
Prey
was the director of Birds of Prey, right?
Birds of
Yeah,
Prey.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Yeah,
that.
she kept saying, well, no, my source. Well, no, you don't have a source. I'm the fucking director. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, my source.
Oh
told me.
yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And then that video you made
man.
like 3-4 years
Yeah,
ago
like-
now, where you're just like, "Why, Grace?"
Why, Grace? Why did you block me? I want to see. I want to see your honest takes. No
It's
one
like,
can
all I
be
did
at.
was call you out on your bullshit,
Yeah, that's all I did, Grace. What the fuck are you talking about?
and then you just ended
I'll
smiling
defend
at the
her
camera.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna simp for her until she talks to me.
You should
That's
get
how
her
it
on
works.
there.
Yeah,
you should trick her to come on. Like, hey, you should come on the show. You know.
Just send her a DM on Twitter.
Hey, what's
Or I
up,
mean,
bro?
if your
Hey,
presence,
girl. Hey, girl.
if your presence here is any
Hang out with-
indication, we know how good your flirting skills are.
I mean,
They're peak. What are you talking about?
yeah, Gore
I
can
was
pull anybody.
complimenting him.
Peak.
Or
Which
got
rise
Moves
with
like Jagger.
I try not to cheat on
Moves
Phil
like,
every week
moves
with
like
Gore.
Gore.
It's called chloroform.
moves like it. Oh, you know, I bet she's invulnerable.
She's an impenetrable
She looks,
force.
she looks too tough, bro.
Counts on critters.
What the hell?
Woodland Critter Christmas.
I identify as a critter.
I don't think John would ever come on. John doesn't do anybody else's channel. He doesn't.
He did
So-
comment last time, I would say, though.
I disagree with a lot of stuff he said, but
yeah,
I disagree with a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
man.
If that was him, that's true.
Ryan, you were correct. I forgot he
100%
was
definitely him.
Yeah. He no, it was him. I actually clicked on the comment. It took him to his channel. So
Yeah.
it
Really?
was John. Yes, it was
It's because
John.
I was here, guys. It was 'cause
Yeah,
I
that's
was
it.
here.
Well, it's funny because
He knows I exist.
I think he was going around.
He
because
knows
we
my
had-
name.
We had The Rock as like in the title and the thumbnail.
Rock's
I
in
think he
Naturally.
just typed in The Rock and pulled it up. But like, it was him. But
Yeah,
I
actually
mentioned-
celebrate Rocktober this
I
year.
meant
What
I
did he
mentioned
say?
several.
What was
he-
going on when he came in?
We were,
That's what I-
Not
Talk about bum
this.
socks or whatever. I don't know.
we're actually talking about- it was early on, so it wasn't bad. But we were,
Yeah,
talking
like,
about
we
we were
weren't
actually
even
talking
talking
about The
about it.
Rock when he showed up, which was
when
like
the
weird.
Attitude Era started.
Yeah, and so
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's sending super chats
stuff.
about the conversation about The Rock and Hollywood and stuff.
So you got money from him, and you can still shit talk him.
Yeah,
win,
literally. Well,
win.
I hope
Yeah,
he's
when-
not watching now crying.
But I did mention several times, hey John, if you wanted to ever come on, and then I actually emailed him the next day, nothing. So I'm like, he's never gonna come on, and it's fine. I don't need him.
Good.
It's
Well, I
fine.
know he's made like
I need
a
him.
big thing about like movie like discussion channels and stuff like that, and trying
But
to
They
like,
did a video about it.
boost or
Yeah, but-
supportive and stuff.
yeah,
so
but he'll-
maybe
he'll
he's
never
just, like,
actually-
fishing one night.
Yeah, but he'll never actually show up. Like he won't actually appear on
Oh,
camera
no.
or something.
I just-
no,
yeah, he'll never
balls.
do that.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's
Come
just,
on.
let's just say he's too scared, and then maybe he'll show up.
Yeah.
I'm
Scared.
not fucking
Yeah, there you
scared.
No, look, if John
I
actually
can talk
showed
about
up,
cup socks.
if John showed up and we chatted, I wouldn't like. I mean, we would just have a conversation.
You
If
wouldn't
he,
hold back.
If no, if he,
What's your
if he
favorite shark movie?
yeah, which favorite? But if he
That's
would
not
like,
Jaws.
I don't think he'd bring it up, but if he did see my videos before criticizing him, I would talk about it. I'm like, yeah, like I think you did some shitty things, but we all do shit.
Take a look at Toby's penis, like that.
That's bad. That's so bad.
It's really bad.
Look at Tobey Maguire's dick.
It's only 4 inches. What the fuck is this?
It should be
I'm
like
not Spider-Man. The fuck is that?
That was
the Spider-Man movie he did.
Boy should be having a python in his pants. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Not my
his
Spider-Man.
dick didn't go when he got bit by the spider.
How is he rocking a fine lady like Mary Jane?
Yeah, no, it grew an inch with each Spider-Man movie.
This is a good question. He's never said he's seen Batgirl, but he's like, everyone I talked to said this bad. Okay, well, who's your source? I like to know.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
Michael
Keaton.
Yeah. Oh, did y'all see what Michael Keaton said about it recently?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck about it.
He's like, I got paid. That's all that matters.
I mean, he knew it was shit. Yeah.
No, that's
that's
not what he
said.
That's not what he said.
I quote Michael Keaton said that shit was dog shit.
I know it's not what he said. What he said was fun time.
He put his name on it.
He said fun time, nice check. That's what he said.
That's the problem with the misinformation.
Yeah.
I didn't misinform.
Got paid.
No, you literally just said he said it was shit. Like, that's
no,
not
I didn't say he said it was shit. I said he knew it was shit.
I mean, I believe the full quote, man, this shit was fucking dog shit ass dookie, but I got paid.
I don't know how we get there out of that quote.
What he said was fun time.
No, he sent it to me.
I deciphered it. I knew what
he texted it to me. I have it. He said
it's like one of those ARG things online. You have to find out where the real quote is.
When you solve the cipher, that's what the quote says.
No, I mean, the quote was, hey,
this shit was ass,
it was a fun time. I got a nice check. That was his quote.
He said this shit was booty flakes.
Brendan Fraser would have lost the Oscar if this came out.
I don't know what you guys thought got lost in what I said.
Hey,
no, I'm co-signing it. That's what he said.
Those Bad Boys movies are so good, though. Come on. There's no
I need to
way.
get one of those pictures.
I don't know how that Batgirl movie would have been that bad if they made those Bad Boys movies.
I'm gonna say,
Batgirl, Bad Boys.
If the Flash came out,
wait, Batgirl, Bad Boys. That's too
There's
close.
a crossover.
They cut it off because they thought people would be confused.
Will Smith said, "Yeah, nah."
Bad Boys went woke. Now
Well,
they're
it was
girls.
funny because one of Michael Keaton's conditions for coming back to the role was like
It's gonna be Willow Smith.
So
oh no!
His whole conditions were A, he had to be able to move his neck in the suit, and B, the script had to be good. So I'm thinking, why the hell did he sign on for Batgirl?
No and no.
Hey, come on. Jake's being not woke right now.
No, because you know why? Because Batgirl's black. That's why he doesn't like it.
Wow.
She
Can't believe
was?
I didn't put those pieces
Hey, I never said I didn't like it. Don't put words in my mouth.
Well, I mean, you're making.
Well, I believe you just said this shit is dog shit.
No, I did not say that.
You agreed with Michael Keaton. That's what you said.
Keaton didn't say the quote that he said, and he actually said that
He said, Michael.
Well, Your Honor,
said,
no.
Yo, this shit is ass. Watch Beetlejuice.
Objection. Objection. Take that.
Take that.
Jake, do you plead the fifth?
Fucking Phoenix right over here.
Hell yeah, I love Phoenix Wright.
He's so horrible in the Capcom Marvel games, though.
What? Dude, when you beat the arcade mode, you take
he puts Galactus on trial.
On trial, bro.
Yeah,
I got this on hand.
It's actually hilarious.
Every day I have that on hand, bro.
He's so terrible in those games.
He might have actually. I don't know. I played that shit on Vita. That was a good time.
I haven't played a single Ace Attorney game.
No, I was talking about Ultimate Marvel's Capcom.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because wasn't he only in Ultimate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was when like him and Virgil and
no,
I think it was Ghost Rider and a few other people that came out with Ultimate.
Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
Virgil from Devil May Cry. What?
Off White.
Yep, that Virgil.
Yeah.
It was that Virgil.
PNC.
The Virgin Mary. Shut up.
The Virgin
Maria.
My favorite Capcom game, The Bible.
I'm waiting for Virgin Mary to show up in the next Marvel movie. Virgin Mary's here.
Capcom presents the Book of Revelation.
You about to have a revelation. You better get ass.
special presentation.
No, that's one of the hyper combos.
Virgin Mary.
Capcom's Noah Sharp.
No, that's one of the hyper combos is going to be called is the Book of Revelation.
Yeah, man. About to throw a book at him.
Like John Wick.
Don't talk down.
Yeah,
don't talk down the good word, the good book.
Yeah, come on, the good book.
It's like friggin' Full Metal Jacket. He goes,
yeah, I read it. It was pretty
man.
good.
Look, man.
There's a Goodreads or whatever that website is where you can review
Goodreads.
What's that book site called where you can review books? Yeah, Goodreads. Yeah, letterbox, whatever it's called.
Letter read.
What's a letterbox?
Can you actually review the Bible? Like, serious question.
Yeah,
Can you
well, I don't know.
actually-
Hold on, let me look it up.
Let's find out.
Oh,
The
no.
review.
Oh,
Cap.
no.
This shit fire.
Cap.
Yo,
This shit was kind of mid, not gonna lie.
Pontius Pilate's a chat.
Oh my god, yes. The Holy Bible. It is a 4.44 out of 5 stars.
That's too low, bro. Come on.
That's too low.
Come
Come
on,
on,
man.
Look,
I'd rather read Lord of the Rings than the Bible.
Wait, what were people's
this
problems with it?
Well,
It's not Harold and the Purple
It's
not
Crayon,
woken
but
up.
it's pretty good.
Oh my
I was about
god.
to say, what were people's problems?
I'm gonna say,
Honestly, I'd rather read Where the Wild Things Are, to be honest.
10 years
Where the
ago,
purple things are.
this comment has over 3,000 likes. I usually like historical fiction, but this particular example has been mitigated by the poorly hidden.
yeah, bro.
My review, where the pictures at?
Yeah, where's Iron Man? What
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's like freaking Beauty and the Beast, where it's like, how can you read this? It doesn't have pictures.
If they think they're gonna adapt this into the MCU, they're crazy. That shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, no,
Mephisto
Deadpool,
is a bridge
he's
too
Deadpool
far.
already beat him
I
to
read the
it.
part about Noah's Ark. I didn't see no fucking shark at all. What the fuck? Where's the shark?
Certainly
Deadpool
not
already
life.
beat him to it.
Certainly not life changing or anything. The plot was hard to follow. The editing was horrible. The characters were painfully one dimensional. And this Jesus guy delivered some of the worst dialogue I've ever read.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
God damn.
Yeah, that guy
I'm sorry.
Jesus was a little.
I'm sorry, my lord. I didn't mean to say it.
Not enough Lucifer. He's easily the best character. PSP.
Yeah, our boy love Hazbin Hotel.
I need a Lucifer spinoff, dude.
Okay, that one broke me.
P.S. King James was certainly bisexual and potentially just gay, which is without the greatest example of irony in the history of the human species.
Fucking woke. It's woke. I knew it's woke.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate review so far.
Oh my god. So it says when you read the Bible, it says by anonymous because they don't have like an actual like author. It's by anonymous. I wouldn't want to take credit for this either.
Oh my god.
That's good.
No pun intended.
Oh, this book is really annoying, sexist, and homophobic. Oh,
Oh
No.
no.
Oh.
Tolkien, not Tolkien's best work.
overhyped.
J.K. Rowling was crazy for this one.
she went crazy.
Yeah,
J.K.
of all the
Rowling
things she
was
said, this one's the worst. You mean
She
Jesus
did not
shits on the ground.
God is my favorite DILF.
Hell
Oh
yeah,
my
bro.
god.
Deity, I like the fuck. Hell yeah, bro.
Deity. The leader said,
Great work of fiction. That God guy sure is angry.
I'm upset.
I'm upset.
That's a line from the
This is a
Bible.
good. This is a good point. Very confused by the plot. We're supposed to hate Satan, but God does all the killing? Question mark.
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on.
No.
These are all Vivzy Pop fans that are in this.
Poorly discussed Horus fanfic. I'm waiting for the director's cut.
Oh my god.
The Snyder cut.
Yeah, I need the Snyder cut of the Bible.
Hey, yeah, Snyder loves his Jesus symbolism, so you know.
Just put hallelujah in the background.
no, that is really funny. Like whenever his movies would come out, and you would see the clear religious bits in them, and all those critics, they don't want to mention it, but you can feel them rustling in their chairs. They're like, "Oh, they brought religion into this."
Man,
I
we
can't
all
wait
know
to see-
Mary was a hoe. Get here.
I can't wait to see Zack Snyder's Last Supper. He talks to Jim. I swear to God, I will fucking kill you.
Remember, he was trying to do something
Jared
like that during the part 2 of Justice League. He was like during the nightmare sequence. He's like, I had like a Last Supper scene, and it was about
Oh, I
Joker
didn't
telling the
know
story of
that,
how he
man.
killed Robin, and it was just
Oh
like,
my God.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene from the Bible. Kill Robin.
Yo, the
God
Joker
damn.
kills Robin in the Bible.
Yeah, Bane kills him in the background.
This is
Crazy.
from
I
Carter.
was wondering going to breakfast.
This is Carter 4 years ago. I'm bored. Can this thing play Fortnite?
Yo, when's
Why?
Jesus showing up in Fortnite? The fuck? Yo,
I like
the spear of Longinus as the fucking pickaxe.
Longinus? Yeah.
Yeah, from Patrick.
my
I like the
God.
part where the cloud guy lets his son die, but overall, not enough pictures.
Not enough pictures.
That's what I said. Where the pictures
Yo,
at?
just use your domain expansion. Come on.
Oh my god, it's a little too preachy for my taste. The whole thing kind of insists upon itself. God.
Oh my God.
I usually enjoy fanfics, but this was not it for me. All of them were straight, and there was far too little sex for me.
That's Joypad.
There's literally no. I'm not getting into it.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
There's literally butt sex.
Could be gayer.
Is there butt sex? Could be gay.
God is hardcore.
Technically, anything could be gay.
Or if you want to see that, just watch Irreversible.
There could be a
I've
gay
seen
chicken and
Irreversible.
everything.
I've seen Irreversible.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's a good movie until that scene.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
There's a fire extinguisher scene that's really good.
Yeah. I wonder if they debated.
React to Irreversible right now. It's only 80
yes,
minutes long.
Yes, react to Irreversible. he would get canceled within a minute.
And then go watch Martyrs right after that.
And listen, to folks who believe in this stuff, no pun intended, bless you. But like, even now, when I watch Bill Burr bits, like I'm waiting for him to bring up like religion.
Oh yeah.
Going off like amazing stuff about a
watch
woman
Bill
who never
Burr's,
got fucked and had a son who walked on water 2 days later. So and I just
Go watch Bill Burr's Philadelphia rant. It's amazing.
Yeah.
One of the best videos on here.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen that. I'm gonna watch it.
He just all of his friends were like going on, like he was doing like some festival thing, and all of his like comic friends were going up and just immediately getting booed. It doesn't matter what they said, they were getting booed. So he got real pissed. His set came up. He didn't do any of his material. He just roasted the entire crowd for like 12 minutes.
Yeah. Oh my god! I found it's literally a 13-minute video. It's just Bill Burr versus Philadelphia.
yeah, red hair. Oh yeah.
Every time the minute goes down, he's counting out 12 more fucking minutes.
12 minutes.
11 more minutes. Yeah. Fuck your city.
He's making fun.
Your food is shit, your team's is shit.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody. Fuck your mothers. Fuck your grandmothers. 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. So good. Starts making fun of Rocky.
And then by the end, the crowd is actually standing ovation cheering him.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
You guys been a great crowd. Go fuck yourselves.
Go fuck yourself.
Wait, they got
And then I just see a clip where Bob Saget witnessed Bill Burr's infamous Philly rant on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, really? Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good. I need to watch that actually.
Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up. It's
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
I gotta get to bed.
Yeah. There's no way you move on from that.
No.
We almost did the Snyder Cut again.
Almost again. Thanks everybody who was here for episode 51. We'll go down the line so we can find everybody. Ronan, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me at Ronan and Jane on YouTube, Twitter, Threads, TikTok. Just celebrated 2 years of doing the Bottles and Bricks last week's podcast with Gianni, so you can go check that out.
We've been doing that 2 years.
Where can we find you, Mom?
Probably playing Black Cock 6 on Friday and
Fuck yeah.
Are you gonna
Fortnite
have your cock out while playing it?
Jake just ran away.
on Only Crayons. On Only Crayons.
Oh, okay, Only Crowns.
Boogie
Yeah.
Nights.
I can't wait to play that.
Omni
freaking
Media. Perfect.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Watch all the.
My
watch
feed's not even correct right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
I can't even see me.
No, you pointed the right spot.
You just pointed it up for the
down
best.
there.
Yeah, you're down there.
All kinds of stuff. Sometimes here, have fun, move on.
Yeah. Watch all those fake reactions.
You.
Joypad Jake.
Right here, and this is for those of you that can read. And if you can't read, I can't help you. Get up from your computer and walk away.
Wow, that's insensitive.
You don't have to be racist. Come on.
Yeah, that's
now.
pretty insensitive.
Of course,
Wow, way to shame Gordon.
I don't blame him.
I mean, you weren't gonna
Harold.
Harold.
I mean, let's be real.
I got your fucking crayon right here.
I mean, let's be real. You weren't gonna ask anyway.
Now, Gore's never gonna say where he is at.
Just fucking Sonic staring into my soul.
Yeah.
What just happened? Oh, I was like, what?
I was covering the
He wanna
camera.
show himself sitting down.
Yeah.
And Ryan, where can we find
You
you?
need to see how fast.
Yeah, you can just find me on YouTube at Ryan Daly. But if you guys really want to help me, I am crowdfunding my own short film that is currently halfway to its goal.
Nice.
It's a short film that I'm directing and writing. And yes,
Okay.
I got a lot of big
Good shit.
collaborators involved as well already. So
Nice, man.
guys, go check it out. I'll put the link in the chat real quick.
Okay.
If you guys
awesome.
want to check it
Yeah,
out.
man. I'll definitely add that in the description for sure. All right, man. Well, thanks everybody for being here. It's been another crazy episode, and who would have thought we ended the episode with freaking reading Bible reviews?
Sharks.
Well, you know.
Yeah, sharks. Yep. Yep.
Hey,
Sharks.
Movies.
we could have read reviews for Bible Black.
Sharks, cats, Bibles, oh my.
Now that
You know what that is. It's
Yeah, let's go.
classic anime.
Yeah, classic.
Go look it up. Have fun.
We'll
All
see
like
y'all
eight
next
of them.
week, probably with more cringe and reacting to really bad shit. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adios.